On this episode of The Middle is Open, we talked to Danny Cruz. Why Danny Cruz? Because Pat's gone. But you know what, guys? Don't worry. We have Pat. Pat's on the show. Anthony has a picture. I have a picture. Peter has a picture. And Danny Cruz has a picture. Pat's all around. We love him. He's a big part of this show. He's the reason why we do this show. But you know what? He's not here. Unfortunately, he's in Idaho still.
Yeah.
We're doing the TMO patio studio. It's the fourth one or the fifth one, Anthony?
Fifth one.
Fifth one.
35.
And it seems like the summer's going by so quick.
It is, man.
Yeah, but Danny Cruz is back on the show. It's his second run, and we talk about a lot of stuff. We talk about the stuff that's going on with COVID, of course. We also talk about like the stuff of the Black Lives Matter, the civil rights, all that stuff. Danny Cruz has his opinions, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing that Danny Cruz brings a different perspective to the show. Yeah. I don't know how you feel about it, but I like it. What do you?
I mean, he had some good stuff to say, man. I think definitely you should stay tuned and see what Danny Cruz has to say and all his wise wisdom that he has.
Yeah.
Years of wisdom.
Yeah, no. Danny Cruz, he's lived millions and millions of years. And
looks younger than me.
He looks younger than Anthony, but he's been on this planet for quite a while. So he's got a few opinions that you may want to tune into. And we just talk about a bunch of other stuff. So it's a really cool show.
We introduced a new segment too.
What?
Guest Brew.
Oh, yeah. Chris is whispering over there. Yeah. He's like, Guest Brew.
Yeah.
And our Guest Brew may not air on this show, but we have a totally different segment that we actually worked on before we started this show. It's called Guest Brew. And that was kind of interesting. It was fun. It was us trying to guess what we were drinking.
Yeah.
What were we drinking? It was brew, beer, alcohol.
Exactly.
And it was fun. I liked it because the results, a little scary.
Yeah.
I'm not going to reveal it, who won.
Stay tuned.
But yeah, you guys should definitely listen. And yeah, I don't know what else to add. But this is The Middle's Open. All right, guys. Episode number 5. TMO Patio Studios, and you know what? We have something very special. We have Pat here in studio. Look at this picture right here. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have Pat right over my left shoulder. Peter has a picture of him and Pat.
Should have pulled him up.
And and then Anthony has one of us three. Oh, Danny Cruz. Hey, Danny Cruz. Okay. Well, there's a picture right there on that table, man. He's holding strawberries. Yeah, so Pat's in studio. We printed out some pictures, and this studio has never looked better. There you go. There's Pat with some strawberries, and it looks awesome. So if you're watching our YouTube channel, you can see Pat about to smash those strawberries. Actually, he didn't even eat some that day because I ate them all. But yeah, man. So I just had to do it, guys. I had to go to Walgreens and print out some pictures just because, it's us. It's us three, but we need Pat. Like we said, we have the best looking guy in this show not here, so we needed pictures of him,
So we had to bring in another good looking guy.
Yeah, so that's a good segue, Peter. So we had to bring in another good looking guy, and we have Danny Cruz for the second time.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you for coming, man. It was last minute. You actually missed our beer segment right now. So, but what have you been up to since last time we talked to you, and as well as like this whole COVID stuff?
Just working from home, man. It's crazy. I don't know if either getting used to it or I'm just numb to it. I don't know, man. It's just been crazy.
It's crazy how we realized that you could do so much from home still. And then you got like a whole home office, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's everything you would have inside your own workspace over at work.
At the office, yeah.
Except you'd be in your calzones.
Yeah, very true. But you know what? So, I work too much. I work a lot more now. Like
Dude.
I'll have dinner and then I'll go back, just like I did right now. That's what I was
They,
doing.
you
You
know
know
what?
what I mean? That I can't. I don't know how to turn it off.
That's
They-
what I hear the
they-
problem
that's
is.
what I'm struggling with.
They say that's one of the biggest problems working from home is you don't know how to separate your personal life to your work life because, I mean, like just a few months ago, we were able to separate ourselves. Like, yes, there were a few of us that would work those extra hours and stuff
Right.
of prep time or whatever, but it was a different location. So we're like, oh, we're at work, we're at home. Whereas this, it's like now our home, it's basically shedding where we, you know, what is the saying?
Where you eat.
Shedding where you eat.
Literally.
Yeah. So it's like, damn, dude, how do we?
You take your laptop in the restroom, don't you?
Yeah, like how do you separate those two? It's hard, man.
It is hard. That's what I struggle with. I mean, I enjoy it. I love the fact that I wake up, I go, log in, put the coffee maker on, do whatever I got to do while everything loads.
So, do you think that more companies, businesses are gonna be pro work from home now? Because at first it was kind of like an iffy thing. Like there were a lot of jobs that could have been done at home, but they believe work productivity would have gone down. And I honestly think, because I've seen a lot of people, like you said, they do the exact same thing. They work more at home. The only bad thing is, you got kids, you got your spouse, you got all kinds of stuff that it almost seems like you're neglecting them because you're working so much and you're right there. But at the same time, it's what the time you would have been doing somewhere else, you're doing at home. So does that cause strain on relationships or on parenting, I guess?
In my case, no, but I'm sure it does. Reason being, right now, Wanda's on call this week.
Yeah.
So she's working right now. I'd be at home doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'd be watching Netflix. So,
But now
Yeah.
you came to hang out with us.
I can hang out with you guys.
Well, that's good.
But yeah, man, I've been working so much more. It's crazy. Like before at work, I'd go to the office. I work 7:30 to 4:30, 4:30, 5-ish. I was driving home.
Damn.
You know, and now it's like I log in at 7:30, and I don't log off till 5, 6 sometimes.
Yeah.
But I feel more accomplished because I finish what I have pending. Versus in the office, I would just shut down and head home. Be like, my day's over. I'm
Well,
turning
there's,
off.
there's
But-
not that time too.
well-
But when you leave to work and you would get there, it almost takes you a few 10, 20, 30 minutes to get going because you just commuted there.
Right.
And then you're in a new space and you got to kind of, all right, settle
Resets
in.
your body.
I was
Like,
going to
resets.
ask you that because it sounds like you're working a lot more. And do you feel like you're kind of cheating yourself because now you're putting in, it seems like you're putting in a little bit extra work. Not that you were slacking before, but you're putting in a little extra work because you're like, well, I might as well just finish this today. Rather, like if it was a regular work day, like you going to the office, you would be like, well, I'll hit it up tomorrow morning. You know, I'll start this tomorrow morning. Now you're like, no, let's knock it out today. Kind of like how a student approaches homework.
Right.
Some students. So now you're like, you know, you're knocking out as much as possible. And not saying that your work is taking advantage of you, but there is a possibility of like, well, man, Danny Cruz is really killing it this week. Let's give him some more
So
stuff.
I'll tell you this. So we had our town hall. And we were discussing results and all that. We hit everything, dude. I think it's the first time in the department. I just started in this department in December. They've never hit their numbers. And people working from home, and we hit what we had to hit. And I know directors, VPs, they were all worried. They were like, man, we're not going to hit our number. And obviously, I'm sure they bonus off of it. So,
Yeah.
you know, they were worried about it. Not only financially, but, you know,
Your job's on.
your job's on the
Yeah.
line. And for us to exceed the number working from home, what does that tell you?
Are you more productive at home? You think that's what it is?
I think I am because I'm able to. Dude, ADP's huge, man.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta
there's
go to the
people
bathroom. You're
around.
walking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're walking. You run into somebody, and you're talking. You're
water
chatting,
cooler
you're-
talk.
Yeah. The water cooler talk, like
Yeah.
another. So I'm a lot more focused. For me, there's some people that are begging to go back to the office.
Because it's
Yeah.
hard for them to
Yeah.
get,
Yeah.
get
And they might have
settled
little
and focused.
kids at home. They might
that's
have
how
their
I am.
dogs. They're
They
like,
just
"Oh,
want to
my
run
dogs
away
won't
from
let
their
me work."
kids. They want to run away from their kid.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's not that. It's just your concentration's on something.
Do you
else.
think it's just comfortable? Like, like clothing wise, like when you go to work, you gotta dress up nice. You gotta actually wear pants and shoes and stuff. But at home, you could be in your doggy slippers and some pajama pants. I think that's the productivity. Like, like why waste all that time on wearing constricted clothes when you could be free and working in your own comfortable?
You bring a good point, because when I'm at home, I'm relaxed. You know what I mean? I can be myself. I don't have to worry about
anything.
Yeah.
Just getting your work done. Yeah.
Who's looking at me or whatever? I just go do what I got to do. And
do you do a lot of Zoom calls?
You know what? We don't.
No.
At first, we were like,
So-
and it just never.
It fizzled out.
Yeah, it fizzled out.
It's because I think those are not productive.
Dude, those are terrible, man.
Like you could do the same amount of information passed on to people through an email than a Zoom, because a Zoom, I feel like people are just, there's some people that just want to talk, that they'll just pop out and they'll just like ask a very obvious question. They'll ask like, so
I hate those.
So do we
Small talk.
Do we still call you if we need a problem? Like if we have a problem, do we still call our supervisor? It's like
Zoom
Yes.
Zoom is today's version of water cooler talk. You know, because like
That is very
I went through this with my job. I'm not gonna lie, like Anthony and I had talked about it. Like the first couple of weeks, it was like, dude, I'm miserable. I need to talk to somebody. And then where I work at, when we started implementing the Zoom meetings and stuff, I looked forward to those because it was my opportunity to talk to coworkers, seeing how they were doing and stuff like that. Coworkers that I didn't even care about talking to before, I was like, oh, I really want to know how so-and-so is doing.
Right.
So I think Zoom, like you're saying, is like, I don't think they're very productive. I think they're today's version of water cooler talk. Just that small talk that we are deprived of at this moment. You know?
Yeah,
I'm good.
I agree with it. I mean,
I'll tell you this: like, I enjoy my weekends a little bit more now. Obviously, we all love our weekends, but I think I enjoy it just a little bit more because I know come Friday, I close my laptop and I'm done. I know I'm not going to work Saturday or Sunday, and during the week, it's like I'm not doing anything. You know what? Before I start this next episode of whatever I'm watching, let me just go finish that, and then I'm back at the computer.
Did you ever stress over the weekend? Like when Friday, you would clock out at 4:30. Let's say you clock out at 4:30, you go home and you're like, I'm going to go to the bar or whatever, or I'm just going to have a great dinner with Wanda or whatever. And then you're just stressing like, fuck, man, Monday morning's going to be a shit show.
It always hits
and
me
now
Sunday.
you have, yes, you are working a little bit more throughout the week, but now you're like, yeah, man,
you don't
I'm
have to
enjoying
call
my
in.
weekend.
That's
Are
exactly
you
why
still-
I enjoy the weekend.
Are you still collecting sick time?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
You still get overtime? How does that work?
Well, I'm salaried, so I'm
Oh.
so it does. But I mean, so that's where we struggle, right? As at least I think as a company, you were talking about. Do you think the bigger companies or whomever, right, might want to homeshore, what we call homeshore employees? That's what we call it, ADP. Where we struggle is the overtime for hourly employees, because it was getting ridiculous. Because again, back like what I was doing, I was probably putting about 50, 60 hours. When before I was going to the office, I was putting 45, 46. I was calling it a day.
And that's more stressful.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy that someone would put in less work, yet it's more stressful for them. Did you enjoy the commute though?
I mean, I live 2 minutes from the office. So
True.
it's not. For me, no. But
Not really a commute.
It's funny, we were on a meeting today, and one of the guys was saying, he's like, man, I've saved so much money. I'm like, on what? He's like, on gas.
Clothes.
True.
Dude lives like in Socorro, and he drives all the way
Yeah,
to
but
the,
look,
like,
you don't have to do as much laundry, or people that take their clothes to laundry.
Oh, dude, I've
laundry
saved
mats.
so. Even I don't commute that far, but I've saved so much money.
Yeah,
dude. It's
yeah, me too. I think I was pumping at least $100 a week because I would come over the mountain and everything, and now I don't think this whole pandemic I've put $100 in gas.
I put in.
Yeah, dude. Not only that,
But
like,
you drive a lot.
I do. Even today.
Yeah.
Wanda like to drink, dude. Wanda and I will go to the bar, and
No.
Well, see, I like going to
150, $200 on a Friday, Saturday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with all the bars and everything closed, that's. I mean,
Well,
you saved all
they're
that money.
reopening now, so it's just like one of those things. Like, are you one to rush out? Like, are you getting cabin fever, or are you just like, well, let's just enjoy it. Let's wait it out. Let the first wave get hit because
The first wave.
This will answer your question. So, the last time I was on with you guys, I talked about going to Cancun.
Yeah.
We would be leaving on Friday or Saturday. Actually, sorry, Saturday. We'd be going to Cancun.
Damn.
So that didn't happen. So I leave for Vegas on Friday.
damn.
Oh.
So I mean that'll answer your question. Are you? You know what, man? All I can control is what I can control.
See, but
I'm not going to deviate from that because if I live my life that way, me personally, I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah. Well, at least you're doing it big because like people are able to go to bars now and they're going to bars at half capacity or whatever
If
it
I'm
is.
gonna get
if
sick,
you're gonna
bro,
get fucked up, you might as well go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay,
See,
go see some freaking freaky shows and
Exactly. Like that's a great point, Peter, because like I always thought like, man, if you're gonna get sick and there's a potential like because nobody knows how their body's gonna react to the virus. Some people that are extremely healthy do very poorly, and some people that are fucking in
90
poor
years
health,
old.
poor health, they survive this somehow. It's so fucking odd, and I actually have some stories of some other stuff that I want to bring up later, but I rather have that approach of Danny Cruz, like, if I'm gonna get fucking sick, if I'm gonna contract it somehow, not that I'm gonna be careless.
Right.
Not that I'm gonna be like, oh well, fuck it, I'm out of here.
Yeah, no.
Like fucking sneeze on me, girl. Like that's not the case. But I mean, why go to a bar like Peter says, like at 25%, like, oh, I haven't gone to the bar in 3 months,
So let
and
me-
then you go to the bar and it's like nobody's there, it's fucking dead, and then 4
Just to
days
get sick.
later,
There's that
4
one
days
guy-
later you get sick, and it's like, god
that
damn
one-
it. Oh man, going to the brew was great, man. Like fuck
And
that.
have you gone out, Chris? Have you gone out like restaurant, bar, and both of them?
Yeah.
You
Chris,
able? You,
I haven't gone out to a bar or anything like that.
restaurant, you've done it.
Done takeout, I've done drive-through and stuff like that, and this is basically my bar right here. Just
more recently,
but
I went
I haven't gone to an actual like to dine in or even have a beer at.
well,
somewhere.
the other day, we went to Wendy's and we're just gonna pick it up, but there was a line from here to hell, and then we're like, I think it's open though. Like I think you could actually sit down. So my girlfriend and I were just looking at each other like, but we had all the boys. There's 3 boys, so we're like, do we go in? Do we just wait in line? And she's like, you know
Don't
what?
know, man.
Let's just go. And this is a chance for us to kind of like teach the kids to like, go, there's hand sanitizer, there's wash, wear your mask up until your food.
Right.
So we went in, nobody was in there. And we sat down and we're like, don't touch the table, just sit there. Once you wash your hands, like
crazy, man.
we're like really cautious. I mean, still, shit happens, but
Yeah.
for the most part, we took it almost as a learning experience. Like even getting water, like, because we just got water, we didn't want to get Coke or nothing.
Yeah.
But I went up there. I was the only one that got all the drinks for everyone, and it was just like, and the boys were like, we're actually eating here. Like it was kind of funny that they were like, we're eating at Wendy's. Like,
Yeah.
it's like back in my day, we ate at Wendy's all the time. We'd be rolling on the floor and fucking throwing shit up on the roof. And now
Playground.
it was,
How
and it's only
crazy
been 3 months, and they're like,
What?
oh, we're in a restaurant. Like,
Well, it was funny today because like I got Pyology, and I actually ordered it, and I just went to go pick it up. Oh, there's Gordon Gecko.
Your little
Oh,
friend.
he just ran up.
I think we got him on camera though.
Hell yeah.
Gordon Gecko.
Yeah. So, anyways, I went to
fuck is Gordon
Going up to the spirit.
yeah. So I went to Pyology, and it was weird because like I ordered through the phone, and I was just gonna pick it up, and when I walked in, like there was a family, just like a family of 3 right there, and then like right across from them, like a few tables down, there was like just a couple, and I was like, this is so fucking weird, like just people eating in like a restaurant, you know, like.
Well,
and I was like, it's just so like it just feels funky.
So, what do you feel? Obviously, things are opening up. Regardless, things are opening up, and people are going out.
I don't like it.
But today alone, Texas broke another record: 5,000 new cases in one day.
And now the governor is like,
saying like, "Oh shit!" Like, well, stay home. You know, so he's kind of like retracting what he said earlier.
You know what? It's one of those things that we kind of talked about with Tony, like when it comes to bars or restaurants or other businesses that are starting to open up. They can't. There's some that can control it, and there's some that can't. Right. Like for example, I went to go get a haircut this weekend, and I felt safe. I'm not gonna lie, I felt really safe. Shout out to Cool Joe's.
Yeah, dude. Joe's. I went there the other day.
Yeah, so I went to go
it doesn't look like
that. Yeah, I was going to say.
My hair was longer, dude.
How much did you
my
pay
beard
for
was here. My hair was here.
God damn, dude. They fucked that
They did a good job.
You know what? Take back that. Call out. Like, fuck that.
Hey,
Shout out.
You know what?
Official, unofficial sponsor.
But what I wanted to say is, like, I felt pretty safe because I walked in, and of course they ask you, like, have you been feeling sick? Dude, if you want a haircut bad enough, you're not going to answer truthfully, you know? So they ask you some questions, and then you're like, no, I'm good, whatever. Then they tell you, go wash your hands. And it's like, you go wash your hands. Oh, yeah. And then you go sit down in the chair that you're going to... And I was in the far corner, and there was another guy getting his haircut, and he was on the other end. And that's what I kind of talked about with Tony is like when you go to some of these businesses to get a haircut or whatever, there are ways to protect your customers. You know, sitting them on opposite ends, you know, having the proper disinfectant and stuff like that. But some of these restaurants, and it just came out like a couple of days ago that the bars opened, right? There were 2 bars here in El Paso that got hit.
Yeah, they got.
Coconuts is one of them, and then
Work.
And yeah, it's a bar on the east side.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, I've been there, and that sounds like torque.
It's kind of
but basically
questionable.
What I'm saying is, and like I brought this up in previous shows, is when businesses have been hurting, they're not gonna comply by the 25 or 50% capacity. They're gonna say.
So you're saying they want to make their money back as
exactly.
soon as possible.
But okay, and as a business owner too, why are you gonna order the same shipments that you would normally order when you know you're going half? You know, like you've got to make some adjustments yourself.
You gotta know what your
Why are you gonna have
is.
fucking 10 bouncers?
But at the same time, Peter, a lot of these shipments were, you know, they were some businesses they tend to, because I've done inventory before, and some of these shipments that came in, you were already projecting, because like any good business projects, right? Nobody knew this shit was gonna happen, and I think it was, and I think a lot of it has to do with the administration that, you know, that at the highest government, you know, there was never any warning. It was kind of laughed upon. It was like,
this isn't a big deal.
It's not a big deal. And then, so like, yes, you do inventory and you try to guess the future and stuff, but this is something that in one day, in one weekend, the world changed, you know?
Let me tell you something. So I was talking to my dad last weekend, right? So he had his inventory, and he's like, I need to get rid of it. Make some phone calls. Dude, my truck was loaded, bro. But, I mean,
you made phone calls and you didn't call me, you dick.
Dude, I made 2 phone calls.
Let me just call Peter. This will be gone.
I made 2 phone calls, and it was done, bro. Like, that's how quick.
But did you pay for it?
So I know I'm not his second.
Hold on. Did you pay for it?
Me personally, no, but the people that purchased the beer did, right? At
a reasonable price, like.
But was it normal price, bar price? Was it?
No. Oh no, hell no.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, so going back to what I'm saying is, like, you know, there's businesses that are hurting, and Peter's argument was saying like, well, you can't really, you know, you shouldn't get this amount of, you know, of stuff coming in, and it's like, no, dude, like a lot of this stuff had been waiting there for 3 or 4 months. Yes, but things just opened about what, a few weeks ago to a month ago.
Let me tell you something though. So again,
I'm not saying they didn't take a hit. I'm just saying now that you're opening up, do you have the same? You're not gonna have the same expenses? I would hope not.
No, you don't. But at the same time, that's 3 months that your business was hurting.
Well,
Yeah, you're in the 3 months hole.
And I sympathize. I honestly do, because I'm not a business owner, and I'm not.
And let's not pretend that every business is thriving before COVID hit. You know, there were some that were
already on the
they were already
cusp.
like right there on the line.
I'm not
so
saying
whenever something like this hits, it's like fuck.
So but check this out. So back to we were talking about inventory, knowing what to order, and you know what I mean. Like, so my dad places his order knowing that when he first opened, obviously it was 25%. So dude, when he opened,
he was out.
Like that, dude. Why? Because everybody went fucking balls out.
And not just that.
Right? So he had to order more beer. He's like, what I normally order for my Friday, I was already ordering like Tuesday.
See, but it's hard to find the new projections because
you
don't know how people are going to drink. But what I'm saying, but I'm saying it's better for him. Don't you think even though he still took a hit because he could have probably got more for less if he initially bought it, but he played it safe kind of. Right. So
a bar's a little different though too, right? Because your inventory is not like it's gonna go bad overnight or something. You know what I mean? Like beer wise,
and there's certain foods.
Food is like that's a whole other ballpark.
And see, that's another thing, dude. Now in the era that we live in, there's a lot of like these fucking organic restaurants that are coming out where
the food lasts 2 days.
The
preservatives.
Food, the food goes bad. In no more than a week, that food is all bad. You know,
that's why. Actually, so my girlfriend's all into like kind of eating healthy and all. Right. And today she's like, "Dude,
McDonald's, baby,
go on a run and buy frozen foods." She was like, "Go to Walmart." She gave me a list of all frozen foods. She's like, because she's tired of making fucking meals every day. Every meal she was making homemade, and now she's just like, "Fuck, for 3 growing boys, and then me, I eat for 8 grown men, and then I drink." Like, she's like, go buy the fucking strongest bottle of whiskey and as much frozen food as you can for fucking $50.
Here's another thing, like
opposed to like making a meal every fucking 3 times a day with snacks.
Here's another thing. They were talking about this second wave that's gonna hit and stuff. I think we're already in the second wave. They were projecting that it was going to hit September maybe in the fall or in the winter. We're already hitting it because we opened so early. Not that I'm against it, because don't get me wrong. I've been not going out like places, but I've been, we talked about like how we're not careless, but we're starting to like, we're not washing our hands as much. We're starting to go different places here and there. Because we need that, But this second wave is already here, it seems like. The numbers, there's already been numbers. The spike is going up on a lot of these states, like Texas is one of them because we live in Texas. And it's just like, shit, man. We're going to go into another hoarding, everyone's going to start hoarding shit like disinfectant wipes and hand sanitizer and food.
Dude,
and
I still
and
can't
stuff
find
like
disinfectant wipes.
No,
it's crazy. Yeah, you still can't find them.
Wouldn't they be the ones?
Lysol, bro, you can't find that nowhere.
So
everywhere I've gone.
You guys know Wanda's a nurse, right? So she uses a size extra small mask or whatever, the N95 or whatever.
Yeah,
and they can't even find those. I think if she goes another week or 2,
she's out.
They're gonna have to. She's gonna stay at home, and they're gonna pay her for doing nothing.
So Wanda, that's a nurse. Like how was it for her, knowing that she does like? I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, if you don't want to speak for her, but her doing like house calls and stuff like that, we all kind of went into a panic because we didn't know what this virus could potentially do to us. Nobody knew.
Right.
How was it for her the first couple of weeks, and then now she's thinking of the future because we are essentially hitting this second wave.
So I'll tell you this. So it's just like anything else, just like a doctor going to surgery. You protect yourself. You going to work. Anthony, when he goes to work, like he knows you know, he works with heavy machinery. You know, he's not going to get underneath something. You know what I mean? You just, whatever it is, you just...
There's PPE.
Avoid the dangers.
There's...
Right, so you just protect yourself as much as you can, and you just go to work. I mean, has she changed the way she's done things in the past? Honestly?
Not too much.
Not too much. Maybe there are nurses that work with her that have, but I can tell you Wanda's always been, you know...
Cautious.
Yeah, very cautious. Like, you know, she doesn't deviate from what she does.
It's interesting. I mean, I do understand a need for going into a norm again. And me, like, I've been going out a lot more than I did, obviously, at the beginning because I never went out.
Yeah.
But it's also like a lot more is literally like once every 2 weeks, and that's like to a Wendy's or to the damn gas station to put damn gas in the car.
Dude, I went 9 days without leaving the house.
Yeah,
like, literally.
Yeah,
like,
same here.
Not even to go get the mail.
Even going to Walmart.
And I didn't even realize it.
I've been doing that.
I had to sit there. I watched the camera, like
never left your
front
house.
door camera. I'm like, when was the last time I left?
Well, I've been doing
9
that
days.
online. That online ordering from Walmart. I shop online and I go pick it up. But more recently, I've been going to the store. Like today, I went to the store and that's the risk I'm taking. That's me being risky now. When back in the day, about a year and a half ago, I was at the bar every night, you know, doing whatever I wanted to do. And now me being risky is going to Walmart and having hand sanitizer and a mask.
What a rebel.
You rebel, you.
Rebel.
I'm going to start wearing a rebel flag.
No hand sanitizer either.
What do you think about them getting rid of rebel flags everywhere? Confederate flag. The surrender flag, as I like to call it.
Dude, I don't even want to talk about
damn,
it.
Peter. Nice transition there, man.
People are gonna be hating, but... dude, I mean...
It's about time? Or you don't care?
I really don't care. I mean...
I don't care
That's,
either.
no, well, that's like what we were talking about earlier, right? Like what
So
Abel
look,
said.
man, I
like,
grew up with the Dukes of Hazzard, bro. Fucking generally, dude. Like that. I mean, I'm a car guy. Anybody that
and
knows
then being
me
Mexican,
knows,
like...
dude, like I didn't look at it for the flag.
I didn't either.
I didn't give a shit who Robert E. Lee was. I liked it because the flag was cool,
I only
regardless of what the fuck, you know.
I only
stood
like
for.
Daisy.
That too, right?
There was
But why Aunt Jemima? Fuck, man. What did she do?
Right?
no, so like
Damn
that was one of the things we talked about on this show is like where
They've
exactly
already changed her life.
where exactly does it end?
She used to have a do-rag.
Where does it end? You know, like does it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because like now
it's all perspective, though.
It just seems like we were joking about it earlier, Chris and I, and we're joking about it. Is like people are really gonna have to be careful what they say and how they're being seen by others at all times.
Well, dude,
Because like it's becoming. I wouldn't say it's becoming ridiculous, but it is in a way like becoming like we're overdoing it. Like this era is becoming too PC. And I brought up the example of like how Germany, they haven't forgotten their history. They've acknowledged that the Nazism was something that, you know, that really was a stranglehold to their country, you know? And it's important not to forget our history. And I think in a way we're losing that, not because, I'm all about the Confederate flag, I'm all about General Robert E. Lee and this and that. Like, it's just, there are some changes that are coming about. It's like, dude, there's so many other important issues that we can take care of rather than changing Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben, certain foods and stuff like that. Peter and I, we went to a restaurant in Cloudcroft. And in that restaurant, there were all these cookie jars and different things.
They had like slave memorabilia. Like
it was slave memorabilia, like Peter was saying.
Like they had all these like, I guess like porcelain statues. Or like cookie jars, basically. Yeah. Like, you know, like the porcelain dolls that they would have and stuff. They had them of like a whole section of like slave women, like housemaids, but they were all black. Obviously, they all look like the Aunt Jemima character, and and it was like almost cartoonish. You know, like the big lips, the hair.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, look, they've already changed Aunt Jemima once. You know that, right? She used to have the do-rag before with the
And then they put her hair. They gave her a perm.
Here's the thing, because a few years ago, the Cleveland Indians, one of my favorite team in baseball, their thing was they were gonna change their mascot.
Right.
Chief Wahoo, he's got, you know, the big old nose, he's got the feather coming out, he's got that big old smile and everything. And even right now, I'm wearing a hat. I'm wearing the hat, like the old-fashioned hat, the old logo. And, I mean, it's comical. It's comical. But am I a racist for wearing this? This is a hat, like, of my favorite team. Like, am I a racist because I'm wearing the Cleveland Indians hat? You know what I'm saying?
But do you think it's different because you're not a Native American or you're not African American? Do you think, like, if they had a logo from long ago of
let me give you an example
of a Mexican.
Hold on. Let me give you an example. Leo's Mexican restaurant. What is it? The logo is a man taking a siesta. Yeah. He's a man there fucking taking a nap. He's just fucking taking a day nap.
That's a restaurant that's owned by Mexicans.
Exactly. What I'm saying is, but it's the perception that you're giving white people. It's like that scene from Selena. It's like
I would argue
gringos love Mexican food. And that's how they.
But if it was a white owner of a baseball team with white fucking back office and everything, and they had a logo of a Mexican freaking
it's kind
drunk
of
with a cigar wearing a big sombrero.
It's kind of like what they do with the Redskins. And how many times have they tried to change the name of the Washington Redskins, right? It's a white owner, right? It's a white owner. Yet the Native American community does not give two shits that the nickname is the Redskins. They really don't care because they have more important issues than a fucking nickname. They have more important issues.
I don't know. They're speaking for the Native American people.
I'm not speaking for the Native Americans.
You are. You're saying they don't care.
No. I'm saying that there's a lot of other issues that the Native American community has had to deal with and still dealing with today, where, you know, there's alcoholism going on in these.
But you're saying you don't care when there isn't anything for Mexicans.
There is, right? The Chihuahuas.
But that's different.
That is,
Chihuahuas.
And that's the reason why I don't like them, because it's a white owner and he, you know what I mean?
It's not. It's a dog.
But I can't be hypocritical.
There's a difference of a dog and an actual person.
Like Taco Bell.
It's like,
right? Yo quiero Taco Bell. It was the Mexican dog, and it was like,
you know what?
Everybody thought it was funny.
If the
dog or no dog,
if the Redskins
did bother me.
If the Redskins changed it to a Native American animal, which was a horse or something, you'd be cool with it?
I mean,
yeah, you would. You would, because it's a horse.
Well, no, I'm saying,
so this is a fucking dog that's named a Chihuahua. No, if it was a Mexican with a fucking sombrero on the floor,
basically a Chihuahua is a Mexican dog. Like
it's a dog.
Why couldn't it have been a Doberman or a Rottweiler or any other dog, a husky?
Here was the biggest gripe. Exactly. Like, here was the biggest gripe.
Something powerful, not a little.
This was the biggest gripe here in the border.
Portland has a sea dog.
But that's what I'm saying.
A seal, that offends them?
Are
you saying they have bigger balls than us?
I wouldn't say I'm offended. I just wouldn't support them. That's my view on it.
But that's because you're offended.
No, I'm not offended. I'm just like, I'm not going to support that. Like, I've never paid for a ticket. The one time I went to Chihuahua was a free ticket. Never bought a hat, you know, and that's just my view. I try
not to pay for tickets too.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I can't be hypocritical because, like, the Redskins, I could give two shits what the fuck they call their team, right? But, like, when you brought the point, well, if it was something directed at Mexican, would you? And I had to think about it. I'm like, you know what?
Oh, tornado!
Oh shit!
Whoa!
Damn! The storm are coming.
We got a severe thunderstorm.
There's no place like home.
When Anthony gets mad, the storm comes out.
Fucking
rain. Hey, but do you okay? So. All white people, do they get offended about cowboys? Like, even the
Rangers,
white people
right?
that
Texas
aren't
Rangers,
cowboys?
The Lone Ranger had like.
Well, Texas Rangers too, right? They want to change their name.
But I think that's a little bit different because, like,
have you ever seen the Cowboys mascot? That is a goofy ass cowboy.
Yeah.
No.
All white people are goofy white
Rowdy
guys with cowboy hats.
like those guys dancing at the rally yesterday, Trump's rally. Did you see those guys dancing?
I mean, but I mean, white people don't get that offended. I'm not defending it.
And like
I'm
I said,
just saying,
I'm not offended. I just wish they would have picked a different name. Like they had such other names, and like I was so shocked.
I have to cut this short.
I even told Amber like I would be because you know how the news they put out like four teams.
Looks like the TMO Studios is about to blow away right now.
Tornado right now.
Tornado warning.
All right.
But you know they had like the 4 names, right? It was like the Devil Dogs and like some other stuff, and I was like, no way Chihuahuas gets picked. I told Amber that I was like, I bet there's no way. And then when they announced it, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Like, there was so many other names.
So if it was,
like, why that one?
A burro.
But see, like
I just don't get it.
I'm going to go against Anthony. Like, it doesn't bother me. Just like the Redskins, how, like, I'm not speaking for the Native American community, but, I like see how it doesn't, it's come out that the Native American community does not care about the name the Redskins, right? Just like I don't care about the El Paso Chihuahuas. I really don't. It doesn't do shit for me. Yes, we've always had that image.
Let me ask you this.
We've always had that image, like even that movie Fools Rush In. The dog that Selma Hayek has is a fucking Chihuahua.
Mexican dog.
So annoying. It's so small and annoying and
loud. It doesn't bother me because it's
true.
It's true.
No. If it was an MLB team, it would bother
True.
me. But because it's AAA,
AAA is
were you more happy
so
just to get it? Were you more
that's
happy?
why I'm okay with it because
throughout.
It's
But you were just more happy to get a baseball team here, right? You didn't give a fuck what the name was. It was because you're a baseball fan.
I was disappointed with the name.
I'm not a baseball fan.
I was disappointed with the name.
It's not my
grown on me, and I've accepted it.
Look, it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite.
So what if it was like the?
Well, look at back in the days.
Desert
It was the
Gators.
Sun Kings, and then they became the Diablos.
Desert
with
Gators,
both
like Devil Dogs?
See, like
that was.
What if it was a logo or a name that had nothing to do with El Paso? You'd be okay with that?
It was like hung like a donkey or something like that. Like
Like if it was the El Paso Dolphins, you'd be like, well, where the fuck do we have a dolphin? You'd be upset with that.
I would.
You'd be like, come on.
Yeah,
Like,
I would be upset.
so-
There's a difference between being upset and being offended. There's a difference.
So are you offended by the name?
I was at the beginning. Like, when I first, I'm like, what the? But then...
So do you think that was just
I got over it
a
quick,
knee-jerk reaction? Because when you go out there, they do play the Mexican card, which I like. I like that they sell fucking crickets. I like that they sell Mexican beer. I like that they fucking have Mexican flags and they do Mexican Day and all that shit.
I like that too.
I have a Mexican
I do
jersey.
too.
And
You
that's
could do all that, but why name it the Chihuahuas?
Because we're fucking in the Chihuahuan desert.
But you could have been like any other. Like that's some. For me, I thought it like man.
And it's
these,
not
the
like
Fosters,
their colors. It's not like their colors are fucking
No.
red, green, and white.
No,
They're
I know.
fucking-
Sometimes
But
they are.
I just picture. I just.
yeah,
I have
but-
that jersey.
Yeah, but even then, that's cool. But their logo isn't just based around.
I just
fucking
picture the
Mexicans.
Fosters like laughing like these motherfuckers.
I don't think so.
I
'Cause
can't
I
believe
think the
these
Fosters have put in more
I'm
to the
just
Mexican
saying,
community
Yeah.
than
It's a
some
white
fucking
family that
Mexicans.
named a Mexican team.
I mean, that's the truth.
Yeah.
It's
Like I said, I don't care about baseball
It
one way or
doesn't.
another. So like to me, it was like I don't go. So
I'm
fuck
gonna
it.
like my goofy white.
Like, but if
cowboy
it was a football team and they named it like something like that, I would be pissed, bro. I
like
would,
see like none of those. Look,
it's just offensive. Like
I
to
don't-
me, it's
I
just
don't-
like wow.
I don't think it's
could have picked any other
I
dog
don't think it's offensive, and none of those things really bother me.
or rattlesnake or I mean something.
But
A Mexican eagle.
When you-
I don't fuck something, bro.
A Mexican eagle.
A
that's-
fucking little dog that
The
can even survive
Estrellas
out in
del
the
Paso.
Mexican-
street.
a
bro.
What if it was
Mexican-
luchador?
a Mexican
I would
eagle,
have been
down
cool
with
with
that.
that. I would have been cool with that.
Mexican eagle would have been more offensive because it would have been like, oh,
for
there's
one,
a
I
bunch
Why
of
not an
Mexicans.
American eagle?
Oh, the-
Period.
Why did they
Yeah,
sing the
that's just an
national
annoying
anthem?
dog. Like, why that dog? Like, I don't. This is the worst dog.
That's
Is there
a
any
cool.
other Mexican dogs?
Because it's marketable.
Hey, what did Chico
I
do
get
to
that.
you?
That is true
Like it's
because they
cute.
market the
It's
shit
for
out of
kids.
it.
They have a fucking overgrown
They have the
chihuahua
dog zone,
walking
right?
around
Where
wearing
you
uniform.
can put your pets and stuff. Like, I like all that stuff. That's cool. Like, I just didn't understand why
Dude,
they went with that.
I thought it was a marketing genius that came
But you
up
could have
with
chosen
it.
any other dog and had the same
Not
effect.
really. Nobody likes Shar-Peis. Nobody likes fucking
Poodles.
Doberman or a fucking
Pugs that die
Rottweiler or a fucking
Their eyes pop out.
Great
and shit.
Dane.
They're all fucking out of breath when they walk
You know, like-
from me to you.
I don't know.
Fucking Pitbull.
Pit Bull.
Dale.
Yeah, Pitbull.
Pit Bull's also inbred. It's the freaking
I think we're getting a little.
sidetrack.
Yeah, we're getting a little
We went on a
sidetracked.
rant there.
But like,
It's all those beers we
Chihuahuas.
tasted.
but what I wanted to say was like, I think we're going a little overboard with some of the stuff
Yeah.
that's going on as far as trying to change things that
We are.
You know,
Period.
that
Where does it end?
you know,
Yeah,
yeah,
where
where
does it
does it end? And here's the problem, and I'm going to give an example. So Bubba Wallace is a NASCAR driver. I don't really care about NASCAR. It's one of the sports that I don't know anything about because I'm not a car guy. Bubba Wallace is a NASCAR driver. He's the only African American driver at this moment in the, what is it, Sprint Cup? Is it still?
NASCAR
Or-
Sprint Cup Circuit.
it's the highest level of NASCAR because there's like the lower levels, but he's in the highest level of NASCAR. He's the only African American. So there was, in Talladega, there was supposedly a noose that was found in his garage. They had 14 FBI agents or 17 FBI agents to investigate a noose found in his garage, investigating if it's a hate crime or not. It went through all the news, and we've talked about the news so much during this whole COVID thing. Even when Tony was on, when Patrick was on, how you can't trust the news, how you should trust the news. We've had different sides. This was one of the major stories. Bubba Wallace, a black NASCAR driver, finds a noose in his garage. They have federal agents investigate it. They have NASCAR investigate it. They make it a big story how the whole NASCAR community is standing behind Bubba Wallace. And then they find out that it wasn't a hate crime. That it turns out that that noose was there since September or October of 2019.
Yep.
And it was something just to like pull down the garage, or it was an attachment,
Door.
like it was just a rope that was on the garage.
This was his garage.
Yeah.
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 So he had
No,
something
no. So like when they assigned him to that garage.
Well, I'll tell you,
So
I did just to add to that.
So what I'm saying is, the news ran with it. They heard that there was a noose in his garage, and the news ran with it. And this is what I'm saying. I've come to the point where I'm on Facebook, and I've unfollowed every single outlet of news. BBC, ABC, CBS, it doesn't matter. Europe, fucking United States, it doesn't matter. Any parts of the world, I've unfollowed where I used to follow those news outlets and organizations. I no longer follow them because it's just getting overwhelming. Then ESPN started reporting on it, CBS, Bleacher Report. Every single sports outlet was reporting on this. That's all that was on for 2 days straight. Bubba Wallace, Bubba Wallace, Bubba Wallace. Then you find out today in the afternoon, you find out that it wasn't a hate crime, that it was something that was already there. It had been there for a few months, almost a year. So it's like, fuck, man. Once again, we made this a story. We made it a spectacle. We made it something out. We made it something that it wasn't. And especially in a sport like NASCAR, where it already has a black eye image, where it's the most conservative sport out there. You could say golf, it gives it a good running, but for the most part, NASCAR, it's on its own. It's a southern sport. It's where the majority of the people that follow NASCAR are conservatives, hardcore conservatives. And for this story to kind of put a black eye on NASCAR, now it turns out that this never happened. It wasn't a hate crime. So what does that do is what I'm asking. What does it do? Like, God, man, like, because there's already people out there like, man, another, like, it sounds bad, but another story pertaining to Black Lives Matter or race issues or civil rights or this and that. It makes
everything else less credible because it's like, are we jumping the gun on every story? So that it hurts the movement.
That's a problem.
Not saying that there isn't a problem with that, with you know, African Americans or just any minority having problems.
Breaking news, dust storm.
I know we all got it too. It's.
But, I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious that it's an issue that, you know, there's racist people out there, and there's always going to be racist people, in my opinion. But like, we just totally, it's one of those things. We take one step forward, 2 steps back. And this story, in my opinion, is 2 steps back because it's going to be another opportunity for those people that are on the line that are going to say like, well, look at what happened. They're jumping the gun. Look at what happened with this Bubba Wallace story. They're making it out to be something that it is not. We are not a racist country. That's going to be the argument. We're not a racist country. Look they're overdoing it. They're over publicizing it on stuff like that. You know? And I think that's a problem. And we go back to all these issues of like, you know, the Aunt Jemima, the Uncle Ben's, and we kind of joke around about it, but it is a problem that we live in. And I know we try to like we try to make light of things and we try to be a fun show, but it's getting ridiculous.
I mean,
man.
I think it all comes down to perspective, right? If you look through life in that lens, then you'll see things that you didn't see before. Like let's take example the crosswalk, right? When you go to crosswalk a street, why is it white? Why can't it be green? Like, if you really want to go that far, like, well, why is it a white person walking across the street? Why can't it be just green, like normal traffic light?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you could go down. I mean, like, if you look through those lenses,
never ending, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, and what do you do?
Why
about
is it
that?
a skinny stick figure on the side? Why can't it be a fat guy?
Yeah. And why does the red hand have to be an Indian man or cow? Like, stop. You know
Why
what I
can't
mean?
it be a brown hand?
But that's what I mean. It's like you could. I mean, if you really look through those lenses, you could see I mean, like you could make things out of nothing. You know what I mean?
I think we just have too much time on our hands.
The lockdown.
That's a thing. Yeah.
Like,
the lockdown
I'm
fucked
seeing
everything.
Shit I never thought I'd ever.
But I
see in my
mean,
life.
if we have so much
just
time
at
on our hands and we're watching the same shit, like I'd rather fucking see a clown juggling shit left and right. Like,
watch the
I
TMO
need real
on
entertainment
YouTube.
now. Like, I started watching Space Force. Have you seen that shit?
I have not. I've heard it's pretty
Dude,
good though.
I saw the first episode. I couldn't stop laughing. Maybe because it's just so stupid and I'm tired of so much seriousness. And I'm kind of like, God damn, Steve Carell's a genius. Like, he's a fucking badass. It's stupid. It's dumb.
I've heard it's funny.
Is Steve Carell that good of an actor?
No. Because I saw him in a serious role. I saw him in that one Flags something.
Comedian?
Yeah, yeah.
What's Steve Carell's best role? As Michael Scott in The Office?
I don't know, man.
That's one of them, yeah.
40-Year-Old Virgin was pretty fucking cool.
40-Year-Old Virgin.
40-Year-Old
was
Virgin.
top, yeah.
Was it Steve Carell's character or was it the guy?
I think it was the crew that they had. They had everyone.
Yeah.
They had Paul Rudd. They had that black guy. I don't know his name.
The black guy, I don't know his name.
Seth Rogen.
You know, I've seen that black guy in
He comes out in a lot of movies.
roles.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I've seen him in a lot of
Hey,
roles.
okay, I got a question for you because I saw a movie with this guy yesterday, and
Or
it
change
was
the
a
subject?
badass movie.
Yeah, might as well.
Who do you think is one of the best up and coming? Like, you could compare him to a Denzel, Morgan Freeman kind of actor for blacks.
Speaking of the
Denzel,
mic.
bro?
Speaking of the
Did you
mic.
say Denzel?
Like, who do you think is the most upcoming black
Oh,
actor?
upcoming.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Look
shit.
at that.
Fuck.
Hurricane.
I think dirt went in my beer. but who's the most like
Michael
the
B.
most potential?
Michael B.
Yeah,
Jordan.
there you
There
go.
we go.
There you go.
You know what? I saw
Is that the guy, the Black Panther?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude.
he's the Black Panther. Well,
he's Creed.
he's Creed.
But
Yeah.
I
Because
saw
he's the Black Panther bad guy.
I saw a movie yesterday. And I cannot remember the name, but it was No Mercy, I think, or
Yeah,
something.
No Mercy. Yeah.
Dude,
What's No Mercy?
that movie has over like 2,000 something reviews on IMDb, and they're all 5 stars. and it's a badass.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a badass movie. Like, it has Jamie Foxx, and he acts,
Not a fan. Not a fan.
I'm not a fan of Jamie Foxx,
not a fan.
but Michael B. Jordan, dude, he is badass, bro. I'm telling you, in that role, he is badass.
Well, who else were you gonna say? Or
But
you're just waiting for that
yeah,
answer?
I was waiting
Michael
for
B.
what you guys thought, like an upcoming black actor, kind of like a Morgan Freeman,
Who-
Denzel Washington, something like that. I really think he's the next, like, fucking down the line. This guy's gonna make at least 40 more films, and they're all gonna be badass.
Yeah,
I really believe that, dude. I like him a lot.
yeah, I could see that. I think the other guy in Black Panther too. I don't know that guy's name. Not Michael B. Jordan. The good guy in Black Panther. I think he's another actor that could potentially be, you know, the next big thing.
What about the dude from Star Wars? What's his name?
Samuel L. Jackson.
No. John.
John Leguizamo?
Oh. Boyega? John Boyega?
That guy
Force Awakens?
sucks, dude.
No?
I don't think.
You know
I
that
don't
guy
think
had a good movie. Detroit. Have you guys seen Detroit?
Yeah, that was a good movie.
That's a good movie. That's a good movie.
Hey, you know what movie
You
I
have
saw?
Hulu? Danny Cruz, do you have Hulu?
Dude, I have everything, bro.
Okay.
Everything.
Dude, we watched the fucking fights at his house. and
Fucking Fire
he had
Stick,
like
bro. I get
15
everything.
15
I get
channels.
Yeah.
Hulu, I get,
Watch
you
that
name it.
movie, Detroit. It's a pretty good movie.
Hey,
Hey.
Anthony Amber was asking me about it today.
What?
The Fire Stick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for her dad and stuff.
Bro. I got rid of cable, man. I don't even need it
Yeah?
anymore.
Hey, I have a Fire Stick.
You get the
but,
games?
but we have the
Everything.
we have the app.
But like
we
all the
don't-
local games.
Everything.
How do I get it
When I
onto
say
my Fire Stick?
everything, I mean you get
Yeah.
everything.
Can you give it to Peter? Because I recommend shows and shit to him, and he's like, I don't
Dude,
like
bring me your
it.
Fire
It's
Stick.
because I have a Fire Stick, but we have the apps. Like,
Bring me
I don't.
Yeah. Give it to Danny Cruz.
All right, I'll be there tomorrow. 3 o'clock.
I have it on my phone.
3 o'clock. I know you're at home because you're working at home. You're working from home.
All right, Danny Cruz. Since you've been in quarantine, lockdown, you haven't left your house in forever or whatever.
That's what's on it.
What is a movie or what is a show that here in the TMO studios that we should be talking about, or just
Backdoor
us?
Sluts 3. Adult. I'll talk to you later about it.
What is something that? What is something that we should be watching? And you know,
So that's funny you bring that up because I was just Juan and I had an argument, a discussion.
oh,
Because
heated.
Debate.
I'm so sick of TV.
Me too.
I'm done, dude. I've
Me too.
done so much to the house. It's not even fun.
I try.
I just
I
because
get tired.
I'm not watching anything, man, because I really truly am sick of TV.
TV or news?
All of it.
Except for
Everything.
TMO
I can't-
podcast, of
I just
course.
feel like I'm stuck to my. I have 3 monitors at home. Stare at those
Oh,
all
you're
damn
just
days,
done like.
right, and
Yeah.
then I get off of that, have dinner, and then it's
Just kidding.
turn on the TV. It's like, dude, I'm just.
You know what I like to do now, and I've caught myself more. I like to go upstairs, just lay in the bed, and put on a good podcast. I usually listen to The Middle's Open.
Do you know any
And
good
I
ones?
just lay there and I just put it on and fucking lay there in my calzones with the fan full blast. And then sometimes I put an ice cube on my chest, just let it melt.
Oh shit!
Chug a twisted tea.
Trying to think
That's
of the
what I
last
do.
thing we saw.
Do you watch it on YouTube or?
No, just because I'm so sick and tired of a screen.
Yeah.
So
just watch it real
But
life?
when I do want to see it, I'll put it on YouTube,
Nice.
and then I'll even give it a thumbs up.
Oh,
I sure
Two?
hope so.
And I'll leave a comment and I'll say like, "Damn, that guy's hair is fucking badass."
who? Danny Cruz?
Danny Cruz.
No, but
True
honestly,
that.
I haven't. So I had been. There's one show. Obviously, I'm older than you guys, but I've been waiting for that. Just came back on Sunday. I think it had like 42 million viewers.
What was it?
60 Minutes?
60.
That Barbara Walters.
Barbara Walters, she's not on 60 Minutes.
Oh, what's she on?
She's dead, bro.
No, she's not.
Passed away 2 years ago.
It's called Yellowstone. It's
Oh, I heard about it.
I've
Yellowstone.
heard of that.
Wait, Kevin Costner?
Yeah, Kevin Costner. I've never seen it. Have you ever seen Homeland?
No, man.
Dude,
And I'm a
I
huge
finished
Claire Danes.
Homeland in 2 months. It went on for 10 years.
That's the one with Claire Danes, right?
Yeah. She's cuckoo.
Where,
Is she?
where,
She
hey,
plays a good crazy lady.
Danny Cruz, you're a little old. No.
He doesn't look
But
good.
he looks good. He
Doesn't
looks
look
great.
good, but he is. Yeah.
But
Danny Cruz.
were you a fan of Romeo and Juliet, Claire Danes in that role?
Oh, yeah, dude. Who
I
was
mean,
it?
I liked it, but I
Yeah, I
wouldn't be.
Not a fan.
Who would you sleep with? Claire Danes or Leonardo DiCaprio?
Ooh. Oh, that's actually one of my questions. Here, well, you
Who's
answer.
hotter?
No,
I'd say Leonardo DiCaprio.
you answer. Wait. Answer.
Claire
answer
Danes
that.
isn't that high.
Hold on. Answer that, and I'm
Really?
gonna ask my
Claire
question.
Danes when she was young, dude.
She was.
Gilbert Grape.
Yeah, but Leonardo DiCaprio.
All
Got a
right.
nice ass. He must work out.
He must work
All
out.
right. So who's your answer?
Claire Danes.
Claire Danes. Okay. So I got a question. Would you rather? And I know this is something that like people have asked, but I really want to know this. Would you rather like hook up? Because like this came up a few days ago. The NFL, it was like NFL memes or whatever, came out with all the fucking quarterbacks
That was
as
hilarious, dude.
women.
Oh, I
Did
did
you guys
see that.
And
Dude,
I
Ben
didn't see that.
Roethlisberger, I was laughing so hard.
I didn't
like,
see that.
So
Hold on.
some look,
I think I've hooked up with a girl that looked like Ben Roethlisberger. Just
so,
saying.
some look hot.
She
and
must have
some
had a
look-
gun on her.
Some look hot, some look ugly, and this and that. And it was like, it was an app they use, right? Like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like switching their face to
the
women.
female thing.
So what
gotta
I'm
see
asking
this.
is, because I was listening,
Tom Brady's hot, dude.
I was listening to another show, and they were saying like, oh, Jimmy Garoppolo, the Jimmy Garoppolo one looked hot, and I was like, what?
Oh, I
Like,
saw that one too.
And it
yeah.
was funny because I was listening to a national like radio show, and I was like, man, guys are like fucking admitting to like certain quarterbacks looking hot, and I
Well-
was like, that's weird. But anyways, so it made me think: would you rather date the hottest male or date the ugliest female?
You know, man, I like to think I'm straight, but if I could get some attention dating fucking the hottest male, I don't know, man.
Who?
The hottest male or the ugliest female?
Like, how ugly?
Like how ugly? We
Like,
all
is
know.
that 600 pounds, no teeth, fucking?
We all know ugly females. Like we all
Yeah,
know
but the
ugly females.
ugliest, like,
The ugliest ever.
ugliest?
The ugliest ever, or the hottest
because
male.
I figured like the ugliest
But
female,
what are we talking about? Date? Like,
yeah,
I
just
mean,
date.
like date or just like
Yeah. What
give
does
a-
date mean? Like,
I don't know.
what's your definition?
Like,
That's a hard question, though.
like hold hands and
Like,
Oh, fucking guy all day. Man. Hold hands.
I'll hold his hand right now.
Hold your hand right now. I don't care.
but no,
What are we
like,
talking about here?
I don't know, man.
We
It
talking
just-
wiener on wiener action or something? Like,
no, I'm
I don't
just
know what you're talking about.
I'm just thinking like shit, man, because I was looking at those quarterbacks and I was like some of them I was afraid to say like, damn, they look hot, and then there were some where I was
Everybody
like,
was saying
holy.
that. Did you
I
read
was
the
like,
comments?
you know what's funny though is I saw the post that NFL memes put, and I think it was like 4 people, right? It was like a Garoppolo.
No, they did. The one I saw was the whole
No,
NFL.
the one
They
I
did
saw
all
was
of them.
only 4.
They did,
And then
all
so
of them.
I was like curious, and I like looked it up, like you could.
Oh, they
search
did
it.
all of them.
And then I found all the quarterbacks.
Oh, okay.
And then that's when I was like, oh my god, like Tom Brady, and they were like, I think Tom Brady's hotter than Giselle.
Russell Wilson ain't no Sierra.
Bro, Dak? Oh my
Did you see the
god.
Dak one? Oh my god, disgusting.
I didn't
No
see
way.
Garoppolo,
Brady,
Tom Brady.
you didn't see the Brady one?
Breeze.
Oh, not Breeze. I saw that one.
Really?
Oh no. Danny Cruz.
Danny
Trying to
Cruz
think of who else I
coming.
saw.
Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh,
Oh, Aaron
no.
Rodgers was like, I don't even remember. I know he was one of them. But Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh,
I
Ben,
didn't see
Cam
that one.
Newton?
Ben
Oh my
Roethlisberger.
god.
That was funny. Oh.
Ben Roethlisberger looked bad. Dude.
You know what? He's still hotter than Caitlyn Jenner, though.
Shit,
Whoa.
dude. Have you? I put
Caitlyn Jenner is not a good female.
dude. I put a post of Khloe Kardashian, how she like transformed like when the Kardashians first started.
It looked like the Snoop Dogg video, like where he changes to a dog, but it was reversed.
What's your
It was like from
name?
a dog to a fucking
No, but like
Snoop
Dude. No, but like going back to the like the Khloe
Damn, Peter.
going back to the Khloe Kardashian stuff, like, dude, when the Kardashians first started, Khloe was not that good looking.
She looks
and
like a
now
man.
she
Have you-
looks like
Have
holy
you done that?
shit.
She's hot.
Have you
She's the
done that
hottest
to
one.
yourself?
To what?
Have you done that face swap to make you look like a
Carson,
girl?
I have
that
on.
one?
I've done it
Oh
on.
my God.
I've done it on Snapchat, and you know what's scary? I look like my cousin Angela,
Do you?
Uncle Cheerios' daughter.
Hey,
Have you done it?
I look like her.
We
I
should
look
we should
exactly-
do that and post it on the
Oh,
Facebook.
dude, that would be scary,
I
man.
don't think.
Dude, I look like I'm about to rob you and fucking take your lunch money.
my
Oh, shit.
my girlfriend did it.
Like
and
a
she looks
Samoan-
My girlfriend did it. She
Samoan
looks
girl.
exactly
Deshaun
like her
Watson.
brother, and I'm like, now I can't look at her brother anymore.
Ugh.
What's the dude from Arizona? What's his name?
Murray?
Murray. Did you
Huh?
see the Murray one?
Nah.
Oh my god, no.
OMG, dude, that's hilarious.
Danny Cruz is over here commenting on all the photos.
Is that putting thumbs up or thumbs down?
Nah, man, but
Shit, what is the Jets quarterback's name?
Jets quarterback is
The guy from USC.
Sam Darnold.
Darnold.
Did you see that one? She looks like. Did you guys ever see the movie? What's it called? Was it Mask? No.
Cameron Diaz?
Mask.
No.
Cameron
Mask.
Diaz is hot, bro.
Mask is
Mask.
the guy that with
has
a big head.
That
Yeah.
guy with the deformed face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it
yeah,
called-
yeah.
Is it Mask?
Yeah,
What
the
is his
mask
name?
with Cher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Mask.
what he looks like.
Oh,
Who is
fuck.
this?
He's got like a seven
Sam
head.
Darnold.
Like a 7 head.
7 head. Ah, man. Poor
Now, what is
Darnold.
that, dude, in the corner in the black?
Look at
Oh,
Danny.
Burrows.
Dude, Danny Cruz.
Is it Burrows?
Ah, beats the shit out of me.
Dude, the
For the
fucking
Bengals?
Dak one is
For the
funny
Bengals?
because they
Yeah,
left.
for the Bengals.
Yeah,
The
it's,
Dak one is funny because
it's
they left the
Joe Burrow.
That's the
tattoos.
one on the bottom. The Bengals, but up here on top.
I don't know,
It's
man.
not like a jersey or anything. He just wearing like a black.
That was pretty crazy. When I saw that post, I was like, "Holy shit!" Danny Cruz, have you ever done the face swap like where it makes you look older?
Yes, I have it right here.
How do you look? Do you look like your dad?
I look like my dad's dad, like my grandfather.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I look
did
like my
the,
dad.
I did the baby one on my dad at the bar. Man, he couldn't stop laughing. He's like, "What?" Like, he doesn't know what these filters are.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
So I do it, and I take a picture of him. And he's like staring at it for like a minute. I'm like,
How the he's trying to figure out how the
he's trying
fuck
to
they did
figure it out.
that.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
How does
But yeah,
this
no, I look like
work?
my dad's dad.
I think we should all
100%.
do that and post their picture.
The girl?
Yeah,
I think Pat would be the
I'd be an
prettiest.
ugly ass girl.
dude,
Yeah, we should.
I'm a super
Is
ugly
it
ass
still
girl.
on Snapchat?
I think,
Is it on stop?
dude, Pat looks like Amanda though.
Yeah, he probably would look like.
Pat looks like Amanda. Peter would look. I don't know how.
Like the
Peter-
Chihuahua mask.
I'm
guy?
telling you, I look like Angela.
How do you do this?
Like, is that her name, Chris? I don't even know my
Oh, yeah,
cousin's
it is.
name.
You don't even let.
What's her name?
Well, which Angela? We got
I gotta-
two
Well, that's what I'm
cousins that are
asking.
I got a 5 o'clock shadow on my.
where's the girl?
Angela, our
It's
cousin.
towards the very end, Peter.
Is that-
Angela Sanchez? Or?
No. Angela, Uncle Cheerio's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Her name's Angela, right?
Yeah.
Where's my
I look
Oh,
like
okay.
my sister.
Angie?
Look,
Oh
Peter.
shit.
Look, Peter.
Let me see, Anthony.
Do I have to
I
take a
wanna
picture?
Holy shit. Anthony
gotta-
looks Amish.
Anthony, you look like Moana.
Oh shit!
You look like Moana.
You see it?
You look like Pat.
How do I do it?
You look
Holy
like
shit! You look. Yeah, you look. No, you look like Amanda.
you look like Pat with a wig.
Am I gonna have a beard the whole time?
Yeah,
Oh shit!
Dude, you look like I think you look like Pat with a wig.
Do I have to take the picture?
take the picture.
Yeah. Of course you need to take a picture. The fuck?
I still have a beard. Damn,
Well, you thought I
I'm
was gonna take it off or what?
dude, I'm ugly as fuck.
I have a 5 o'clock shadow of like my mustache and shit.
I don't
Need to
like,
get that
Aw,
lined
man.
up.
I don't like it.
All right,
pretty
so
funny.
Danny Cruz, when you were gone, well, because you came a little late, you came right before the
Before the show.
show started.
Yeah.
we were doing I guess like a, what would you call it? What was it
Taste
called?
test?
It was a taste test, but it was like an anonymous
Guess brew.
guess brew
Guess
is what we're calling it. And
I have one ugly girl.
what is your favorite beer to drink? And could you identify
What
it
the fuck is this?
if you were blindfolded?
Look at this shit.
My favorite? I don't know if I have a favorite.
Dude, you and me would be single, bro. We would be
I'd be
fucking.
single as fuck. I'd be hanging out the bars.
We'd be nuns.
I'd be hanging out the bars waiting for drunk guys.
All right,
Chris, did you
Hey,
So,
see?
all right, so hold on.
Dude, he looks like the Annabelle doll.
So I,
Fucking
so I go
Annabelle
back
and
to,
shit.
so I go back to my question: would you rather date the prettiest man or the ugliest woman? And Peter looks like the ugliest woman.
If she drinks like you, Peter, no.
Ziggy's talking. Oi, oi, oi.
That's an expensive date.
She's all
right there.
chugging it, twisted tea.
I'll take the 3-pound steak and keep the beers coming.
She's like, "What do you mean we're not gonna do the 72-ounce
Beer forks.
challenge?"
I'll tell you what. I can tell you the beer that I don't like, and I'll be able to tell what beer that is. But do I have a favorite?
Yeah, what's a beer that you
I was
buy-
drinking Coors last weekend.
Coors?
Original.
No, that's
Oh,
gross.
that's good.
It's all right. It's good to smash on people's heads.
Yeah.
Favorite beer?
Smashing Coors.
Favorite beer to drink, and then because we did the blind taste test, and Anthony got 5 for 5, Peter went 4 for 5, I went 3 for 5.
I'll tell you, it was interesting not being able to see. We had to smell them. And oh my God, there were some beers that
They stink. They
bro.
stink, dude.
Smell
I
like
didn't really-
buttholes.
So imagine when you get home, all fucked up.
This
Your
one
girl
in
gets to smell
particular,
that?
this one literally smelled like throw up. Like when we smelled it, I was like, "Oh, that is disgusting." But it's, I mean, I like it. It was delicious, but
beer
don't
doesn't
smell
smell
it, bro. Don't smell it.
You know, beer doesn't smell that good.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it doesn't.
What beer smells good?
Seltzers, because I saw they smell
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
not
fruity.
I'm drinking a seltzer.
No, I'm not saying it's. I'll drink it. And hey, man, it's got alcohol. I'll drink
Right?
it. I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah, yeah.
But I'm just saying it shouldn't be classified as a beer. It
True.
should be
Yeah.
classified as a seltzer.
Oh, they tried to throw us off at the last one.
Who?
Me and Amber.
Oh, yeah, why?
Yeah,
They
give
put
us
root
a
beer.
They give us a
root beer.
Ah, nice.
I was
you
like-
can tell the taste of shit.
Yeah, we
Right,
smelled
right,
it right away.
Yeah,
I'm
we
like,
smelled it.
you know
and-
what though? Maybe we shouldn't smell it. Maybe that should be part of the challenge. You can't
right. You
just.
drink it.
I mean, you're gonna
I don't
smell a
know.
little bit when you drink it, but you can't like.
But it
Because
was,
we were getting whiffs, like
yeah, it was funny because when I
wine.
smelled the root beer, I was like, holy shit, dude! It smells like fucking licorice.
There's some keys in there.
Oh, Danny Cruz. Danny Cruz needs to pee, or what's going
Oh,
on?
he's a bottle opener.
Oh, okay. Oh, he needs to pee in a bottle? He's gonna chug a beer to pee in it. Is that what you're doing?
Damn, dude, I'm kind of disappointed.
What?
I thought I'd be a little bit better attractive girl.
he's
He's still at it.
I wouldn't even touch myself with a 10-foot pole.
I was just gonna ask you that. Would you date yourself?
Fuck
You're like,
no.
fuck no.
I am an ugly ass girl.
That's incest.
I mean,
buddy.
I'm a mediocre guy, but I didn't expect to be an ugly
You
ass
guys do the
girl.
round table of your favorite beer?
We didn't.
No. Did we
No.
grade him? We just
You know what, I
tried to
think
guess.
we
Well,
them.
I asked what's your favorite beer that you don't like that you drink rarely.
Yeah, you did
My
ask
thing
that.
is, I change so often. I don't have that.
It's because you like all beer.
I like
you're,
Stella.
you're like me.
Stella's pretty good.
That's gross.
I think it's.
Like I like Shiner.
I think
I
it's
love
we
Shiner.
all don't like the
I don't
beer.
drink
It's
it that
where it
often.
takes us, right?
I like weed.
Where it takes us.
Well, like
Shit,
I
dude.
mean,
And then he got deep. I have
oh
to follow
yeah,
that.
nobody drinks beer because it tastes good. They drink it because it gets them drunk,
What?
right? And then you have fun.
I guess.
Like, it's not like I'm like-
I mean, look. When
I don't
when I
drink
was
this beer.
younger, I didn't like the
Like-
taste of it, but there are times when I'm like, oh, that's so fucking like. Even
Hell
during
yeah.
the taste test, I was
Twisted
like,
tea.
this is good.
It's cold.
Like
Refreshing.
the Bud Light Lime, dude. I love.
that was
Bud,
your favorite.
dude, I love Bud Light Lime. It's just refreshing, dude.
I've never drank a beer that I hate.
Dude, I think I did tonight. That green apple was disgusting.
Oh,
Though.
it's pretty
The
good.
first two
I
beers were
couldn't do it.
shit.
I don't like green apple.
I like all
Yeah.
you know which
the
one's
first
rough?
two and the
pretty
fourth.
good.
Was it the fourth?
I wouldn't say I hate
It was that IPA. God,
You
that
know-
like
IPA
that.
was
I'm drinking it
gross.
right
You know what? You know what?
Even the cherry wheat's pretty good.
No.
I would drink that over the Granny.
Nah,
was it Granny?
the cherry
Granny
wheat.
Smith.
I don't like the.
You know which one?
not a
The
fan
Sierra
of it.
Nevadas.
Well, that was the cherry
Those,
wheat.
those were kind of rough. Like the
The cherry wheat is this year.
Yeah.
those are kind of rough.
Yeah.
That one wasn't bad. That one wasn't bad. I think the like my what was your least favorite out of all those? Yours was the secret.
First
this
two
one?
and the fourth.
The first two was the cherry wheat
And the green apple, right?
and the green apple.
And then the fourth one was the IPA, right? Because the seltzer and the Bud Light Lime were
Yes.
they
Yes.
were great. I mean, I'm good with those. Bud Light Lime is by far my favorite beer.
You know what's funny? is-
Summer beer, Bud Light Lime. I'm promoting it. It's the best beer you can get.
Dude, I used
Twisted Tea, best TMO beer for sure. And then Bud Light, regular Bud Light, best beer. Period.
Hey, but we saw
After
it.
that,
we-
after that,
You know what's funny
Fuck,
is
I don't
when I
care.
worked at the radio station. I guess by association, some of the guys that worked there, I won't say their names, but some of the guys that worked there, we were very cheap guys, and we used to walk over to the Dollar General, and we would buy the 3-packs of Natty
Family
Light
Dollar, Family Dollar.
or Family General, Family Dollar,
Whatever.
Dollar General.
Yeah, right next door is Family
Yeah.
Dollar.
Yeah.
Well, we used to buy the 3-packs for like $2, dude, like $3 or whatever it was. So we would buy the Natty Light, the big ass ones, the 24 ounce. I grew a taste for Natty Light, and
It's not bad.
And we would buy like 6 of the 3-packs, right? And then I got accustomed to it. So whenever I'd go places, I'd take like 6 fucking 3-packs of Natty Light, and then the people that were there, they'd be like, "Ugh, you brought Natty Light? That's like water." It's like, bitch, fucking drink 6 of these and tell me it's like water.
Tell me it's water.
Because
Yeah.
you'll drink
Nah,
3 and you'll
fucked
be
up.
like, you'll be fucked up.
Natty's one of my favorite beers.
It's
Really?
cheap.
It's cheap,
Well, that's why I
cold,
like it.
and you know.
One of my favorite beers growing up in high school was Bush.
Ooh.
I like Bush because all my friends, we were cheap and we would buy 40s and stuff. And I couldn't drink 40s. It was because of that malt liquor taste.
Yeah.
Mickey's, Colt 45, King Cobra, whatever
Oh,
you... I just didn't like any of those. They were disgusting.
That was my first beer.
Whereas- What?
Oh shit, that's a good question. What
well-
was your first beer?
No, that was
Well-
my first beer because my dad took me fishing and I kept on throwing rocks. So he's all like, "Here, fucker, drink some beer." And
You're scaring the fish, you idiot.
Yeah, yeah. Come on,
Shit, I don't even know what
It's
my
like,
first beer
"Here,
was.
drink some beer, calmao, güey."
It had to be
No,
Bud
but,
Light.
But like,
Had to be
where-
Bud Light.
Whereas like all my friends were drinking like malt liquor, and I was like, "This is disgusting. How can we drink this?" But Bush was the alternative. It was like Bush Quartz, the 32 ounce. Yes, it didn't have. It was lacking 8 ounces, but it was a lot better than a fucking
It was
malt
smoother.
liquor.
it was better than a
And-
King Cobra and a Mickey's. And
Yeah,
You
and
know what
then-
the worst beer I ever drank was? And this is honest to God. We went out. We went somewhere. We had bought Mickey's, and they got warm. They got fucking warm,
man.
like
gross.
fucking worse than room temperature because we were driving around.
well, that's why
And then
you get a 40 and you
we
start
got to where
chugging it.
we were in the desert of Sunland Park. We were in the
Napra?
desert drinking.
That's surfer.
Yeah, and we're there.
Surfers, yeah.
And we're fucking we bust out the Mickeys and we start drinking. Dude, this beer was at least 98 degrees.
Oh man,
And
it wasn't warm. It was hot.
That's hot.
I drank it like a champ.
Oh.
And then I drank another one. And then I drank another one. And I was pissed drunk. But from that day on, there is not a beer that I cannot drink.
Let's ask Danny Cruz.
If you could drink fucking warm ass Mickeys or hot ass Mickeys,
Yeah, you're an alcoholic.
you could drink. Yeah, you could drink anything.
But you know what? Going back to like what I was saying is like Bush is a very underrated beer,
It's good.
and I
It's good.
think there's a lot of other beers.
We should get a sponsorship.
I think there's a lot of other beers out there. Like for example, my dad, he likes to drink Miller High Life. He likes them. He likes the Miller High Life.
down.
The
Like,
Mary Poppins.
He's like, oh, I love myself some Mary Poppins. He'll buy himself a 6-pack,
The champagne of beer.
and
Yep.
he just likes to drink them nice and cold. He's like, good fucking beer, tall boy. Good fucking beer.
But do you think it's a memory that he has? Because I'm
I-
sure
I
he drank
feel-
it with like his brother.
I
Or
think it might be that, because there are times like I'm not gonna lie, we were raised on Bud Light. Bud Light,
I was
Bud
saying,
Light
fuck
is
yeah.
Bud Light's the ultimate. We're raised
It's
on Bud
delicious.
Light.
It's
But
cold.
there's times when my dad, when we're buying beer for a cookout or whatever, he's like, I'm gonna get myself some Reds, like some fucking Budweisers, and I was like, cabrón, pinche Budweiser.
That's when he wants to get fucked up.
And then it's like, dude, and I don't know if it's the red and white can, but I'm like, ugh, I can't do Budweiser, man.
Me neither, man.
I can't do Budweiser.
I was telling you, I
I
went to
don't
go pick
know
up
if
the
it-
beer from my dad's, and he's like, I literally took almost everything he had, with the exception of the Bud. I took the
Really?
Coors Original before I took the Bud.
Ooh,
Really?
I
I left the
left
Budweiser.
man. That's good. The
not
banquet
that
of beers, baby.
So Miller Lite or Budweiser?
Ooh,
Because I don't like Miller
I
Lite.
hate Miller Lite.
And
That's what I'm
my
saying.
girlfriend likes Miller Lite, and
Oh,
I'm always
God,
like,
disgusting.
ugh.
I was gonna do that. I
would
was
say
actually
Miller
gonna
Lite.
buy the Miller Lite
It's
today
disgusting.
because it was super fucking cheap at Vista.
Yeah.
Because
And
it's
then
gross.
I was gonna buy it, and I was gonna see if we could
Dude,
find out, because Anthony always has Bud Light. Anthony's a Bud Light guy.
Yeah.
He always has Bud Light. So
He's
I'm
all like, oh, I tasted this shit
So-
when I went to see the Cowboys game and shit.
I-
Yeah, it's Miller Lite.
Yeah, Miller
I
Lite.
remember when I
not
was
even. That's when I started drinking Coors.
I drink Blue Moon.
Again, I hadn't drank Coors in years. Juan and I went to go see the Cowboys play, and well, we only have Miller Lite there.
Yeah.
yeah.
We found a little stand that had Coors Original. I'm like, fuck it, give me a Coors.
What was your first beer?
My first beer?
Yeah, do you
Pabst.
know what your first beer was?
I think it was Bud Light. No, Miller Lite.
Miller
It was
Lite?
It had to be a Miller product because there was the Miller, whatever you call it, distributor or whatever right here on
Oh,
Donovan.
Donovan, yeah.
So all my friends worked there. So it was always a Miller product. I don't know which one, but it was always a Miller product.
I
I don't
remember
know if it was Miller Lite. I don't think so. I
Was
think
it-
it was Miller High Life. Is what
That
we
was your
drank.
first
your
beer?
I'm gonna say yeah.
It wasn't like your dad giving you a beer?
I don't.
Because, like,
Oh shit, man! I have pictures of me sitting in the front yard with a quart, and I was like 2 years old. Did I drink out of it? I
probably.
don't know, maybe.
Probably got a
you know
sweet.
I
what's
would say
funny?
so.
You say that.
pinche
My-
Danny Cruz. He's,
I have a
he's
picture.
fucking chingando.
Ay, déjalo,
Dude, it's
Yeah,
I-
let
I-
him
I
let him
have a
drink it. Let
picture
him drink it.
of
He'll
my
sleep
son.
good.
My son and my dad. It's one of my favorite pictures of my dad. My dad's holding my son. My dad has a beer and he's drinking it, and my youngest son has a beer can. Well,
Bud Light.
we'll stick with it's a can, and he's with my dad, and I think it's the funniest picture. Like, I think it's cool. I mean, I don't urge that or anything, but it was just one of those things that just naturally. My dad gave him an empty can, and he was playing
Yeah,
with
yeah,
it, but it looks
Have you
like
seen
he's
that picture,
drinking it.
Anthony?
Well,
Where I'm
no,
sitting in the
not
front
the one
yard?
you're talking about.
I'm sitting like this, my legs, and I've got the quart right here. I'm like staring at it. I don't know what it was.
Really?
Probably Schlitz. Seriously, that's what my dad and my uncle used to drink back in the day.
You know,
So, Danny Cruz,
Lecker.
one of the questions I wanted to ask you, because your dad has the famous red ice chest that has not been retired since fucking Satco opened and shit.
It's like 40 years plus.
I mean, that
Probably
ice
longer.
chest, I remember, like, I really, and I'm not trying to make jokes or anything, but I remember your dad had a truck, and he had, like, what is it, the fucking
The camper. Yeah,
thing
yeah.
Remember
that
with the
goes over
carpet
it?
in the back.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had
with
carpet.
the carpet, and
Yeah.
I was like, damn, man, trying to impress the ladies or whatever. But he
This
had that,
Brown carpet.
Yeah, shit was hilarious.
and
It's awesome.
and I remember that ice chest. I remember that fucking ice chest that he has. Is there something that you have that you take so much pride in? Because it seems like he has a lot of pride in that ice chest.
Oh, yeah.
Is there something that you have that you take so much pride that has gone through the gauntlet, like through the years of the Danny Cruz movement?
It's a good fucking question.
That is a great question.
If you still had your Mustang, though.
Yeah, if I said my Mustang, maybe the first one, the original. You know what? Just
Did Pat
Yeah, Pat's got the red one.
Pat has your other one, right?
The mock,
Okay.
The mock one? Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
You know what? There's just, if anything, it would be just different things from a Sarco that I still have at home. That, like, they gave us a knife engraved, super nice knife, and to this day I have it in the same spot. I don't carry it with me because I'm afraid to lose it. It's just something that that would be my ice chest, right? I guess, but nothing prior to that. I can't think of anything.
Do you have a lot of fond memories of a Sarco because of your dad, or is it because they're true memories of Danny Cruz? And like, cause sometimes I wonder, like, sometimes I feel like there's certain things that we like because it reminds us of our parents. Like, we don't necessarily like them too much, but it's like, wow, this is something my dad did like, or he held true to his heart.
Right.
And I see that sometimes when I talk to you, you talk about our Sarco a lot, but I'm like, well, does Danny Cruz really care about our Sarco, or does he really, or is it something more for his dad?
If you ever worked there, it's hard. It's kind of like a fraternity, man. It's hard to explain. It was dangerous. Like, I know your dad worked at Border Steel. I've never worked there, so I don't know, but I can tell you just from driving by Border Steel and seeing, the material they work with, the difference in heat between the furnaces. You can melt steel, man. I mean, steel melts at a way lower temperature than copper. Dude, copper, you're talking 3,000 degrees. You're talking a lot of heat. So when we went into work, we knew we had to watch each other's back.
You're saying my dad saw?
Ah, hell no, because I know your dad.
That's what he's saying.
No, I'm just
saying. That's what
he
just said.
What I'm saying is,
Dad, he said you saw.
Dude, your dad would have run circles around 90% of the guys there. I've known your dad forever. Like, I know his work ethic. I know the type of person he is. He would run circles around all those guys that work there. But I'm just saying, like, not to say that it's not dangerous to work at Border Steel. It's just, I want to say that a Sarco was, it was just a different plant, man. It was very different. It was probably about, I don't know, at least 5-6 times bigger. The heat, the furnaces, it was way more furnaces. Just not, again, I don't want to say it was as dangerous or more dangerous, but going in, we knew that if I didn't have your back and you didn't have my back, in a split second, we might not be there in the morning. When we leave, I always think of the morning because I pretty much worked graveyard the whole time I worked there. So you just build that friendship, that bond with the people that you work with, man. The trust,
the camaraderie.
Man. It became a family. Like, there was guys that hated me because my dad was the president of the union. But when it came down to it, I knew they had my back because
it's still that camaraderie, like we said.
And that's why, you ask me, like, I talk about it all the time. It's just like anything. Peter would know. He was in the military. It's very similar, right? Because you build that bond with these guys. It's you and your team.
Even though it's been like, what, 10, at least 10, 12 years, something like that since I've been out, you always refer to it because it's a memory that's never going to escape you.
Yep.
But
so, you compare it to being, well, not compare it, but you kind of relate it to being in a fraternity. Did you ever have a eyes wide shut moment?
No.
No?
No.
Why not?
Why not?
Shit, man. Dude, honestly, I'm just waiting for that guest that we have that just says, dude, we had an eyes wide shut moment. We all wore masks. We went to some party afterwards.
But we didn't mention it later.
And then,
Did you need to find some different guests, different friends?
Dude, I thought we had a good guest in Tony that one
Tony,
time.
you guys keep. I'll be honest, I haven't followed, and I've been slacking. Amanda called me today, and she's all like, "Dad," I'm like, "You know what? I haven't." She's like,
Danny,
he was one of my friends from the military.
Yeah, he was talking about everything.
He was in the
law enforcement,
he was in the Air Force, law
UFOs,
enforcement.
aliens.
What does he do now?
He's in a fraternity. Eyes
Right.
wide shut.
Well, he's a 32nd degree Mason.
Mason.
Freemason.
Yeah,
He's,
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Where does he live?
He lives on
The
the
north-
northeast.
the northeast.
Actually,
He
hasn't
lives
given
here in
him his
El Paso?
short. Yeah.
You sound like giving his shirt.
Dude, I gotta
Peter.
meet this
He
guy. I
lives
wanna meet
in
this
a
guy.
secure location.
I want to meet this guy.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a good. He's
I
a
have
really
one.
good
Yeah,
guy.
he was cool. It was a good interview.
When you go
should-
meet him, take him his
should go-
shirt because it's in my car.
You should go
I
back
haven't
and
taken
listen
it.
to
I
our
feel bad.
episode.
When all this shit's over, man, we'll go have a beer somewhere.
You know what? Here was the thing. Like,
I've gone out
we
with
had
him.
Pat on the show, and then fucking Tony was just talking and
Yeah.
talking, and poor Pat didn't get one word in for like an hour and a half.
That's a good guest.
It is a good guess.
Yeah, but boring for Pat, man.
Yeah,
I felt bad
why?
for him. He was on the phone the whole time. Like,
It's
But why?
you know it's
we missed
so.
it. That's why we have pictures
Dude,
of
no,
Pat
that's why.
all over
Honestly,
the place
that's
today.
why I went to Walgreens and I went to go develop pictures of Pat because we miss him, dude. We
It's 'cause
miss
it's-
the
Yeah,
little
you know,
bugger,
Abel
man.
got him for free, right?
What?
He got him on the T-Mobile
What?
free Tuesdays.
Bullshit, dude.
No,
I
it's
fucking
'cause-
paid for those
I'm
motherfuckers.
kidding.
it's because they're both on the phone, and so
Pat,
it was
you hear
hard
that?
to get.
I actually paid for those photos of you.
Hey, you know what's funny is
Yeah,
everybody
20
thinks that Pat and Abel have this like hate for each other.
Who does?
Well, like, because you guys do fight a lot.
I don't say
Out of the
fight.
group,
We
yeah.
butt heads every once in a while.
I don't fight with Pat. I'm just
you
honest
do.
with him.
Oh yeah, but Tony wasn't in the studio. He was on the phone, so we had him on the phone and Pat on the phone, and so it was hard for Pat to get a word in. You know what I mean?
It's impossible, man. It's hard to have two people on the phone.
Yeah. Well, not only that, it's like when you're having a conversation, like there's so many nuances that somebody does to let you know they're done talking,
Yeah.
or
Like,
you know,
you just
to
make eye
interject.
contact.
Yeah, exactly. And when on the phone, there is not that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's kind of like
I don't know. I thought that last show we had with Pat.
Patrick
It,
Medina?
no, when it was just Pat.
Oh, okay.
our Pat.
Yeah,
I don't know. Patrick Medina was pretty good, man.
Patrick was good. Shout out to Pat.
but we felt guilty.
We
It
did.
was, dude.
We were guilty. I
'cause
mean,
you called
nothing
him
against
the-
Patrick. He's a good guy, dude. Patrick's one of the coolest guys.
Wait, which
Hey.
Patrick?
Patrick
Medina.
Oh, okay.
Like he's
It-
one of,
it
he's
felt
one of the
dirty.
coolest guys. But,
It felt
but
dirty. It felt like you were messing around.
I know, and then you called it the replacement,
I went
bro.
home.
It's
I
like,
showered.
dude.
I went
it's
home and I showered twice that day.
Oh, dude, it's because we had, like, Pat's our
Two
guy.
Pats.
Pat, dude, like, we have pictures. Look,
Look, he's right there. Look.
You know, we put pictures all around the place.
we miss you, Pat.
Hey,
Like,
hey,
there you
Pat.
are.
Pat,
We-
let me tell you
I'll be
something.
missing
We have
Abel was
you.
mad that in almost every picture, you and I are next to each other.
Every
jealous.
Look,
fucking picture.
There's not even
Hey,
a
but you
picture
know
of
why?
meeting-
You know why? Because we're the founders of the podcast.
Yeah.
Very true.
Very true. My
Right?
ass.
Oh, he called it.
We had this conversation.
We did,
already.
right?
That's what I thought, and I brought it up, and I was like,
it's all bullshit.
It's all bullshit.
We were standing. Weren't we standing right there?
No, we were inside the house.
You know what? If anything, Anthony and I put in the most work on this
I'm
podcast.
not saying you didn't put in the work. We're the founders.
we all.
Fucking Jerry Jones puts in work,
Hey,
but you guys do the most work. Like the players do
the
the
intern
work.
wants to know when we're gonna go play golf again.
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring that up. I'm glad you brought that
The
up.
intern
Hold
should
on,
wait
hold
his
on.
time to speak.
No. Hold on. God damn it. That's why you're the intern. You have bad
You don't know when
segues.
to go in.
You have bad
Bad
segues.
segues.
God damn it.
He's the kind of guy that gets a girl and just puts it in her
so
butt.
You guys are talking about your buddy Tony.
Oh, I guess that's in my opening.
And that's how we get canceled.
That's how we lose sponsors.
God damn it.
There was
Hey, so
a
what
show.
is- what is-
He
Not
will
anymore.
What
never.
does Tony know about the aliens?
Dude, he was tight-lipped. I
Yeah,
tried.
he was. He
I
was
tried,
very-
right?
Off the record, he was good.
Off the record. On
On the record, he was good.
Maybe
it
we'll
was a
save
good
that
show,
for
dude.
part
That was
two.
one of our better shows.
Too
I
bad
think.
Danny Cruz hasn't been listening.
I haven't, dude.
What the-
How do we
I'm
invite-
gonna admit it.
where'd
How do
you
we
start?
invite him back
You
on?
don't-
He's not even gonna listen to
He's
this.
been busy staring at
Oh,
screens
you know,
all
you know,
day.
you know what it is.
Oh.
He's big-headed. He only hears the episodes that he's on.
Oh shit!
I heard.
He just said he was done staring at a screen all day.
He only listens to his son, and that's it.
Hey.
Yeah. Fuck.
No,
I heard
Pat,
all the
no,
way. I heard all the way to.
He's
when
like, you're
Jacob
not
was
my
on."
nephew. You're not my nephew. I'm not gonna listen to you.
no Pat, no show.
Again, dude. I swear to you, it's the whole working
Yeah, yeah.
home thing, man.
Well, you're at home. Put it on
Bullshit!
the
I-
You
background.
just said
I
your
work
commute
more.
is no more than
Yeah, but
fucking
I
2
work-
minutes.
again, I turn it off. I'm focused.
You know what?
Nah.
When you put clients on hold, you should put the damn podcast as a.
Yeah, no shit.
This is the podcast. This is the middle.
No, so like before
We talk our poop
before
talk.
I would, I'm telling you, every Friday. So Fridays, before the whole COVID.
I like how we put him on his heels and he's trying. I can change. I can change. I swear.
Fridays, I work from home. During the whole before COVID.
How dare
Fridays, I
you
work
wear
from
that
home.
shirt?
Fridays was my podcast day. As soon as I
Got
got
done.
in, got comfortable, hit play, boom, and I did my thing. Now that I'm working from home, it's really
Through your
fucked up
whole
my
schedule.
It's really ass, man.
I'm not gonna lie. Our intros are fucking long because we drink all fucking
And then we do
show.
them at the end, and we just keep
do our
talking.
intros on this episode of the middles. Well, when we did the Danny Cruz one,
Dude, that
It was
that was
like a
like-
15-minute
it was
intro.
a 4-hour episode, dude.
Yeah,
and
longer
it was
so.
like,
dude, and it felt like I was here for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Dude,
I'm not
The
gonna
intro,
lie.
the intro kick like made me laugh so hard because it was like, it's TMO. Listen,
I was,
listen to the show.
I was so
fuckers.
trash. I was so trash. And then the next day I had to work. And
It
I
was like the episode in Rewind because like the beginning you're so fucking wasted and hammered,
Wait, weren't you
and then you
off,
listen to the
Peter, next
podcast.
day?
Yeah, because it
What
snowed.
happened?
It
Oh,
snowed.
it snowed?
yeah.
Yeah.
We had a
that's
snow
right.
day. What do we do in a snow day? We can't drive.
drink
You know
beer.
what? We were gonna have Mondo, and then we called Danny Cruz.
Yeah.
You're our filler, right?
Yeah.
But we're gonna have someone else.
You're our plan B, dude.
I'm always plan. Just call me Plan B now.
Yeah.
It's all good.
And then you,
You're a side chick.
and then you wonder,
You're like-
why he doesn't watch the
you're-
show.
you're
You
a
just told
side
him.
chick.
Hey, you're like
When
when
nobody shows, we'll call you. Okay, you better come. But you better listen.
You better listen though.
what's that pill? What's that pill called when you don't want to get
Plan
your
B?
Plan B?
Plan B.
You're the Plan B.
I'm saying just call me Plan B.
I think we just found our
You
title.
know,
Plan B.
Abel and I were on a podcast, and we used to call our group when nobody else came. It was called, what the fuck did we call it? The B team,
B team,
The B team.
because we were like the fillers, the replacements,
dude. And I think
And
ours
I think our shows were better.
Yeah,
we
our
had
shows-
more followers. Oh shit, the ghost! Watch out.
oh shit.
Skinwalker Ranch. Yay,
Oh
nay.
shit.
I
Skinwalker
haven't
Ranch.
seen it.
What is that?
I heard about it, but I
What
haven't.
is that?
It's the new show. So what it was before.
It was like Bigfoot,
Yeah, it's kind of like
tracking Bigfoot or some shit.
like a freaking ranch in Utah or something. It's like
I've heard of the ranch,
the
but I know
Indian-
there's a
you know,
show.
like the-
Where do I see this?
It's on National Geographic or
no,
History.
History Channel.
History. That's not,
It's like a documentary,
That's
or is
not-
it like a?
that's not Disney Plus. Fuck.
It's like Ancient Aliens, but
Yeah, it's like Ancient Aliens. so-
Ancient Aliens is the best show on TV.
I saw them all. I've seen them all.
So have
It's like-
I.
I'm like, fuck.
Well, I want to get
And then they started with this Skinwalker Ranch. I'm like,
I want
yeah,
to
man.
get that guy on the show, man, but he ignores me.
Sugalos?
Ooh.
The guy from Ancient Aliens.
I've been trying to get.
Dude, well, I'll pay for that fucker to come down.
I've been
shit.
trying to get
If we can
paranormal.
get that guy back, dude. Fly down.
I want to get him fucked up, and we just stare at the sky for 3 hours. Just give me 3 hours. We'll fucking stare at the sky and see what he fucking says. Like, oh, you know that constellation? That's where we.
Well,
came
he was
from.
in Roswell last year.
Well, fuck, man. We weren't even.
Yeah, you guys.
He's
were-
gonna look up
he was
here
in-
and
he
he's
was
like,
in
God
Roswell,
damn, it's
I wanna
nothing
say
but dirt.
February,
Well, tell him we have an
sorry,
alien
March.
and we need him to come and
March of
investigate.
19.
I really would. If we got that guy on the show, that's my.
That would be
You retire?
I retired from.
Cancel the show?
I think I'm done.
I think I'm done.
Dude, if we get him on the show, you gotta comb your hair just like him, bro. You have enough.
Just put it up. Just fucking put it up like
Have
a.
you seen his hair, Anthony? You know who this guy is?
I'd be like a conehead, like ah. He'll be like, he comes from the planet.
come from France.
Galaxy."
From France.
I cover. Fuck, dude.
Wow.
I have badass hair though. I like my hair.
Your hair sucks, dude.
So when we gonna go play golf?
I know.
We never even
This guy's the worst at
Segue.
segues. You know what? Fuck it. Danny Cruz.
Shut up, Chris.
So like, we obviously took up the game of golf during
There's a
quarantine
storm
and stuff
coming.
like that. When can we play when can we play golf? And how good are you? Because I'm not gonna lie, Chris fucking sucks. He's horrible.
I hit ground balls to shortstop.
I don't know. Did you see that video of Chris hitting?
I did.
Dude, I hit
Where'd
that
you guys-
300 yards.
Hold on.
Wait, did you guys play 18 at Escarate?
We did.
Yeah.
So it was what on 16, 17 over the water.
This fucker.
Did you get it over? I couldn't see from the video.
No, he fucked up.
Okay, so there's two where you have to.
No, but
there's like 3 or 4 holes where you gotta hit it over the.
I'm talking about the back nine.
On
Yeah,
the back
yeah.
9, the very last hole, you had to drive.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
you
that
didn't.
one-
You
Hold
didn't
on.
fucking. It was
Chill,
a
chill,
part
chill,
3,
chill.
and he fucking hit it in the water.
Chill, dude.
He thinks he's like fucking.
That's 12.
No, on the 16, I think it's 16 where you have to. It's a part 3. It's very short. It's like maybe 100 yards.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's right up
So-
against the lake.
Yeah.
So that one, I hit it in the water. I fucked up. But where you had to drive, dude. When I drive, I'm not gonna lie. I bomb them.
You know.
He hits him to the green. The next
I'm not.
one.
No.
I'm not gonna brag.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I was hitting bombs that day. Yes or no, Chris?
Eh,
I was hitting bombs. Like, and I'll tell you this.
I had a Happy Gilmore moment.
No,
I just said, "Fuck this shit."
Chris was pissed because like we go to the. I was talking to Pat, and I haven't played golf in shit, man, 5, 6, 7 years, some shit like that, like actual 18 holes.
Right.
So I was like, fuck, dude, I don't want to go and embarrass myself. Fucking hit 165. You know, there's no reason.
bro.
There's no reason for that. So I was going to the driving range every week, at least once a week, and just practicing. All the clubs that I had, I was just practicing. I would aim for a target, go for it. Then finally, I worked up enough courage, and I told Chris, let's go to fucking Escalate and like, let's fucking play.
I even bought fucking clubs to go.
And every time we would go, fucking Chris would go to the driving range. Chris would outdrive me by like 20, 25 yards. So when we went, I was
you
like,
can hit it about 115.
no, fuck that. No, so I was like, we're gonna do pretty good, all right, not bad.
All right, okay.
So we go out there. Chris is
Did you take Peter with you?
no, we
No,
didn't.
fuck that.
Chris is stinking up shit. Like he cannot drive
Well, it's because it was a new driver. Like
No.
I was used to the old fucking driver. and
because
then
Chris bought a set. Chris just bought like a set to go and shit. But he could not drive, and I was like, dude, what the fuck, Chris? You're embarrassing me. But I was hitting bombs, dude. I bought these tailor-made distant balls, and I was hitting bombs. Like, I was out driving them by like 75 yards. Like,
Dude, but
no, it wasn't
my
even,
hybrid was the shit.
no, it wasn't even close. And I'm talking about like when he would hit a good drive. When he would hit a good drive, I was still passing him by 75
so you're
yards.
hitting bombs. What is a bomb?
When I hit a good drive, it
ended.
ended up in fucking border freeway and shit.
There was one. I'm not gonna lie.
Hit the freeway and bounce over to Juarez.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. There was win included, but I would say it was about 295.
Hell.
I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding,
Patrick,
Oh shit!
come on.
dude. I'm not even kidding. Chris, yes or no? Are you saying hell no,
295?
It wasn't 295.
dude? I'm not even kidding. Yes or no? Was the wind fucking pushing
Well,
it?
the wind was like going like
The wind
30
pushed
miles
it.
per hour
The
because we
wind
had a
pushed
dust
it.
storm and
the
shit.
wind pushed it. I'm not gonna lie. Is that bad? 295, Danny?
No. I don't even think I hit 295.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but
no.
it wasn't
On a
even
good
on
day.
the. It
No, no,
wasn't
no.
even on the fairway.
No,
it
no,
was
no.
like in the fucking.
No.
Okay, so to me that's even harder to do because hitting straight
No.
harder
But
to hit straight and
no.
you know what I mean? Like,
But that's what I'm saying. The wind pushed. That was like my best drive of the day. It was like 295. That fucking. The rest of the day was like, I was in the like 220s
That
and
was
shit.
the 17th hole, right?
I was like 220s. But that one hole, it was the 17th hole.
Yeah, because
And
it
it
has
just
a lake right
and it was
there.
a lake. Yeah, it was a little fucking pond or whatever. And I
you
fucking
muscle that one because
No, yeah,
you know the water's there, man. You have to.
I'm gonna give the credit to the wind. The wind pushed that shit because I was like, where the fuck? Because Chris actually.
Dude, this fucker, like I would hit my ball. I lost 3 balls because of this fucker. Like I hit it, and I was like, okay, I see my ball, and then this fucker hits it, and he's all like, did you see my ball? And I was like,
Yeah, because I was smashing him, dude.
what the fuck, dude?
Well,
like
yeah.
I'm not taking
I
track
gotta
of
go
your...
play with you.
No,
guys.
it's because Chris
I
is
got
like,
it.
no, it's
We all
because
gotta go play.
No,
They don't even invite me.
no, it's
Because
because
I hit further than all of them.
I'm sure you.
No,
do.
shut
he
the
doesn't.
fuck. Peter,
No,
Peter
does
fucking
not.
slides
Yeah,
the
he
shit
does.
out
No, he
of
doesn't.
it.
I do.
Oh,
No, he
you're
doesn't.
full of shit.
Didn't you all three go to Lee Trevino? No? You didn't
Yeah,
go?
yeah, yeah. We've gone. Peter slices them.
Dude,
Peter hits it.
I have to
in
aim that
Trevino.
way to hit it that way.
Yeah. Peter.
Dude, I was the same way, man.
No,
But I
dude.
still hit it further.
Pat fixed my slice, dude, like that. Like,
No. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not saying I'm a professional. Of course not. Like,
Neither
but
am
like, I've invested a lot of time into my swing.
All right, so what'd you shoot? Because that's what matters.
Fuck. Like 140?
118. No, look. That's what I'm saying. After 7 years, I hit 118. After 7
And
years,
I gave him
and-
that 118.
No,
That was
he
That's,
didn't.
that's what I shot at the dagger my first time playing.
No.
bullshit.
Hold
Straight
on,
up.
hold on.
In
At
Santa
But let me-
Teresa?
118 was my first, dude, in 7 years.
All right,
18
so
well, hold on. And there were, and let me say this, because there were two that I parred, and then there were about 5 holes where I 4-putted. Like,
it happens, bro. It's
no,
golf.
and that's what I'm saying.
Dude,
I could have.
I kicked his ass in the part 3s and shit.
Yeah. There's gonna be. So there were 2 holes. There were 2 holes when I knocked it in the water. Of course, I got penalized for that shit. But there were like 4 or 5 holes where I 4-putted. Like, I can't putt for shit. I take those away. I had a pretty decent round.
So I'm going to Vegas. I come back Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm on vacation.
Let's
And I'll
do
be in
it,
town.
man. Let's
You
do
tell
it.
me what day, and we're going.
Let's do it. I'm being serious.
I probably
Let's
won't do Friday because I think we're going
I say
to
Don't worry.
Tuesday.
Elephant.
Tuesday.
let's do it.
Tuesday?
I don't care.
I want to go Tuesday.
I don't care what
No,
day.
I
Dude,
work
it's-
But
Tuesday.
Dude,
I don't care
I'll just
what
drink.
day it is.
No,
No,
because
fuck you.
Tuesday,
You're not going to
Wednesday,
use my
Thursday,
clubs,
Friday.
asshole.
We can
Yes,
do
you are.
Twilight.
I don't have clubs.
You could use them,
can
Peter.
use mine.
You
I don't
could
care.
use.
Twilight.
Nah, you could use them, Peter. You could use Chris's. He
Nah,
used
nah,
mine.
he's going to fuck him up.
No,
He's like
shut
fucking...
the fuck up, Chris. Fucking
How do you fuck up a
dude,
club?
Chris used my fucking clubs the whole time we were in quarantine. So shut up. So yeah,
You can
shut
use
up.
mine, dude. Who cares? Like,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
call Pat right now.
I'm just gonna
Tell him
fucking kick
Send
it.
me a club for Tuesday.
But-
Just one.
but I
I
will-
just need a one. I'll fucking put with a driver.
I will,
Anthony's just going to go and sit in the
I
cart
will-
and drink beer.
That's
He's
what
like,
I
I'm-
just want
I'm
to
gonna
be with
put my
Anthony.
steel toes on and just kick it.
I will say
Anthony
this.
and I are just gonna fucking
I
drink.
will say this. Next time I golf with Chris, because this motherfucker
No,
sucks.
dude, this guy's all like, "Oh, did you see my ball?" And I was
Because
like,
Chris, of course, I could track Chris's ball. It only went 50 yards, dude. Mine was going 220,
"Oh, why the
225.
fuck am I gonna track his fucking ball and shit?" Like, I don't know where the fuck it
Nah,
went.
dude, fuck that shit. Like,
And then he gets all pissed off, like, "Why do you hit it farther?" I was
Can
like,
we
"It's
do
my
the
fucking-"
frisbee one? You throw the frisbee.
all right, I got
have
a
that one, you know,
question.
Paso.
I got a question
do
for
that.
Danny Cruz because I really don't know how this works. As far as, oh, look at that win. As
saw-
far as handicap, like, how the fuck does that work? Because, like,
fuck, I don't know.
Because,
I
like-
just go to drink beer.
no, but
was
I'm
like,
like-
not good, man. I'm not good.
No,
I
but
just
like
go
what
to
I'm
drink
saying
beer.
is because like I was a little hesitant because Pat was the one that told me go play with my dad because I think Pat feels a little guilty that he's not here to play with
gotta
you,
roll around in a
and I was
wheelchair.
like, he was like, go play with my dad, the
So I'm
Delta
gonna tell you
9 and
something,
shit.
it's just like everything else. You play with somebody that's good, and it helps you elevate your game. Straight up, that's how I think.
Well,
I got
Sorry,
better.
Anthony,
So-
we're not playing together.
So that's what I was afraid of. I was like, well, I'm gonna
Drink
go.
with someone that's
So
good.
that's what
Let's just
I was
drink,
afraid
Peter.
of. I was like, I'm gonna go play with Chris because I feel like
Every
we're on
time
the
they
same
swing,
level.
we'll drink.
Well, I fucking killed Chris, and I was
Dude, it's
like,
because I bought fucking new clubs and I wasn't used to the goddamn driver.
because he was using mine the whole fucking quarantine. Well, anyways,
Ah, where'd my picture?
but I
of
was
Pablo?
saying like, I was like, fuck, dude, like, I think I've.
sad.
It's kind of like a video game. Like I've already passed the Chris stage.
Right,
like,
right.
and I was a little hesitant to play with you and shit because I was like, fuck, I don't know how good Danny
I
Cruz
only
is.
shoot like 77, 78.
Oh, what the
Just
fuck?
kidding. I'm just kidding.
What the
Dude,
fuck?
In my
fuck that.
dream. Oh no, I shoot like 99.
Yeah, see,
97.
and I think I could get that if I could get my putting game. Cause like I said, there were fucking holes where I fucking 4-putted. There was one where it was like holy shit! I should have fucking birdied that hole, and I ended up getting like a 10. I ended up getting a 10 because I kept on hitting it into bunkers back and forth.
Snowman and you move on. You don't go past 8.
Okay.
You hit it 12 times. You get everybody gets an 8. Everybody gets a snowman.
Yeah, well, this guy was like, hey. I tried picking up my ball. He's all like, "That's a 2-stroke penalty." I was like, "No, mames."
Well, I was like, no, it's because it was my first time in like I said, in 7 years. I was like, play it through. I really want to see where I'm at. Play it through.
And that's that way. When I play with Pat, I take it serious. I go play with my boys. It's like whatever, just go.
Yeah. And there was.
Don't get me wrong. I love to play.
The group that was playing behind us, they would hit it on like fuck heavens knows where, and they just pick it up and throw it in the fucking fairway.
You know what? That's what I was telling Chris. I was like, I thought we were bad, and then I was seeing other guys. They were hitting it like way the fuck out there, and they were just like, they would pick up their ball and they would just literally throw it in. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Are we like, what's the golf etiquette? Like, you know?
Like, dude, it's all Paso, bro. You're playing
get drunk.
No, I know, but I was
at Butterfield. I mean, you're not gonna see that, obviously.
No, I know, but I was just like,
sorry, my bad.
I was just like
painted dunes.
Painted dunes. You know what I mean?
I hit it in the desert.
Well, what's the one in Cruces that's like a legit
Red Hawk?
one? Red Hawk.
There's Red Hawk. There's Sonoma.
I remember I shot like a 91 at Red Hawk.
Really? That's my
91. Shut the fuck up.
Fuck off, dude. That is the biggest. Maybe on the front 9 and
That's
shit.
my best score. I think I shot a 91 at Escarate. That's my best. Well, I shot an 88 in the Rawls, but that was in Lubbock.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. I could have cleaned up my round, dude. Like,
I don't even know what I said.
You gotta go to Cabo and play in Cabo.
Let
Dude, I'm barely sober here, and you want me to go play in Cabo?
Dude, like for real.
I won't even get off the court.
There's like shots and tacos.
Just drag me around.
Like a shot guy and a taco guy while
For
you're
real,
playing.
I'd be like, fuck, I can't see this shit.
I want to play with Danny Cruz. Dude, I want to play with Danny Cruz.
I just kind of want to.
Because, like, here's my goal. Here's my goal. So, I was looking at, like, Pat's fucking Facebook when I was printing out these pictures and stuff. And we actually talked about it. Like, we have these TMO shirts that we wear. How great would it be for, like, Pat to fucking sport our shit, the TMO fucking shit, when he wins a tournament, right? But it's like, when Pat comes back, I want to be good enough to play with him. Not just like...
I'm still not good enough to play with him.
I know, but see, Pat's a nice enough guy where he's like...
years.
He's like, oh, it's okay, Dad. Like, you know, like, he'll give you that. You know, he'll give you that.
This is what I'll
But
tell you
I want to be good enough where, like, I'm not holding him up, you know?
No. So let me tell you, he enjoys it so much that that shit doesn't bother him. So he started...
Because with Chris, I was like, God
he
damn,
likes to
Chris.
teach, right? Like, like Pat's a natural teacher. Like,
yeah. So I'm telling you, I went with my friends, and one of my friends was like, not very good. You guys, I'm bloody.
Oh, yeah, he sucks.
He sucks, right? And he'll tell you. He'll tell you. He's like, fuck, dude. And I'm like, do you need to use your clubs? Because he has my clubs from like 20 years ago.
Do you have any of those for me?
No, not anymore. Anyways, but Pat was like, he would tee off, and he'd be like, damn, Dad, if he would move his left foot a little bit more forward and a little closer to the ball, he'd get it. I'm like, well, tell him. He's like, nah, it's not my place. It's not for me to tell him.
Yeah.
But it is.
And that's what I tell him. I was like, and a good friend of mine, Pancho, the one he used to work for, same thing. He's like, man, if he would just do this, he would probably crank the ball. I'm like, dude, tell them. I was like, wouldn't you want that, Chris? Like,
yeah.
That's what I wanted. I wanted somebody to tell me, what am I doing wrong?
You suck.
And I did suck. Dude, I had a slice, dude, like, probably like Peter, like how Peter hits it. Like, I'd aim that way and it was going that way.
Yeah.
And I would have to aim like this, you know? And then Pat's like, Dad, your back shoulder, you're just dropping it. So when you're dropping it, you're holding the club face open. So the ball's going that way.
I told Abel that we have a couple of months to get ready for the Smelter Town tournament.
Dude, I have a blast when I go.
Hey, dude. So can you do team tournaments?
Yeah, that's what we do.
Can we wear these shirts and be a team?
You can wear whatever you want.
Wait.
Well,
No, we want Pat.
It
to
depends
wear.
where they're gonna do it because if they
So
do it,
what are the teams though? Like 4
Okay,
people,
wait.
5
yeah,
people.
it's only 4.
So Pat could take my spot,
Wait.
and you.
Chill.
Why are you telling me chill?
No.
So I'll tell you, Pat.
So like, I don't want you in my
We'll be
team.
caddies.
That's
We'll be caddies.
Wait. As far as the team, as far as the teams, is it like combined score or
Be the
is it like
golf
just
cart
individual?
driver.
It's best ball. So we all, let's say it's us 4.
It's
We
like
tee off,
what is it
whoever
called?
will-
Texas?
Hold it.
Texas Hold'em?
No. It's
Hold
like
it.
Scramble, Texas Scramble or
Yeah,
some
the
shit like.
scramble. So it's best ball, right? So we all tee off, and then we all pick whose ball we're gonna play.
Yeah, Pat's like all time.
So
Like the drives, it was always usually Pat's, right? And then the second shot, sometimes it'd be Pat, sometimes it wouldn't, and then sometimes
just
somebody
play
else would
Pat
so-
the whole time.
Yeah, I just played.
Can
Pat.
you just play the same guy the whole time?
Yeah. You
And then the
can
team
if
just
he's the
goes out
best.
there to drink.
Yeah, you could.
And then you got 2 caddies that are fat and fucking wanna
Drunk.
just drink and drive the cart around.
See that's what we're thinking. We know he's your son.
'Cause
and
you
we're-
can't take a
and
cart,
we're thinking,
You can just rent a cart. Just
No,
do it.
no,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
in a tournament you can't take a cart.
Where's the tournament?
At
Where's
Painted Dunes.
Painted Dude?
It's
Painted.
usually at
Well,
Painted
you
Dunes.
guys
I
are
don't know if
walking,
they
you
do-
fucking
No,
lazy.
they're doing
shit.
Painted
We're
Dunes.
just
No,
getting
no,
the
I'm
beer.
saying-
We're drinking and
saying-
driving.
The middle's,
Nobody walks because it's a shotgun start. Dude,
no, I'm saying the middle's open, like where it'll be Peter, Anthony, myself,
you guys
and
can
Pat.
just stay at the clubhouse waiting for us.
No,
Dude.
I wanna drive. I wanna see
They
this
want to
shit.
play. Look at Danny Cruz is already
Why
trying
you
to take
wait?
you.
I'm just saying, if you want to play,
We
let's
want
go.
to drive it. We want to drink and drive.
We want to drink and drive. God damn it.
I'm sure you can get a cart.
There's
You
no
can walk
cops.
a lot.
There's
I
no
wanna
cops
run
there.
people
Anthony's
over.
gonna drive just in case.
I'll tell you, they're not going to tell you no. At least not.
Yeah. So we're thinking like,
I got a
Pat,
gimpy
where's our
leg.
gear? We get him a TMO
Tee off
hat,
from top of the golf
TMO
cart while I'm
polo,
driving it.
TMO.
Yeah, we all go.
No. But Pat's gonna win the tournament though,
Oh.
and then he takes the picture like.
So we're gonna get Pat a hat that says the middle's
TMO,
open,
yeah.
a collar, a nice one.
Hold
And we're
on.
gonna get him some pants, and on the back it's gonna say the middle's open, and there's gonna be a hole right there.
You know that's my son, right?
No, sorry.
It's like
It's for
Hey, I don't
farts.
know what he's into. I don't know.
it's like
But that tournament's the same.
What do you mean, but?
It's event.
It's the same. It's the same weekend as the enchilada tournament.
It is.
cares? Fuck that shit. Pat's our golden boy, dude.
Golden Boy Productions.
You guys are all about softball, man.
No,
you guys would
fuck
miss
that.
it?
Maybe
I would go to
for
the
a
golf
win.
tournament. I'd
For
go.
a double.
Dude, it's so fun, dude.
I would go there. I would go there.
I will go there.
with
I have a
our
blast.
sponsorship of the show.
Dude, we'll make a banner and shit. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Well, we'll have
wait.
cheerleader. I'll go pay
Well, we'll
fucking
sponsor-
girls
hey,
on
how
the
about-
corner of
How about we
Montana.
all
go
pitch
to
in?
Dreams.
We
To
all pitch
dreams,
in.
I'll say, hey, you want to make $100 for fucking 3 hours on the golf course? You chill with Anthony and I in the fucking golf cart,
Anthony's all like, "Fuck yeah!"
and then and while they're walking golfing, we'll just be there
Or
taking
shit, maybe
shots.
maybe
Yeah,
you'll
too.
play and then I'll hang out with them.
Nah, you're on the team, man. I have no
No,
experience.
so
We're moral support.
I have other
well, we
experience.
I'm telling you, what we can do is we can all pitch in and we'll just sponsor a hole. I think it's like $100.
A hole?
Yeah, and then they put your
There's
banner,
12
whatever the hell you
Oh.
want.
$1,200.
Anthony.
I gotta sell
Anthony-
myself. I gotta get my
dad
cheerleader.
sponsored a hole last year,
Oh
and I
really?
think it was $100, 120.
God
You
knows.
just get to put your
Kano's
No
midget
balls.
wrestling.
people get to midget wrestling. I'm just
Federation.
Dude, we should do it, man. It's so much fun, dude. You guys are gonna have so much fun. You're gonna want to go the next
Well,
year.
thanks
If I went, you would
Thanks for
laugh.
the
You guys
invite.
would have a blast just if I went because I've never swung a goddamn golf club.
Well, that's great.
You'll laugh your ass off.
It's best
No,
ball.
but you know what? Let me
Weed
tell you
whacking.
something, Anthony. It's harder for somebody that plays baseball to play golf than somebody that's never played.
Yeah.
Abel told me that. First of all, I was
I
getting
can teach Anthony how
It's a
to
different
play.
I was
swing.
getting
because
blisters.
I won't break his bad habit of swinging something.
Well,
That's the hard part.
I was
Or
getting
whoever,
mad
right?
blisters, dude.
Or
I'm
you're pointing
good.
at you,
I'm
Chris.
And
good.
Abel said you're holding the golf club wrong.
Yeah.
Pat told me to hold the club like this, and I was like,
No, not Pat. Rick Shields.
oh, Rick Shields, sorry, Pat. Trying to give you,
Pat.
I don't know who
Pat
that is, but-
takes forever to fucking answer me.
Oh.
but I guess you're supposed to hold a club completely different than you would hold a baseball
yeah,
bat, and I couldn't. I mean, I hit the ball pretty good sometimes. Like Like 60% of the time, I could hit the fuck out of the ball.
Because I bet you're bending your elbows and you want to
No.
I don't know, but when I get a hold of it,
It's like 6% of the time.
shut the fuck up.
It's like
Out
100
of 10 hits,
out of
6 at a
100
time.
balls. It's
Shut
6
You're
balls.
stupid. It was.
We gotta go to the range at least, man.
We do. We go. Let's go tomorrow.
No. Wait, not you, Peter.
I can go tomorrow.
What do you mean, not me?
No,
Not you, Peter.
I can
You're
go,
not
but I can't
invited.
go Friday.
You're not gonna decide. Danny Cruz is gonna decide.
Nah, I don't give a shit.
Anthony,
Why am I gonna decide?
Let's go get a car.
Let's just go get drunk.
Let's just go in your Jeep.
Let's go to
ice
Yeah.
cream.
Trevino.
There we go.
When can you go?
Whenever you
Let's
want.
confirm it.
I get off of work about, well, I always say I'm supposed to get off at 4:30, but I never do. So if you guys want to go, and I'll meet you guys there. I don't know what time you guys get off. Are you guys working or not? I know Anthony gets off late.
Saturday. What about we do Saturday?
I'll be in
Saturday.
Vegas.
Oh shit. Friday?
I'll be in Vegas.
Thursday?
Monday or Tuesday?
I can go.
Tuesday.
The only reason I don't want to do a weekday because I know Anthony gets out
I know.
and like at Lee Trevino, for example, you can't see where your ball's landing because they have lights on the edges and you just don't see where
I've never been there at night.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. Don't go. Bad idea. You won't know where your balls are landing. You
Anthony
have
can
to,
meet us out there. He's
you have
probably
to go-
gonna be working on that side
Yeah,
of town like
probably.
around
You-
6:30 or
you
whatever.
have to go during the day. You have to go during the day.
Go my steel toes.
When we have light.
I mean, just so you can go and check it out. I mean,
Yeah.
Drink some bears.
Yeah, when's a day for you, Anthony? to Go and hit balls.
Sunday. It's the only day.
Sunday's only day. My schedule's so hectic, dude. I never know.
Okay, what about if we do a trial like Peter, Danny Cruz, Chris, and myself?
We'll just climb on the roof and just sit from the roof of the house.
Right?
Oh, entourage style?
Yeah.
We could do that.
You know where I live,
bitch
right?
is dead now,
Yeah,
right?
I run around there.
There's that fucking like,
I've been running around there, Danny.
what do you call that shit? Like in between where all the water runs, the arroyo.
Yeah, I
whatever.
went to
Canals?
Trans Mountain
On the other
yesterday.
side, guys hit golf balls towards our neighborhood
Really?
from their backyard. Fucking bastards. But yeah, let's do it, man.
So does Abel. Abel hits back golf balls to the other neighbors.
Where
No.
did you guys move to?
I have a
Where are you
net.
guys at?
Borderland.
Borderland, bro.
What, Borderland on this side of Canuti or that, on the other side of the
It's like
side of the
behind.
river?
It's like by Rudy's.
No, it's
On our
it's
craft.
behind-
Right
it's
behind the
Rudy's.
Holiday Inn. The Holiday Inn Express.
By Rudy's and all that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on off. Yeah, that's close to you.
Lived up the street from
Yeah, just on the other side of the
Yeah,
freeway
yeah.
from you.
I go run there.
Well, because I see you running, but aren't you running like by Country Club and shit?
Well,
I know you run by my
I run everywhere, dude.
Oh, okay.
I run everywhere.
I was like, man, did they
I don't know
move
if
by
you
Marwood
noticed,
or
but
what
I've
the heck?
already marked up like 200 fucking miles this summer,
Dude,
bro.
I used to love
Thinks
to
he's a
run.
canyon.
It's good.
Almost.
It's fun, man. I used to love
Nah,
to
dude,
run.
like, you should come around with me. You should come around with me.
I went to Trans Mountain and the fucking
Yeah, I saw you where you run.
sunset. The sunset was bad. No, fuck, I ain't
He,
gonna run.
he doesn't
Fuck that.
run.
or what?
He walks. He walks.
Oh, you walk? Nothing
I'll
wrong with
fucking
that?
have a heart attack if I fucking ran up there.
Yeah,
That's
Trans
just fucking
Mountains.
steep. It doesn't look steep.
No, it's
Oh,
steep.
it's steep.
It's fucking steep, man. As soon as you pass the hospital,
Yeah, fuck
like
yeah.
a quarter mile, dude, and you're fucking dying, bro. It's,
No, you're not dying.
I am.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
also fucking
I'm
almost
dying.
50, so.
Well, yeah, you have an excuse, Danny Cruz. You're like,
Fucking old, man.
you're old as
I
shit.
do that shit no more. And I also smoked for like 25 years, 30 years, whatever that number was.
I don't know. I honestly, for real,
But golf, dude,
we should go hit balls. Even if it's not a round of golf, even if it's not the Delta 9, because like honestly,
Okay, so what have you played? Delta 9, keep talking about
no,
it.
I
No,
haven't.
we
I
haven't played there.
the
We
Delta.
just
I've
played
only played the
18.
18.
Oh, you played 18?
Because,
Yeah.
like I said, I was like, fuck, dude. I'm, like, hesitant to go out there and fucking embarrass myself. But after what I saw, like,
Everybody playing and
dude,
shit. I was like,
we're fucking good. And I think I'm pretty decent. I just can't putt, dude. My putting kills me.
So as soon as you get to the golf course, stop drinking beer, stop fucking around, go to the putting green.
No, that's what we did.
We did. That was all we were doing for like
that's how you
25
learn the
minutes
greens,
before
man,
our tee
because
time.
I'll tell you what, if you do this and you start getting used to Escarate, and then we go to the smelter town, and you go play at Painted Dunes, it's not gonna be the same, bro. You need to learn how to play on different.
My goal is to just shoot a 99.
Under
That's all I
100.
was.
99.
Man, I bring
99.
100. That's all
I don't
I'm
want to.
asking for.
I don't want to see 3 digits. I don't want to see 3 digits. 99. I'm cool. Whatever.
If you can get, I literally went from like a 110, 112 to like 99 in the span of like a summer. And it was my slice, man. My slice was what was killing me. Like you, it's your putting. For me, it was my slice. Once Pat helped me fix my slice.
I'm good. Dude, I'm good. It's my putting. Putting kills me, man. It's embarrassing.
Too soft. You can't read the
it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Like, do you miss over and then you're getting back, you miss over and then you miss
sometimes
over?
I baby it and I'm like, oh damn, I'm still got a ways to go. And then sometimes I hit it and I'm like,
but this guy's like on the fringe instead of like, you know, doing a little fucking.
No.
You know, with a pitching wedge, he fucking uses the putter. He fucking puts it like 5 feet.
No. Because of bullshit. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
So maybe you shouldn't go to the range and you should go to the golf course and just putt.
Maybe.
I'm just saying, like.
Go to Babos.
The hardest part is driving.
Babos.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Babos, goddamn.
I'm just saying because the hardest thing for me was my drive because I had to slice like Peter. So that's what was my focus: is go to the range, so I can straighten out my slice.
You know what I was really like getting better at, and Abel would probably say
Drinking.
Well, that too.
Well, he's always been. He's the goat.
Yeah, he's goat, right?
No.
He's the fucking
like
Twisted Tea
what was I
legend.
using a 5-iron
I
that I was calling shots. I was relatively close to the targets.
wasn't really calling shots.
You're fucking dick. It was a fucking dick, you know.
He's all like, I'm gonna hit it to Circle K.
No. I would be like, look at.
I was walking to Circle K.
Look at that. They have targets on Lee Trevino, right?
Yeah.
They have targets, and I'd be like, look at the washer out. And then, of course, I don't know. I had to ask him. I'm like, the lower the number, the further the ball.
Yes.
And then, so initially, I was like using a fucking 4-iron, and I was aiming for a dryer, and it was in the direction, but it was like well over. Right. And then I was like, oh shit. And I do take his coach, because there's one thing about Abel, he could coach you. Like, Abel has that thing where he could tell you, like, he kind of has patience.
Yeah.
You suck.
But, like, he'll be like, oh, when you're driving, have your left foot here. It's going to feel weird and hold it like this. And I'm like, that feels weird.
Just wait till you
He's
play
like,
18 with him. It's fucking difficult.
well, Abel's difficult.
Ground ball to short. It's a double play.
Abel's an asshole.
Fucking asshole.
Abel's a fucking
That's
asshole.
alright, because when we go play, I can do the same shit to him.
I'm not going to do
I
anything.
did every time we fucking had, like, water in front of us, he'd fuck up.
And we're going to just drink beer. That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. We're going in afterwards.
Hey, you know what?
The 19th hole, man.
Yep.
Always stay and drink beer.
I'm down.
It's fun, dude. It's so fun.
Dude, I have fun at the driving range.
Yeah, it's so fun. I'm surprised not more people play fucking golf. It's so much fun.
I even went to go buy some fucking golf clubs.
But you bought them, why?
I don't know, because I started getting addicted to this shit. I was like, fuck, I'm going to go buy my set.
Fucking addicted, dude.
I'm going to go get my set.
Like,
Even though they're pieces of shit, but...
Dude, I played with Wilson's from Walmart. That's Pat.
Dude, I got like some Ray Cooks or I don't know.
I had
Amazon Basic clubs.
and I bought those. They're probably like 40 years old. I bought them from Pete Flores that lives down the street. Patrick's grandpa's brother that lives down the street. He had them for God knows how long. And he's like, hey, you want to play? When I was working at the Circle, they were like, oh, we're going to go play golf. I'm like, I don't even know how to play. Like, obviously, Pat knew, but Pat was probably like 7 or 8 years old maybe back then. And well, he had just kind of like a little makeshift bag that he had. I'm like, I didn't have any clubs. And he's like, oh, I just bought some. I'll sell you mine. He's like, give me $50 for them. They're yours. I'm like, okay, fuck it. $50. And I remember we went to the first time I ever played was at the
Dos Lagos?
No, at the Santa Teresa. The Dagger.
Oh.
It was the very first time I probably shot like a 118 or whatever.
Man, I played at the Dagger and the Yucca.
Yeah,
I played both.
the Yucca. I love the Yucca.
All right, so Danny Cruz, you're on the show obviously, and what is a meal that you've been fucking eating during this COVID
What have I been eating?
Yeah. Because like we've been a little hesitant. Like some of us on this show been a little hesitant to go out and eat some meals.
I'm gonna tell you where I go, and I love it, and you guys might not. Well, you guys know where I live, right on the corner of
Cimarron.
Yeah. So there's a restaurant called The Grove.
Grove.
Have you guys been there?
I don't know. I don't even know what that
Check
is.
that place out, man.
What is it? What is
Good
it?
stuff, dude.
Mexican?
No, dude, it's like
Hawaiian?
I don't even know how to.
Japanese?
Well, they're Oriental. The owners, they own. I think the owner is the owner of Sunny Sushi. I think, which is right across the street or right across the parking lot. So there's a Marco's Pizza.
I like Marcos. Marcos is
Me
my
too. Me
dude.
too,
Marcos is my favorite.
Marco's taking over my
keep
Peter
talking
Piper.
about
I've
this.
had Peter Piper up here.
Dude,
Marco's,
They're
dude,
better than Peter Piper.
for
for
real,
me, yes.
dude, for real.
Damn.
Love
I've-
Marco's.
When Danny Cruz had his little boxing, when we saw the heavyweight fight at his house,
Yeah.
him and Wanda were talking about like, oh, we were gonna order Marco's Pizza because we knew you had it and shit like that. And I was like, fuck, dude, I wanna. When COVID started, I tried Marco's Pizza for the first time. And I was like, that's pretty good, dude. I love Marco's Pizza. Like, I fucking. If I'm gonna order pizza, it's got to be from Marco's now. I like
good.
it. I don't know why. I can't tell you.
I think it's the sauce
it's
and the
bready.
bread.
Oh,
Sauce.
the bread. It's bready, and I'm like, this is the best fucking pizza.
The cheese sticks.
Dude, it's just good, man. I don't know.
Fish?
I just like it.
What you say?
Marco's Pizza, if you're out there, sponsor us. We'd like a free pizza. If you're listening.
You know, I feel bad because I was telling
I
Anthony,
know.
I'm gonna get you some Marco's Pizza, and I got Little Caesars.
Yeah. Not even
next time-
close,
next
bro.
time
Crazy
Danny-
bread.
Next time Danny Cruz is Plan B, maybe.
Oh,
I'll
Danny is
bring
Plan
I'll
B.
stop by, pick up a pizza.
Hey,
on the way
Danny.
over here. Maybe.
Hey, you know
we'll
what?
see,
Wait.
You want to be on our show?
You
want
want to be our judge?
Oh, he's gonna be a judge.
speaking
Yeah,
of that, speaking of
I'll be
judge.
a judge for
Hold
what?
on. Speaking of that, Peter's asking if you want to be a judge for our fucking cook-off between Anthony and Chef
Chef
Rulies
Rulies.
from Rulies.
Chef Rulies?
Yeah.
No.
Anthony's
Yeah.
gonna fuck him
Dude,
up.
he's down. He's down to
Dude,
come.
Anthony's gonna
Really?
fuck
He's
him up.
challenging
Yeah,
Anthony.
yeah.
Wanda and I, so when Wanda and I were dating, we went back when he was next to the queue. Right?
Yeah.
He's still there.
He's still there.
Yeah.
Anthony's gonna fuck him up, bro.
Dude, man, it's good stuff, dude.
It's good stuff, but
It is, right?
That dude can throw it down. Man.
I will
He
say
came out on a Diners,
Yeah, he
Drive-Ins,
came out
and-
one of the
so
shows.
so there's there's some biased judges. Let's
So
just
let me
say,
ask you- yeah,
if it's
I
me,
can't be me.
if it's me or if it's Peter
It'll be a
or
blind-
Danny
a
Cruz
blind
or
test.
Chris.
How do we get people?
Well, I'm
People
glad,
to what? To judge?
I'm
Yeah,
glad you
simple,
asked that
man. I'll
because
bring somebody.
I'm
I'll
glad
find
you,
somebody.
I'm glad you guys asked that because
It's not hard to find people
You,
to want to
you
eat.
should get like all the ex guests and stuff.
so like Pat's mom actually came up and said she actually gave us a message on Anchor. She did a voice message. I don't know if you guys caught that.
I did not catch
She
this.
sent us a voice message,
I'm
and
not
she
an admin
was.
on there.
You're not.
No, not an anchor.
God damn it,
I'm not
Peter.
an admin either.
Yeah.
Damn
You're
it.
the only one.
You're hoarding that stuff, baby.
Am I really?
Yeah, you're a fucking Nazi.
Yeah,
Hitler.
I'm not a.
You Hitler.
But what was it? I'm
Okay,
curious.
so Pat's mom. We all love Pat.
Yes.
Pat's mom. We all love Pat's mom,
Yes.
and she
Her
sent.
pozole.
And her pozole is great. But
Go
she
Sky.
actually left us a voice message saying that we should get the fire department to actually be our judges, unbiased judges. It's a way. I guess she
To
was
thank
kind of
them, kinda?
yeah, kind of getting back like, thank you for doing everything that you do.
I like that, dude.
We give them a fucking meal, ribs. Fucking
Hey, you know
Anthony's gonna throw down, and they're gonna judge which one's better, Rulies or Anthony.
So I got a actually I got a contact with the fire department. The one right here on
Marwan?
no up here.
Mesa?
Coronado.
Actually, it's my son, both my son's stepfather.
Yeah, Coronado.
okay.
Yeah, the
Mesa.
one up
Mike.
here.
Here we go. Here we
Mike.
go. I'm gonna play it really quick.
All right,
You guys
play it.
ready?
And I'll ask him.
Who, Mike?
Yeah. I'll ask him.
You ask him for what?
I say you guys take it to the fire station and let the firefighters have a good meal and be
That's a
the
good one.
judges.
That's a
Maybe
great
the one right there at White Spur.
Oh, White Spur. We could go to
15.
White
The
Spur.
one on White Spur, the one on White Spur. Shout out to them because
Well, that's where we grew
Hey, that's
up.
where you guys used to play when you guys played with the
Well,
Sun
dude,
Devils.
You know
We
what's
used to
funny?
use the restroom
Wait,
there,
wait,
bro.
wait. Some history.
Those
Some
are
history.
our firefighters.
So when some history, we used to go fishing in the canals, right?
yeah.
My dad used to take us fishing in the
yeah,
canals.
it's the best.
My cousin had this badass rod. Abel and I were literally fishing with Bud Light cans. With Bud Light cans, with fishing string, we were fishing. My cousin comes out with us, with my dad and all,
Fucking Zepco 30.
with a badass rod, right? He fucking pulls the shit back and throws it. The hook catches his calf, goes into the meat, and he fucking caught a whale. He caught a whale. Anyways, his dad was actually a firefighter at that station. We take him to the station. All the firefighters laugh at him. And we fucking... They said they couldn't really do anything. They had to take him to... We took him to the hospital, right? Or,
Yeah, well, no.
Well, we had to call his parents.
Yeah, we called my uncle and aunt, and then they ended up taking him to the hospital. He did surgery because they had to remove the hook that was in his calf.
Funny story. I was probably like 9 years old.
Yeah.
The Espalin and the Sanchez went camping. Went to Bonito Lake. It was me and Ernie Sanchez. Everybody left, man. Everybody was gone. I don't know if they went to go
Whatever.
use the restroom. Everybody jumped on the truck and they all took off. And it was Ernie and me. And we're fishing, right? On this little stream. Same shit. Ernie's like, watch, I'm going to cast it all the way over there. And
Ernie, the one that lives right here?
yeah.
Next to where I used to live?
Yeah.
We're neighbors?
Yeah, Brenda's brother.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, yeah.
fucking hooked me, dude. Good, too,
Hooked
man.
you?
Yeah. I still remember I sat there, dude, waiting for somebody to come back to take it out because he was like panicking. He was like freaking out. Being sure, and he was like, I don't know what to do. I can't. And he would try to take it out, and I'm like, I was fucking, dude, I was 9, bro. I was screaming like a crazy little kid.
Throws you in the water.
Hey,
bait.
how much older is he from
He's
you?
younger. Ernie's younger than I am.
Ernie that lives up there on the...
Ernie Sanchez.
Yeah. Dora Neto. Yeah, Dora Neto's
yeah.
son.
Dora Neto's son.
Dude, Danny Cruz looks like he's 22, bro.
Dude,
No.
he's Brenda's,
Well, that's what I'm
Brenda's my
saying.
age.
Yeah.
And he's
Well,
Brenda's little brother.
Funny story. I'm glad you brought up Brenda. So, anyways.
We get all...
What the hell?
We get all in depth.
Good
Segue?
No,
Good segue.
Dude, this is a good one. So, when Peter used to live here,
Which you went to my house.
yeah, Peter used to live here,
We used to have
and
the best parties ever.
Peter fucking...
I don't remember.
I don't know what the fuck I was over at Peter's house for, but we were drinking beers, and it was quite early, and we were drinking beers at his...
Why is
at
Chris
his house.
laughing? The story hasn't even started yet. He
Because
already
Chris
knows.
is dumb.
It was 8 in the morning.
Where he's like, I don't know why I'm at Peter's. I was like, he never goes there. Like,
No, so we go to Peter's.
I don't know why I was there.
Was I there?
No, hold on. It's just Peter and I. And we're like admiring his lawn because
I had a badass lawn.
Yeah.
he had a
it was nice.
badass green lawn, and then so we're there drinking beers, and then fucking dog runs onto Peter's lawn, and then Peter's like, fucking dog, and then like
Oh,
this
yeah, I remember
this girl next door, the girl that lives right next door to Peter, fucking runs onto Peter's lawn. And she's all trying to chase the dog.
We did not help her whatsoever.
We did not help her whatsoever. We were just watching.
First of all, I don't like dogs. What the fuck am I going to touch
I have
her?
allergies. Why am
We
I
just
gonna
let
fucking-
her chase the dog in my
So,
yard while
there
we're
she
drinking
is,
beer at
and
8 in the morning.
There she is in her pajamas trying to catch her dog. That's and we're just
I
there
don't know
watching. And we're like, what do we
Crazy
do?
pajamas.
We're like, what do we do? And then like she was just trying to catch that dog. Took her a while. Good
Run,
life.
doggy, run.
That was good life.
Run, motherfucker.
I just didn't want the dog to shit in my yard. My yard was badass, bro.
Peter had a good yard.
I made that shit homemade, like from nothing.
It was a fun. It was a
We
fun
worked
day.
at Home Depot, didn't
It
you?
was a fun day.
Of course, you
We
better
have
have
a
the best
generous
slot.
offer from my manager.
She had a good run too.
Dude, I bought a pallet of sod for $40 with manure and fertilizer and everything for $40 from Home Depot. I worked there, dude. I was the
that's
chingon.
right, dude. I
Everybody
remember
liked me there.
Yeah.
Mister. I was like the Godfather. I'd walk in and what do you want to do? Yeah, switch it. I was a beast.
Fucking shit.
Nah, man.
Also became Italian when he walked in.
When I walked
Home
in,
Depot.
people would kiss my hand, and
Oh shit.
now they can't do that. I'll get COVID.
COVID.
Danny Cruz,
Down Pedro.
do you have any impressions that you can do? Because
Hell
like
no, dude.
here on the TMO show, we fucking always do the
We did a Borat.
I don't, dude. I wish. I say no. Yeah, no.
But like,
You
know, I've been working
growing
on my-
up, you're the youngest. You're the Danny Cruz
You're
of the
the
family.
clown. Are you the
You,
clown?
you
of your
never
family?
imitated your sister
Nah, I
or your
was the
brother,
Well, you're the clown.
but you never.
Look,
I was the one laughing.
I got
I
blow
didn't
rings
make
out of my
jokes.
nose.
But you never
I didn't make
did.
jokes. I just laughed.
You never did
Yeah.
like the Spicoli. Like, whoa, man.
Considering I was a skater, no. Let me think.
Don't act like you.
I know.
Man, I don't have anything.
You know what? Danny Cruz has been very
You're a
conservative.
famous
today.
actor.
Danny Cruz has been very
'Cause I'm
down.
sober. Man. That's a different.
Oh, start drinking beer. I'm sober. He's got like 9 beers next to him.
There's a pile back there.
No, it's because the other
day that we-
time he was drinking IPAs.
The
Yeah,
last
yeah,
time we saw him,
Dude.
we were at the UFC fight at his house.
Was that the last
True,
time?
yeah.
Yeah, and he was
It was
able
a
to.
UFC fight. It was the.
Oh,
no,
it was a
boxing.
It
heavyweight
was the
fight.
heavyweight
Fight.
fight. Yeah.
And he was able to
The
drink
Wilder?
2 bottles of
Yeah.
fucking Patron.
Dude, I still stayed up
and
till
he-
like 4 in the morning.
and
that
he's fucking fine because he doesn't have to go anywhere.
night. Yeah, that's the best part. When you don't have to drive, dude.
But you know what? Being the hospitality that he is, he said we could all stay there. Did you not? He said
Hell
you
yeah.
could stay
Yeah.
here.
Oh yeah, I got 3 empty rooms. Fucking
Yeah.
house is empty.
I'm gonna go
I have
stay.
5 bedrooms for nothing.
So when I get
Looking to sell my house.
Everybody's moved
so when I
away.
get kicked
All
out
the
of my
kids are gone.
when I get kicked out of my house, I
Yeah,
know
dude, just go there.
Danny.
Danny Cruz.
It's funny because I get fucked up and I tell everybody, oh, bro, if you ever need to stay somewhere, one of these days, dude, fucking,
Hey,
there's gonna be like 3, 4
Your
people knocking on
your
the
house
door.
is nice though. How about
gonna
an
come down
Airbnb
1,000
for $80 a night?
Fuck yeah, dude, that would fucking
Because
help
your
with the
house
bill.
is super nice.
I don't know. I don't.
You're gonna come out and see Peter fucking sleeping on your couch.
Do I get the family fucking discount $20 a night?
20 bucks.
There's a part of me that wouldn't even want to ask Danny Cruz because he lives in a neighborhood that's monitored.
But I wouldn't ask him. I would just go over like, "Hey man, you want to
With-
drink?"
with
With like a
fucking-
6-pack, and then he has more alcohol than what I, and then I would just stay the night. Like, oh man, I can't drive.
Oh,
Look at look, he's gonna
look
show
at
me
it.
his listing.
What is it?
$2,000. Oh, who did that?
That's here.
I know, but who did it?
I did. Who
Anthony, you killed it.
Wait, what?
Dude, that that was.
Wait, what is that?
You guys are talking about yards. The way I had the grass.
Shit.
Oh, look, I got a picture
Damn,
of mine.
dude.
I remember I
Dude.
posted that picture.
That looks like a
yeah,
goddamn.
yeah.
That looks
It's
like
like
a goddamn putting green.
Is
Before
it?
too
people were
much
like,
work,
"Hey, man,
bro.
I bet you mine's better.
This was back in.
Mine's bigger.
When did you and Amber come?
Anthony, you fucked it up, man.
2011.
2011, so it was like 14. No, not even, like 2012.
Hey, Danny.
Anyways, I posted a picture, and 2012, dude, fucking fake, like, artificial grass was, like, for rich-ass people, right?
Yeah.
Like, and they're like, dude, how much did you pay for your fake grass, the artificial grass? I'm like, dude, that's not artificial, bro. Fucking bust my ass if I can have it that way.
Danny, let me show you.
When
Let
did
me
you
show you
move-
mine. I
when did
bet
you
you it's
move
bigger.
here?
2011.
2000. Really?
Yeah.
It's been 9
Yeah.
years.
Maybe never been in years.
Holy shit.
Let me show you
I've been at my job for 9 years.
Danny Cruz, how long have you been here?
Been where?
Like, well, since you moved from your parents' house and shit.
Back in? So
Yeah.
So I got divorced in 04. So I moved back in 04.
Yeah, no, but when you left the grass the way it looked. when Anthony fucked it up. In my shit.
When I met Wanda, so it was. What year was that?
Had to be like 13 or something. 12.
Yeah, I was
13?
about 13, maybe
13?
a little bit later.
No, it had to be before that because I bought the Jeep in 13.
Did you? Oh, shit,
Yeah,
then
so it had to be 12.
Oh shit, man.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, dude, but it's fucking expensive.
It's hard, dude.
It's hard.
You
and
gotta
expensive.
water that fucker twice a day.
But you know what? Let me tell you. So back then, I had the sprinklers were to the nines, bro. That motherfucker was.
Yeah, just on automatic.
Yeah, this shit. Obviously, I'd go out there and
Dude, I
fertilize it and shit like that.
for a while, me and the neighbor across the street, like we were
Competition.
Yeah, but I gave up, man. It's
Yeah.
just
So
too
let me
much
tell you,
fucking-
if you see my yard right now, it looks like fucking trash. It looks terrible. Like I
Really?
just done, dude. I told one, I was like, I just want to put artificial, man. I love working on the yard and I enjoy it. I love cutting it and just looking at it, like, damn, that looks good, man.
But
Yeah.
it's tedious.
It is tedious, dude. Extremely, bro.
I was gonna ask you, Danny Cruz, because you're about that age where you're a man. You're a man. You're soon to be a grandfather. And it's not a laughing matter. I don't know why fucking people are laughing.
He's a
and shit.
man.
But you're
a
you're
man.
you're a man.
You're a man.
You're gonna be a grandfather because of Papa Pat. But what do you go with? Do you go with a New Balance or do you go with the Air Monarchs?
Oh, shit.
Air Monarchs. What the fuck's Air Monarchs?
The Nike the Nike Air Monarchs or the
New
New
Balance.
Balance, the white New Balance.
White New Balance, bro.
Cabrón, do have it.
Because like I look at you and you still got swag, man. But
Got PF flyers.
like you're gonna be a grandfather, not even you're gonna be a dad.
Dude, I just bought like
You're gonna be
two
a
pairs of Jordans. Just
you're gonna
like 2
be
weeks
a
ago.
grandfather. Like, so are you too cool to go that route? Is that a white thing, or are you gonna go to fucking like what do you choose? You go New Balance or Nike, man?
Esos
I like
son
New
Reeboks
Balance,
or
bro.
son Nike.
New Balance?
Skechers.
hell yeah.
Tony Romo.
So you know, so I'm big on running shoes.
Why
Right.
running?
Because I love to run, bro. I haven't done it. In a
I haven't
while, but
seen
still,
you. I
They're
haven't
super
seen you.
comfortable. Like
Chase the amiga
they
that
were-
comes.
Like yes, you can buy you can buy some. Yeah, right. You can buy some Nikes, dude. They're all cool and shit. But like some true running shoes,
Brooks.
I've got Brooks.
Brooks are too
I've got
expensive, man.
Mizunos, I've
Too
got-
expensive.
Dude, I paid like $130 for mine.
Yeah, they're too expensive.
How much do you pay for your running shoes?
60.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Clearance,
so did I.
clearance, baby.
But you know what? I used to pay 30 and then I upgraded to 60 and they're so much better. So I could imagine 100 is like running on clouds.
yeah,
But you
yeah.
know what? Like, so
Run.
they'll last me easy a year.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like
Ooh.
$100, $120. Yeah, it's a lot of money. But
I feel like
if I
I-
use them now, if I buy them and I don't use them, then it's like fuck, I'm just
Yeah.
throwing money away. But I was truly running. Like I bought them for that reason.
See that?
Are
That's
you,
how
on
let me
the,
tell
are
you-
you on the Nike running
Nah,
club
I don't
app?
run with Nikes.
No, just
run
the
on
app.
Nike.
The app.
Oh yeah, the app. No.
I wanna get the
Under
He's
Armour.
like, yeah. No.
I want to get the Pegasus, man. Those Pegasus, those look sick. But I'm running right now, and I've had my shoes for like maybe 2 months, and I feel they got one more week left.
Just get a car.
No,
Why are you trying to run
I
everywhere?
honestly feel like they got
He's an
one more week
automobile.
left, because like I'm starting to feel it on some of these runs. And I'm like,
So
God,
like all my running shoes that I've had for a while, like they're like daily shoes now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'll use them for like 3-4 months, and I know I've worn them out. Like it's like okay.
yeah.
Like I don't want to run in them anymore. Like I'm just my feet will start to hurt. So then they just become my daily shoes, I guess. And then I trash them, and then I start all over again. But
I've been killing it, man.
I know, dude. I've been seeing results, man. It's pretty bad.
I've been killing
He
it,
thinks he's a
I've
candy.
lost 9 pounds running.
Have you?
I don't know if you can tell, but
dude. I went to work the other day to go clean out my box because like at the end of the school year we have like a lot of shit that is in our box, and I hadn't been there in forever. And there was just a bunch of stuff that like kids were leaving behind, like, oh, thank you for being my teacher, shit like that. So I went to go clean out my box, and I was like my boss saw me, and she's like, oh my gosh, Abel, wow, you look so good. And it's weird because like you see yourself every day, and then you're like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
notice.
you feel like a fat ass or whatever. But like when the secretary and my boss is like telling me like, "Oh my God, Abel," I'm like, "Yeah." Like,
You're not even
dude,
heavy, dude. Like you've never been like.
oh no,
there's a
dude, go
difference.
back to the Jacob Zarate fucking photo. I look fucking chunky, bro.
Hey, Danny.
I look fucking chunky in
Found
that
it?
one.
Dude, his head fucking weighed more than his body when he was little.
Big old laddie. He got
He jacking a box head.
I did that for
got more head than he got body.
Hey, but you're fixing up the yard where you're at now, right?
Huh?
Backyard looks
Yeah, I
nice.
did that.
Peter, what are you talking about over there?
Look,
Dude.
Grass. My
this
grass
is
that I
me
did.
after running for like 6 months. I got down to my high school weight.
How
I'm
heavy
never
was
gonna
that?
get down
Oh,
to my
fuck
high school.
no, man. I would
How,
never get
how
you there.
heavy was that?
Right there was like I think I got down to 158.
158?
Holy shit.
Holy shit, dude!
That's how much I weigh right now.
I haven't weighed 150 since I was 10.
High school, dude.
What do
That
you
was my
weigh?
high
What do
school.
you weigh now?
My senior year, I
What do
weighed
you weigh
one.
now?
Now, dude, I weigh like 185.
What
Dude,
the
I
fuck?
weigh
I
180
gained 30
right
pounds.
now.
Dude,
I weigh
like this-
180.
Do you?
I weigh 180.
When I was in the military, when I
That's
left
with
the basic
running.
training, I weighed 185, and I was like running 5 miles a day and all that bullshit and all that. And I fucking looked like I was anorexic.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. People were telling me like, "Are you sick?"
yeah, that's
No,
what people
fucking running.
always ask
Well, I
me
was
too.
watching what I was eating. I mean, that's
See
that's the key.
So now-
that's my
I
problem.
stopped drinking, dude.
Eating.
I straight up
How much do you
No,
think I weigh right
can't
now?
stop drinking.
like
I can't
240,
stop eating.
230.
I weigh about 230.
Mm.
But I
Right
was.
now, when you walked out that way, I know you lost weight.
I've
You
lost
tell right
9
away.
pounds.
He's got
I
a
was
butt.
at 240.
You're
Is that the
checking out
heaviest
his
you ever
ass.
weighed, Peter?
I think all his weight is on his ass.
Hey, well, why
No,
are
it's
you wearing
all
my
on my
fucking
dick.
shorts,
Dude,
asshole?
I
You
lost
weight.
my
Is that the
ass.
heaviest you've ever weighed?
I lost my ass.
Is that the heaviest you ever weighed?
Everyone has been telling me, like, dude,
250.
you have no
250.
ass now.
Yeah.
Pancake ass.
You lose it somewhere, man. It's got to go some.
But it's
Some
sucks.
part of your body.
I'm at 265.
Yeah.
265. You don't look that big. Anthony.
Yeah, you don't.
265, but I lost when I did the weight loss competition at work. I lost 35 pounds. I was down to 235.
Damn.
Well,
Oh,
232. Something like
Yeah,
that.
because
I gained all of it back.
The biggest I've ever been
Oh,
was
I was
250.
going to say you're a 300?
I gained it all back.
300 over there?
No, no,
I
never
got-
300.
But I'm also like
260.
because I see people
Shit.
that weigh
Samoa Joe.
230, but they're fat fucks. Like they're
Well, look at
fucking
Abel. How
fat.
much you weigh right now?
I weigh 180, dude.
I weigh 180. I weighed myself yesterday. It was like 186,
Yeah.
187. Something
But
like that.
I've
see-
seen people that weigh like what I weigh, but they're fucking fat
Yeah,
fucks,
yeah,
like
yeah.
huge.
Yeah, yeah, like-
and
Same
I'm
thing.
like, how the fuck am I the same weight as you?
Same
but then I
thing,
got a
dude.
big dick, so it's like
Same, bro. Same. Like
that's like 40
Wow,
pounds
it's
right there. 40 pounds of meat, you know?
Sucks.
At a
Damn.
meat market, you put that on the scale.
You got a damn
That-
brisket right there.
That is like that is
That's a big brisket,
that is
bro.
like
Sure,
400
they call
bucks
them
of
tuna
prime prime meat right there.
And that's a great segue to
Chicken
Chris.
of the sea.
That's a great segue to Chris. Chris, how much do you weigh? Fucking burro over there.
Do you know his
228.
nickname's Burro?
228. Yeah.
228.
And 28 weighs down there.
Yeah, 228.
Damn.
and
Before I
260,
weighed like
265.
260. Dude, you don't look 260.
265.
228.
Yes.
You do not. See what I
Go
mean?
get the scale, man. Let's
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
let's.
Oh,
Yeah,
doesn't Chris look,
like-
does Chris look like he weighs more than me?
I weighed
Yeah.
228.
I weigh 230.
But you're fucking taller than me.
No, it's
And I
'cause-
got bigger dick.
no. It's because what the deal with Chris is like muscle weighs more than fat, and Peter's got a lot of muscle. Peter's
true.
broad shoulder and everything. Peter's got a little wiener, but Chris has this big old fucking
He just looked at it.
burro and shit. So like Chris is of course gonna weigh a lot more.
I think weight's stupid though.
Yeah.
It is.
Because I could run faster
It
than
is.
some of the people that weigh fucking 180.
Yeah.
I could fucking beat
All
them
right.
in a foot race. I could hit harder. I
Wait.
could,
Were you gonna sneeze right now?
But like, okay, Danny Cruz and I, we are about the same weight. Who looks heavier?
I do.
I
hands
think he
down.
does, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm surprised you weigh as
You're
much
the
as you
big
do.
guy,
I thought
dude.
you were.
I thought you were gonna say like 160.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
you were
no,
lower
dude.
than that.
I've lost.
Max,
I
165.
was like at 190, and then I lost a
Really?
lot of
Dude,
weight.
I was at 197, and I'm like,
I weighed 190 in high school, bro.
Yeah, I was
I weighed
at I was at
185 in the
190.
Imagine me 185.
But it's because like I was
Yeah,
working.
you would look anorexic.
It's weird, like how our bodies like. I'm not
Bone
super-
density.
I'm not super broad shoulder, but I have muscle, dude. Like, so like, I don't know.
It's crazy.
I wish I could get down to like my high school level where I was like 150 and shit. Cause like, dude, I'd be fucking breaking 5 minutes on my run and shit. You know? But that I don't know. It's pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
the number doesn't. To me, I weigh myself because I want to gauge myself, but at the end of the day, it's not about the number.
True.
It's how do I feel?
Yeah.
How do my pants fit? You know.
I feel great, man.
Dude,
I
that's
feel
the
great.
best I ever felt was when I was running.
So what's more?
Everybody's like the gym and all. That's cool.
No,
That's
fuck
your
the
deal.
gym.
I'm
You know
not
what,
a gym
dude?
guy. I'm never.
I stopped the gym. I stopped the gym, and it was partly because of this COVID and stuff. But I feel so much stronger physically as well as mentally, like working out outside, like running and stuff.
I'll tell you what. When I was going to the gym, I felt tired. I don't know why. When I was running, I felt like a champ.
There's one
I don't know. That's just me.
There's one
How do you see
incentive.
this?
There's one incentive to going to the gym. It's looking at girls. You're always gonna find girls. You're always gonna find girls. Like
Eye candy.
exactly. Eye candy is always gonna be there, and you're like, God damn! Like you're like shit. But like as far as like physical health, as well as mental health, like I've never felt better running. But as far as eye candy, like Anthony's saying, fucking gym. I mean, gym. But of course, like right now when I'm running on these paths and stuff, like when I go to Cimarron and all that stuff,
Dude,
I
Cimarron
go
was
to
nuts right now, dude.
fucking.
It was like nuts.
Everybody's running.
I
saw
see.
today
I see.
when I was coming over here.
I see
It was
eye candy.
crazy.
I see eye candy left and right. Dude. I see eye candy left and right to the point where I'm like, God damn, I got a good pace. I'm gonna stop my run right here. like,
You runs into traffic.
like I'm like, it's one of those like that Blink 182 video where you're like,
Oh,
and that's about the time she walked away from me. And I'm like, oh shit! Like, there's eye candy. Eye candy's everywhere, especially here in El Paso. Like I've always like, you know, when they come out with the census, like El Paso is one of the ugliest male cities, and like,
What?
Is it really?
yeah, like El Paso
How the
is one
fuck
of
do they
the
judge that?
ugliest male cities, but it's also one of the
They go
like
by your Facebook page.
it's also one of the most attractive female cities, and it's like I believe that, dude, because I've seen
Yeah.
ugly fucking dudes with like hot ass girls.
That's everywhere.
Really?
That's me and my girlfriend.
I mean, it's all about money, bro. You got money, then you got chicks.
Really?
Money and chase, damn.
That's what I'm saying.
I aim to please.
I don't know.
But no, yeah, man, I felt like I miss. That's funny. Juan and I were just talking about it. It was like when I come back from Vegas, man, I'm tired of just feeling tired, man. When I was running, I felt great.
Do your
it.
guys' weight vary with like the seasons?
Yeah, totally.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So let me tell you, a perfect example is like when I lost all the weight, then football season kicked in, went to shit.
Yeah.
Drinking and cookout.
Football.
Yeah, you're damn right. Chris said it, man.
Yeah.
It started grilling, started drinking beer again. I'm not like from January till like.
Fucking Anthony's ribs and shit.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Dude,
Biscuit.
Well, like right now, like
If you
with
look at the
that,
pictures that where I lost all the weight, it was like between February and April, Mayish. And
With
then
how
come
hot
the
it
summer,
is?
once it starts to get nice outside, you want to be outside grilling. You know, I'm just gonna drink a beer, and then one beer turns into like 30.
with how hot it's been lately, like if you're outside doing anything, just sitting there, you're
You're gonna melt.
you're like
It's like
today.
a sauna.
That's what
Today-
I did
It's
today.
just like
Yeah, dude. Today I
Abel
had
was
to,
saying, you know, like what is it, the Bud Light Lime, like on a hot day, like, ice cold.
So good.
Bro, right?
It's so good.
Even a quarter bush. Fuck it.
Like what
As long as
is
it's not Miller Lite?
what
I'm
is
down.
your beer though, Danny Cruz? Like a summer beer. What is that? Summer beer. Like that's what I want to know. Like, cause, dude, when I look at you, you look so young and fresh and everything, and you're like,
the pot I smoke, man. I'm telling you, man. That's the
but
key
the
to life.
summer
Turn
beer,
back
dude. What's the summer beer?
You know, honestly, for me, dude,
Like Brooks Koepka's got that Michelob Ultra. What does Danny Cruz promote?
if it's up to me, obviously I buy whatever. Like if I'm gonna invite you over, I'm gonna be like, okay, what does Abel drink? And I'm gonna drink whatever that is.
What does Danny Cruz drink?
Honestly,
I don't care what I drink.
It depends, because is it gonna be a long day? If it's just the summer, just I'm gonna drink a couple beers, then it's gonna be a Blue Moon with an orange. Man. Like that's just
Even with a
Dude,
bottle.
that's our second, right?
Yeah.
Because didn't Tony say that?
But Blue Moon is better on draft instead of bottle.
Dude, Tony said that exact same thing.
Always,
Tony said
I like
Blue Moon.
It is. You're right. Like,
Yeah.
But obviously, I can't get it draft at home, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if that's what I'm gonna do, that would probably be my go-to. The next would probably be, but like,
Blue Moon. I guess we gotta start drinking Blue Moon.
But if it's gonna be a long night, I'm not gonna do that. Fuck no.
What's a long night?
Like start at 2 and drink till 2.
No. What's the?
You know what I mean? Like,
what's the long?
I need to get a
What's
beer.
the
It's
long-
not your marathon beer.
Yeah. It's not a
What is that though?
But Light
marathon
is.
beer for
But
me?
Light.
Ultra for me. Like,
Ultra.
I'll drink that shit
All night.
till the fucking
Dude,
sun
I'm
comes up,
not
like-
even lying. I think
Natural Light.
Bud Light
Light
is my
for me.
marathon beer.
Yeah, man.
And I've
Bud
literally
Light's-
drank.
Bud Light's great.
I've literally drank almost a 30 pack. Like I'm not even kidding.
Dude,
Within a day,
I grew up with that a little mini fridge right there at the bar, Charlie's bar, right? Little mini fridge, literally filled with Bud Light.
That's all
You'd
I
open
drank,
it
that's all
and
my
it was
dad drank, that's
filled
all
with
that-
Bud Light.
But
I
all
don't
day
drink
I
nothing
could
else.
drink. I mean, I'll be eating and doing shit
Right,
still.
yeah.
But I could literally almost drink a 30 pack within a whole day and not be. I mean, I'll be fucked up, but I won't be. Like,
I will tell you this.
unable to do shit.
Bud Light though, it's like you got Bud Light Lime, and then they had that Bud Light Orange,
No, this
which was
was
pretty
just
good
Bud
too.
Light.
Did you get it?
Nah,
I've
the
never had it.
orange?
I've never liked the
You
orange.
didn't like the orange?
No,
I liked
dude.
it. It wasn't
I'm a
bad.
huge lime guy.
I like
But I'm saying is like Bud Light has different variations. You know what I mean? So it's like even
Lime.
within.
No, I'm talking about Bud Light.
All right, so you guys asked me what's your summer beer?
Bud Light Lime is my favorite
Chris?
by far. Like
Shock Top.
Shock Top?
Shock Top's good too.
Shock Top, I don't care for that.
Blue Moon, same shit.
Shock Top.
you know what I've been drinking recently, like a lot, is the Soul Cheladas with the cups from Walmart, like with the
poured in there.
yeah.
That's
and
already
so I guess that's my summer beer that I've been going to.
Anthony's always gonna be Bud Light.
Yeah, I mean Twisted Tea's pretty good too. I mean,
Well, Twisted Tea, but they haven't sponsored me, so I stopped talking.
no, but yeah.
That's crazy. I've never had one ever.
Twisted Tea?
There.
Oh
Isn't
shit!
there one?
I've never had one. Dude.
There was one. Chris just grabbed it.
Oh, you
Damn it,
dick,
Chris! God damn it! Fuck, dude!
What did I do?
You're fucking stupid, dude.
Dude,
Yeah, I've never had one.
Danny
And it's
Cruz
funny 'cause
was
we were
supposed.
talking about it.
That was
A buddy of
reserved.
mine- the buddy of mine that I tell you that once.
He's
He's like,
he wants but never
yeah,
does.
no. So, and that's what we were talking about. He was at the house on Saturday, and
Shit, Chris.
and he's all like,
What did I do?
he's like,
You drank Twisted
goes,
Tea.
Oh, it was there. I was just like,
He's like, I'll
just
take your
fucking
boy on.
grab it.
he's like, I'll take your boy on. He's like, I think
I'm
me against him. I think I take him out. I'm like, cool.
down.
Who? Wait. Time out.
Oh, you were
I
too
was-
busy yelling.
Well, challenge?
Because
Well,
I'm fucking
because like the
talking.
show was there and nobody fucking called it, so
Dude,
I was like,
I'm fucking.
fuck it.
Hold on, Chris. Shut up. I'm pissed off at Chris because he drank that Twisted Tea. Danny Cruz never got an opportunity at it. What was Danny Cruz talking about right now?
Oh no, a friend of mine, because we were talking about the
Challenge.
The challenge, and he's all like, "You gotta take your boy on, man."
He'll lose.
11 seconds.
which boy? You're talking about like
Ah, Frankie,
Yeah.
a friend of mine,
Yeah.
Frankie, the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peter.
But you
Pat's
said,
drank with him. Pat's seen him.
but you say he thinks you could take on your boy, meaning like Pat
Peter. No,
or
Peter.
Peter. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh man, that's
Pat
fighting
maybe.
words.
Pat maybe, and I think Pat even takes
no,
him.
not Pat. No.
That's why I said when you said
Pat,
your boy, I
Pat's
thought you
all
meant
like, oh,
Pat.
Pat, I wouldn't even mess with that dude.
Yeah, that's why I thought you
no,
said
no,
Pat.
no.
You said
No,
your
I'm
boy.
saying Pat's seen
Oh.
him
I,
drink.
Nah,
I
man,
still think
Peter's-
Pat takes him. I still think
Peter's a beast, bro.
So
Peter's a
what would
monster,
it be
dude.
like? We each get
Frankie
six.
is
We
the
each get six
whirlpool.
beers, and whoever finishes them.
He
He
drank.
says he can beat. You said you were gonna try and do it under a minute.
What the six?
six?
I was at
You almost
5.5 in
did it.
a
Right.
minute.
He did 5.5. Yeah.
But
even
I'm
then,
saying, what
He
if
says
we?
he'll finish it before the minute.
I don't think so.
fuck. No.
Oh, we need to get this guy on.
Oh,
we
dude.
But the rules are, and we've stated the rules.
Hold on. Let me send him a Snapchat.
Wait, the rules
No,
are.
send him a fucking message right now.
Hey, All right. Come right now.
So the rules are
This is for you, man.
you get a 6-pack. If you beat it under a minute, since right now I'm the reigning champ, I get a rematch clause.
Rebuttal.
So I get to, a rebuttal. I get to try to beat you. But you got a minute to finish 5.5, basically.
I even think I'll be.
Or this is my counter challenge. We could each get 6 twisted teas, each of us.
How about we just do a fucking
and
showdown?
whoever finishes 6 beers, no matter the time, whoever finishes first.
So you guys go.
He could do the minute thing,
Beer for beer?
or we could do beer for beer.
Beer for beer showdown right in the fucking
Frankie, that's for
TMO
you.
patio studio. Fucking beer for beer. None of this. I do this. I do that.
Man, this is better than Game of Thrones.
Hey, loser,
We're gonna put this shit up
loser,
for you, bro.
loser pays for the Uber.
Dude, just straight up.
Paddle driving.
fucking
That's
6
a
beers
DD, right?
in a line. 6 beers.
Yeah.
Peter's beating him for sure, without a doubt.
Peter drank like a tall boy, right, 16 ounce, in 10 seconds, and then he did another one right after in 11 seconds.
That's about what Frankie does.
I mean, that's
no bullshit.
fucking crazy.
Believe me,
Dude,
I've seen this guy drink. Dude, we went camping, bro.
I did my gate open.
And you know what?
We
You know
shotgun
what?
beers, and it
Honestly,
was like before I even got mine up and like took my first gulp, he has already fucking done it.
you know what though? Even if he beats me,
Yeah, even if he beats you.
I don't even care because it's just like I like the challenge. I like the hunt.
He won't. Dude, he won't even beat you. I'll beat him.
Whoa.
I'll beat him.
Shit.
And let me be honest. Dude, I drink pretty
Frankie
fast.
can drink, bro. I'm telling you, man.
I drink pretty fast.
I've seen Peter drink, man. And I'm not denying that he can't because
I-
every time I talk to people, I'm like, no, you gotta meet my friend Peter, man. That dude could drink.
I think.
But Frankie is right there, dude. I'm not saying he's gonna beat you because I don't know.
I think
That's
we.
why the challenge
Was that
is
the
gonna
one
be so
I
good.
met
I think we
at
need to
your
pull.
house that one time that was drinking Miller Lite?
Nah.
No. I think we need to pull
Yeah,
up.
he don't drink Miller Lite.
Bloody's the only one that
Budweiser.
drinks.
Yeah, Bloody's the only one.
I
but
think we need to pull up the video where I fucking smack open this gate and I fucking chug that beer. Dude, that ass man
That was a
video-
good one.
that
I
ass man
think
video-
Abel beat me on that.
Yeah.
But I think I could beat Abel in the long run.
No. But like I've chugged with Peter and I could fucking smash beers left and right.
Man, you guys have.
But I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, that day.
Damn.
That day that I
Got
did
challenge
do it,
after challenge.
that I did that
Who is
challenge.
this Frankie guy?
Hey, for reals though,
Who's this
that day that I did the
Intraburo?
challenge, I had eaten God knows how many tacos before. I'm not making excuse. I'm not making excuse.
I think
But
you would have done it if you wouldn't have eaten.
but when you hit that 5th beer, dude, it feels like a fucking rock in your
No lie.
stomach because it's just fluid. It's not even the alcohol. It's just the
Yeah, it's just
fluid.
your stomach's full.
I don't know, was it this guy? He's the one with the EP hat in the back.
Nah, it wasn't. It was an older guy.
Look at Danny Cruz just continuing to show off his
On the
friend.
top, on the left,
No, that's Carlos
Or-
over here.
yeah, on the other side, next to him. Yeah,
You seen him?
yeah. I think it was Scotty's birthday at Peter Piper's.
Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in my van every Sunday. She tells him he's at work, but she's on her knees.
That's all
Scotty
good.
doesn't know.
I like all challenges.
Oh, Scotty doesn't know. Don't tell Scotty.
Dude,
Is there
today.
any more beer?
Yeah, there's plenty of beer.
Let's do a preview of Bud Light Lime.
Dude, today I fucking
Bud
started a
Light Lime.
fire.
Bud
Danny,
Light, whatever.
Danny Cruz Bud Light Lime is the best beer ever.
It is. You know, I'll be honest with you. This is like the second time I drink it.
It is good,
All
man.
right,
Bud Light
Danny,
Lime's good.
this is carbonated.
I like
so-
the orange though.
No, don't chug
Shit.
it, Peter. Don't do it. man.
Dude, I've seen you try.
No, Daddy,
So
no.
let me tell you. Let me tell you. So you guys had he was playing softball, right? It was a Sunday,
Yeah, no, Peter plays
and
softball.
I fucking
I-
drink
I-
moonshine.
I go to Sun Brewing. Is it Sun Brewing?
Oh yeah.
Oh
I was fucked up.
You're with your
Fuck
cousins.
I was,
Yeah, I was there
fucked
too.
up that night.
It was like 3 in the afternoon. I tell one, hey, let's go grab a beer at Sun Brewing. She's like, oh yeah, let's go, man. That sounds good. David makes good beer. I'm like, all right, let's go.
Wanda's
there.
a cool chick, man.
She's awesome.
She's a really cool chick.
So she's like, yeah, let's go. I'm like, all right, cool. So it's my brother-in-law, his girl, Wanda, myself, and we show up, and they're talking to David, and You guys are chilling in that little patio.
Yeah.
With Crazy Ray.
Crazy Ray. Yeah.
Dude, we were already like
at 11 o'clock when we finished playing softball.
We drank all day at the softball field. Then we went there, and then he was like, "This is like a 9-point-something beer." And I drank like 3.
He's like,
and then we run
this is a 9.9 beer that I smashed with my feet. Yeah, he's dirty as fuck.
Anthony, have you ever been there?
He's dirty as fuck.
Dude, but his beer's strong.
It's a hole in the wall, right?
Yeah.
So anyways, we show up, and he never has the same beer, dude. He just brews,
makes whatever the
fuck he decides he's gonna make.
He's
right?
there like.
So when you show up, you're like, you don't know what you're getting, right? And then you're like, oh, what do you have? And usually it's 1-2 beers max. Right, like, I have this and I have that. It's like, okay, give me one of these. And so I show up and he's like, I have this and I have that. I'm like, what's this? No, just that, whatever. And then he's like, and then this one's I think a stout. I think he said it was.
Yeah, it was a stout.
It was a 9.2 stout. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck yeah,
9.2 stout on a summer day.
I was like, dude, it was hot as fuck. That was the reason why we went to go have a beer.
It was
hot. We were drinking like,
and we were already fucked up.
Yeah, we were already fucked up because we played at 9 and 10.
And so David tells me, the dude that owns it, right? He's like, hey, then no, yeah, cool. It's like, hey, give me a round of whatever the fuck he had. Alien piss or whatever it was called. Alien. And I didn't know you guys were back there, right? So that we're whatever. And I'm like, hey man, I was like, has anybody drank any of this? He's like, oh yeah. He's like,
that guy over there.
He really did.
Yeah, dude, straight up.
He said, look at that guy's drank 2 already. I've never seen anyone drink 3 or I don't know.
No, dude, you had already had 4.
I don't know how many.
So he tells me, he's all like, I've never seen anybody drink more than 2. And he's all like, that dude back there has already drank 4.
And then
I just served him
Daddy
another
comes up to me,
and
he's
then
like,
I go
hey!
like, I'm like, what the fuck? Hey, what the fucking Peter's? Oh fuck, they were trapped.
Should have known it was Peter.
And then we still went to.
You guys left, and you guys.
We still went to the bowling alley.
Yeah, you guys.
We went to go see Royal Rumble.
There, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I remember being with Paul, and I drank still, but
and
I
was like, yeah, Royal Rumble, motherfucker.
I don't remember anything.
Hold on, let's not include Chris into drinking 4. Peter probably drank the 4. Chris probably drank 1.
No, I drank like 2 or 3.
Nah.
Yeah, that's why I was fucked up when I got to Frankie's.
I remember going. I don't remember
we were in the
Hey, did you guys record a podcast there?
Yeah,
too?
we did.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah, we did the.
What did I say?
The shootout. We did the shootout a while back.
Oh, at Dave's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and we got trashed.
Yeah.
Because Danny
he
Cruz
was hooking us. He was.
Yeah.
He was happy that we were there.
What's the name of this place?
What's the name of this place? We did it with Montez.
Montez.
Hey, he just opened up again.
And Vaso.
Yeah. So shout out to Sunbrew.
Vaso recorded us.
There you go. We gotta do a podcast.
Oh shit!
Hold on.
Official sponsor.
We're all talking at once.
Official sponsor.
What, Anthony?
No, the Sun Brewing. I was asking where it was. Shout out to them.
Gano Tío.
What is it saying? What does he always say?
Stay thirsty, my friends.
Stay classy, El Paso. That's his.
Really?
That's
okay, it's close.
It's kind of stupid.
Texas.
Kind of dumb.
He's cool, man. He's awesome.
He's a good guy.
Yeah,
he's out there. He's out there. He's out there.
He makes some good beer.
He makes good beer,
But
but
it's inconsistent.
We should have him make a TMO brew.
Like, dude, you gotta have like your.
We gotta have him make us a brew.
Danny, this is to.
Drinking with.
Here's to swimming with bow-legged women. That's what my dad always says.
Yeah, my dad always says that shit.
Does he really?
Yeah, man.
We should
get your dad on here.
I know. We should. Well, I don't know. We might get canceled.
We
might get canceled.
I won't even. I need to be like mic'd up, man.
I don't know that.
He'd be like, "Estos cabrones."
No,
what's wrong with that?
No. My dad's borderline. Inappropriate. Like, let's just say inappropriate.
But you know what? My dad doesn't like to be around me when I drink.
He doesn't like to be around you?
Because he's Peter's stupid. Because Peter's stupid.
Only you?
That pendejo ese.
My dad hates being around me when I drink.
Dude, let me tell you how many fights Peter wanted to get in with our teammates in softball.
Oh yeah, but you're talking about softball. We're talking about the inner circle right here, man. It's family right here. Like, how long have we known each other?
My dad still hates.
I've known you guys since you guys were in diapers, all of you.
Nah, like, Peter's stupid. He's stupid.
Really?
He's not a good guy. Stupid.
Let's just say my dad knocked him out when he was fucking drunk. He's like doing the Muhammad Ali
Oh
shit.
shit!
Yeah.
Rope-a-dope.
You know what's funny? Like Chris likes to bring up, Peter. My dad knocked out Peter when he was drunk. It's like Chris showed up knocked out. Chris showed up knocked out.
And my dad showered him.
Yeah, my dad had to fucking bathe.
Right there,
him.
man. Like
My dad
was
okay. True
watering
story.
me.
My dad has hosed down Chris at least 8 times in his
Yeah,
life.
man.
Shit.
Hosed him down.
Like I passed out in the fucking lawn and there he
Since
is.
COVID started.
Since COVID started.
No, like, dude, Chris is.
Dude, you gotta get your dad on here, dude. That would be so awesome.
You know,
My dad won't come.
I was
so
thinking about
awesome.
it. Like, imagine having a show, and we talked about like some movies that you just can't show in today's day and age.
Like, give me one example.
Blazing Saddles.
Oh, sorry.
It's my
Right.
dad's
That's
favorite
my
movie.
dad's favorite movie right there.
But even like
That says it all.
even like sitcoms and stuff like All in the Family, The Jeffersons, shit like that. Anyways, so like, but I was thinking like my dad being on the show as well as your dad and just hearing the conversation, not
Oh,
like
shit.
Just secretly putting a mic.
Yeah,
That's some
just having
shit right there.
just having a microphone.
Dude, that would be fucking.
Just having a
would be
microphone
gold, bro.
and just hearing the conversation of what individuals have, you know, just the mindset that like older people have,
And it's funny because
and,
your
it,
dad,
and
your
it's
mom and your
quite
dad,
interesting.
your mom and your dad would come over, and they would spend hours here drinking.
Dude, my
Well,
dad.
obviously, your mom and my mom never drank, but your dad and my dad drank.
Dude, my dad
would
would
sit here
get
for
so
hours
fucked
drinking.
up.
And I don't even remember what the fuck they talked about.
Dude, my dad would
8,
say
9 hours here.
my dad would say, "Fuck, man, I would always regret when Danny invited us on Friday nights because I'd be drinking Bud Light." And then all of a sudden, the trio would come and then he'd pull out a bottle of fucking tequila out of nowhere, and there we are drinking.
They would go to Canos and go get the trio to come sing here at the house. My dad's like, I just paid them $300.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
It's a party of like 4 people.
There's like
I remember when we were
It's
little.
like, you know you're in trouble when the trio is bigger than the party.
Well,
That would be crazy.
I remember that when your dad put the back room, he had a pool table.
Yeah, the
he
pool
had
table.
some bar booths
Tables.
here,
Yeah.
and then the actual bar. I'm like as a kid, I'm like, this guy has a fucking bar in his back, in the back of his house.
Yeah, dude.
In the back room of his house, there's a bar. It's
Peter,
like a
these walls can
restaurant.
talk, bro. Dude, I threw some parties here, bro.
Oh, dude, it was a bar in your back of the house.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
Dude, you would
I
throw some
remember
parties.
that-
I remember
that
you
shit-
guys would be skating like at 2 in the morning over the
That
ramps and
shed
shit.
right there
Yeah.
was our fucking clubhouse.
I remember you guys like,
You know what I missed was a pool table, dude. I missed those
I want
days.
a pool table again.
Yeah, we used to fucking get down on that.
But
know-
that was a legit pool table. It wasn't
yeah.
like a chafa one.
It was like a bar. You had to put fucking quarters in that motherfucker to get it
yeah,
to
you
work.
have to put quarters. What the fuck?
It had the
You have to
fucking-
put quarters in the pool table at your house. Your grandpa was a shark.
Hey, but he
He's
also
all
had
charging us to the kids
he also had Charlie as the bouncer. and shit.
Yeah, Charlie.
as the bartender.
Rest in
fucking
peace, Charlie.
Serving us up
This
drinks.
house was a party house, dude. Even when my sister was like 14, 15, dude, she would have some crazy. I remember before this was enclosed, it was just a porch, right?
Patio.
Yeah, the patio. And she,
What's
I remember
funny?
I remember being in the room, dude, like looking out the window, dude. I was like, she's like, I don't want you outside, and I'm just like looking.
Checking out the chicks.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, oh dang, that one's gonna be my wife. I just don't know it yet. Yeah, dude, she would throw some crazy parties.
And
Yeah,
now
they call me
I
Danny
bet you see
Cruz.
those girls now and they're fucking. They're dogs.
Horrendous.
They're hor-
He's like, I'm not gonna call him out.
No
I just don't
comment.
know him.
they might be listening.
Oh
Nah,
shit.
this, my dad's it's always been a party house, man. Always.
Well, like I've ran into your dad. Like in the past, I've gone to Cano's bar, and your dad will be there, and he always comes up and he'll greet me, and he'll start talking about how are your parents doing
Yeah,
and everything.
same here.
And then even like the bartenders that are there, they'll be like, they'll start treating me differently,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and it's like, they're like, well, how do you know Danny? And then I'm like, I
His
don't know.
family.
Yeah, basically.
Like,
And that's what he'll say. He'll be like, he'll just give them a look, basically, and they change their attitude almost. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was
That's the same thing for me too. Like when I go, like I probably should go more than I do, but I don't go very often. But when I do go, it's like you get looks and are like, who the fuck's this guy? And then I go in there and go into the office, start talking to my grandpa, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
All right, Danny Cruz, have you ever run into someone? Because for you being the age that you are, you're quite good looking. Have you ever ran into like an old foe where like you look obviously better than them? Like what
Obviously.
the fuck? Like, have you ever ran into someone like an old girl and then you're like, "What's up?" And then they're like, "Oh my god!" Like, how does that feel?
No, dude. Like it's just like.
Don't lie, man.
He doesn't
She's
care.
like, it's like, yeah. She was like, you know what?
Like,
Whatever, for whatever reason, it didn't work out. It's like, see ya. Like,
but they're like 100 pounds heavier. They're like
I
gray
really-
hairs,
that
wrinkles.
That could be me, dude. That could
They're
have been
gray
me.
wrinkles.
I chose not to do that to myself. You chose to do that to yourself.
Because
Hey,
you
that's
took
on
care of
you.
yourself
But like,
at times.
do you
Like, I
ever
don't-
feel better about yourself? Like, or you're like, God damn,
humble, bro.
life has hit him.
I don't, bro. Like, honestly, man. Like, I tell everybody I have great genes, man. Did I ever tell you the story when I went to Canos and my dad was there? So he was having some issues with the lady he's living with, right? And he calls me at 11 at night. I'm asleep. And Wanda's like, you better go. Like, he sounds drunk. Like, you know, he was having problems, right? So I show up, and he's at his bar, fucking throwing down the beer, and he's there with Yo-Yo. So it's my dad, Yo-Yo, and myself.
Oh yeah.
And some guys from Sunland Park from the racetrack show up.
Yeah, Yo-Yo.
Yeah, they show up, right?
Yeah.
And there's nobody there. It's literally us and maybe like 2 or 3 other people, the whole bar. Then a group of like 5 people show up. 2 guys, 2 girls, and some other guy, whatever. And they're like, they had just left the casino. They closed it at 1 or whatever. And they showed up, drinking, whatever. So the guy starts talking to my dad, and my dad's like, this, that, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then he tells... I went to the restaurant, I came back, and the guy's like, well, who is that guy? And I was like, who's what guy? He's like, that guy. I was like, oh, that's my dad. So that's your dad? He was like, well, how old are you? I was like 45 at the time, 45, 46, whatever. I was like, 45, 46, whatever. He's like, nah. Yeah, that's my dad. He's, well, how old's your dad? I think my dad was like 70, whatever that number was. And then my dad tells him, yeah, that's my uncle. And he's like, what the hell? He's like, well, how old is your uncle? And then so we literally all pull out our wallets. The dude was like freaking out, bro. Like he could not he
Believe
was
the
like,
ages.
he did not believe we were all the age.
Well,
that
we've
we are.
always said that. But
Yeah.
what happened to Anthony? Anthony looks like he's 40.
I look like I'm your uncle.
He got the Ramirez side, man.
Yeah, man.
I got the
Just kidding,
Sanchez
Anthony.
side.
Just kidding.
I know. I'm already going bald and
Anthony,
Yeah,
everything.
Anthony's
man.
going bald. His eyes haven't been
Yo-Yo,
open
man.
in 3
Look at
years.
Yo-Yo, dude.
Yeah, Mr. Sanchez.
Fucking Yo-Yo's driving a Camaro and shit.
Right,
How old is he?
I
know, dude.
86,
Yeah,
87,
man.
fucking
Yeah.
rolling in a Camaro.
Yeah.
Like, really? What the? Wanda's like, who is that? I was like, that's my dad's uncle.
Yeah.
She's like, you know my grandma Petra? And she's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, that's her brother.
How old's your dad now?
My dad is 76.
76.
He'll be
Yeah.
77 this year.
Damn.
September. Party at
Yeah, because we
Canos.
did last
Yeah.
year's 75th.
Oh, I remember I went to one.
Oh, you
Not
went-
last year's,
Yeah,
but
but you didn't stay, dude. Like,
what do you mean I did?
Did you stay?
You guys sent me an Uber. You
Yeah.
got me an Uber.
Oh,
Yeah, you,
right.
you
Somebody
showed up
did-
drunk,
some-
bro. You were already
right.
fucking
First of all, I was
wasted.
already drunk.
that's
You were
why I don't
already
remember
wasted when
because
you
he
showed up.
was all calm because he's all.
There was
fucked
all
up
this
already.
food and shit.
Yeah.
And then there,
Yeah, I remember we
I
got
think
you a
there were
ride.
midgets fighting.
Yeah.
Highway.
Or there was something going on.
Shout out to
No,
Condo's
there's
Bar.
music.
Hey,
You guys
why-
ever
What was
wanna
a
go?
transvestite?
Every time I go there, dude, they got the transvestite show.
I think
It's like-
I think Danny bought me a fucking Uber back to the station. Somebody
It's like
I think you're right. Yeah,
or
he
somebody
did.
bought me an Uber.
Yeah, because I remember he
Because I
called
left
me.
my car there.
Yeah.
'Cause I drove there. But
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I was
Peter's like, there were midgets fighting. It was like, he's like, there were midgets fighting. It was Isaac and Nico and Lucas just wrestling
You were
and
fighting
shit.
him, Peter.
I was like, what the?
That was 2 years ago.
What I want to know is how come I'm not invited to these?
Because you're not cool.
Hey, it's always
you know what?
It's always an open
they
invitation.
invited us all.
Oh,
It's always an open
They
invitation.
really did.
I wasn't invited.
We were watching a football game, and
I
they
wasn't
invited us.
invited.
And then I was working, and then I got off at midnight, but I left early.
Yeah.
I left like at 10 or 11.
Doesn't sound like I was invited.
You were invited. That's how I knew about it.
No, sir.
And even last year, we were
Abel,
all.
you don't need an invite.
Last year, we were all
Show up.
invited, and you didn't go.
That's some bullshit.
You don't need an invite. Just show
But
up.
I remember everybody was there. All
Your
whole
family.
family, like
Yeah.
Jay and
Yeah. Well, I mean, for my grandpa's birthday, we always get together at the bar.
I think your mom was in town.
Yeah.
That time. So.
We had a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader cake.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we did have cake.
Yeah.
I remember
know.
the cake.
A cake?
And then I stayed late as fuck.
I want to get my grandpa on the show.
I think you bought me an Uber.
Yeah,
Seriously.
I think I did. Yeah,
You sent me an Uber, and then I don't even know where I went.
Yeah, because I remember
I don't
you
even
called.
think I went home. Let's go. Just keep
No,
going.
I remember you called me. You called me and you're like, where are I'm like, I'm at the bar. And you're like, all right, I'm on my way. And then you
That's
showed up and I was like, holy
Yeah, 'cause I
fuck,
remember Anthony told me, he's
Peter's
like,
wasted.
Peter's on his way, but I think he's been drinking. I'm like,
I could,
"What's
I
wrong?
could
Better."
tell in your
I was,
voice.
I was at work.
Was that was that?
No,
last
you
year
had
when
just
we filled
left.
that
You went to
bottle
the
of
bar
1922?
afterward. Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
at the
it was that night.
Oh, I was
It
at
was that
King's
night.
X.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
were
it
at
was
King's
after
X.
work.
Yeah, you told me you were at King's X.
My where everybody knows.
So
the
where?
name.
Oh, we don't hang. Oh, sorry.
Where?
Never mind.
I don't hang out where.
Anywhere.
I don't go out anymore.
Yeah, you're.
Peter's
I get it.
Peter's
He's a
stuck.
homebody.
Peter's
Alright.
stuck.
I used to live vicariously through Peter, but
I know we were talking about that. We're like,
Hey, you know.
Aw.
we used to have like Peter's
we
single
move on.
hour where he
We-
would talk about his stories, and then it was Pat, and then now it's not Pat or Peter. It's like,
now it's
damn,
nobody,
man.
man.
We're growing up.
It's
No.
all right.
Poor Peter.
Maybe Chris.
You
we
know-
need-
you know
we
we're
need
gonna get
Chris's-
We're gonna get married.
What?
We're gonna get married. in
He's
Chicago.
breaking news on the show?
Dun, 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 dun.
I didn't even know
back
that.
Up, back up, back up. Say
I
that
didn't
again.
even know
We're
that.
gonna get married.
Peter said, whoa,
Whoa,
hold on.
like,
Danny
is
Cruz.
it official?
Danny
Nice.
Cruz. Peter said that he was going to get married in Cabo.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Let's
we're
go,
going
man.
to Chicago.
Is this official?
We're in Chicago. For real?
Chicago.
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 Hey, for real?
Yeah, for real.
Chicago.
Next
Congrats,
year,
man.
a year exactly.
After you
No.
met? Or
So,
what do you
so,
mean?
so it's official?
June, next year, June
Really?
13th.
Why
the
Chicago? Is that where she's from?
That's where her dad's from.
Oh.
Chicago.
And I just like we kind of want to do something different. It's gonna be on a boat on Lake Michigan.
Oh, shit.
Where's that?
And
Have you ever been there?
no,
Wrigley?
we're gonna be up there for a week before.
When is this?
I want to catch. This is.
Are we invited?
Yeah.
Is this breaking news
You
here?
guys are invited, but
Oh, I thought you guys knew already. There's breaking news for
I
you.
didn't
this
know.
is
I was
breaking
freaking
news.
hurt.
Abel,
Dun, 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 dun.
Abel, I told
Chris?
you you fucking
Not even
liar.
your brothers know this shit?
I didn't know.
Abel, you're fuck you
Chris,
guys.
you knew, right? Chris,
know.
tell
I'm
me you
throwing you
knew.
under.
Dude, I tell these guys
Chris,
everything and they don't
Tell
fucking
me you knew.
listen.
I knew.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know.
It's just
Abel
fuck
looks
you.
a little...
Abel,
You
Little
told
stunned.
me that I was going to be editing photos, and that's
No.
about it.
Cabrón.
I told you.
Hey, are
Chris,
you an editor?
Photoshop?
We're
The
at,
paparazzi.
we're at the house, huh?
Photos?
And I
Yeah.
told
I
everyone. I told my
Photos?
How about
mom.
video?
Video, no.
What do you do? What do you edit your photos on?
Porn.
I could do it on Photoshop.
Pornlife.com.
You have Photoshop? You have Photoshop?
I could.
Can't even talk.
It's because I stopped paying for it.
I have
The
Photoshop.
subscription is fucking expensive,
Fuck, I need Photoshop.
but
I have it.
I mean, I could.
I have
edit
all of
photos.
it. I have the audition.
I
Yeah,
have Premiere.
Premiere.
I just got it. Nando just loaded it. on my
Premiere is
computer.
video.
Just video, right?
Yeah, just video. After Effects. I have all the Adobe.
You have like Final Cut Pro.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
I have
have
Final Cut.
iMovie. You
I
have
have
Premiere. Shit like that. That's all video. But at Photoshop, I know Photoshop pretty good. You're never gonna learn Photoshop like for what it is because it's always evolving.
I need
It's
somebody to edit my
so much shit.
my projects, man. It takes
Like
so much
what?
time.
What kind of projects?
I'm doing real estate right now.
Pass
But like
Abel
wh-
some money and he'll do it for you.
Like what though? Like
What? A house for sale, like from my drone footage to still photos to. I just got to put it all together.
There you
I gotta
go,
keep
you-
it under. I don't know, 3 minutes tops.
video.
Drone footage takes.
I'm not
me-
gonna lie. Video. I'm not good
I
at
can do the
video.
video, man.
Video, I'm not good. But
I don't have Photoshop, so I've never used it. So I've never. But I'll show you what I have, what I've done.
Hey, what happened to that severe thunderstorm?
It just left. It just left. Let's start the show all over again.
Round 2.
Anthony's like, God damn.
Pat, we
Anthony's
miss you.
like-
We miss
I
you.
know, dude. Like,
Speaking of editing,
I have Pat over my left shoulder.
The founders.
Here he
The
is.
founders right here. Founders of the podcast.
I miss that guy.
Fucking Peter, you love it.
Patrick,
Peter just likes fucking.
Papa Pat.
He loves pissing you off.
Yeah.
Hey, so we got baseball.
Yeah, 60
Oh,
games.
we were gonna get to that, huh?
60.
Nobody cares
Hey,
about
so
it.
really quick before
What's
we get into
baseball?
baseball, because I know that's gonna be a long subject. Oñate.
Danny
Why
Cruz.
did they want to change?
Oh
the name to
yeah, did you see that
Wait,
shit?
what?
Oñate High School in Las Cruces.
What about it?
They want to take away.
They wanna change
Because
it to,
Oñate was a fucking Spaniard that there was all this
Oñate? I don't know
bullshit.
anything about him, so can you give me a little history?
But
lesson?
he's
I don't know.
related to half of us.
Well, like,
But what
I
did
don't
he do? Like, what is he? What is
I
that?
guess
Well,
It's
they had
because he
slaves or some
massacred.
shit.
Yeah,
well, he
the-
massacred a
the
lot
Spaniards
of
fucking just fucking mowed through.
the natives.
Long story short, the Spaniards mowed through the fucking people inappropriately. That's it.
So now we're going to the Spaniards.
That's where we're going, dude.
Oh.
Everything's
Well,
PC.
I got the update on my phone. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
Yep.
Pretty
And
soon
then
we're
they want to take away the statue right there at the airport.
pretty soon we're not gonna be able to call you Danny Cruz because you're a Scientologist.
They're going to take away the fucking alligators in the San Jacinto.
Because that's animal cruelty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently,
Because alligators don't belong in El Paso, only in Florida.
We're gonna have a big fucking UTEP miner and
Peter Pete
Peter Beat. They're in a little circle.
picks up.
yeah. So, Danny Cruz, you've
up?
been out for quite a while, a few months.
8-hour show.
Anything you want to add to the end of this show?
Tuesday, either we're gonna go play golf or we're going to go to what is it called now? What's the name of
Driving
that?
range?
Yeah, but what's
Dreams?
the official name?
Dreams?
Whoa.
Shh, Wanda's listening. Just kidding. What is the name of it?
Going to have
Seriously?
dreams.
What?
The
Dreams?
Trevino. No, the
Oh.
Trevino golf range. They
Yeah.
changed so many damn names.
Desert? No.
Whatever it is.
Desert
Lee Trevino.
Eagle.
Lee
Is it
Trevino
Desert
Trevino.
Eagle?
I think
No,
it's
it's-
desert. No,
It's like
Trevino driving range.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, golf shop. Desert. Some shit.
If I don't get a text or a phone call or a
Wait,
something, smoke
what-
signal.
Would you come?
What do you mean? I'm telling you, let's do
No,
it.
no. It's because
I'm
like
on vacation.
it's because
dude.
Chris is bad. Chris is bad. I'm just gonna say it right now. This is
what,
bad.
to go
Yeah,
play?
playing? Who cares, dude? Like,
No, like,
do you think I'm
The-
good? I'm not
you
good.
remember we went to go play golf, and then the following day we went to a driving range, and I was fucking like hitting the fuck out of the ball. It was like, only
let
if
me
I
tell you,
could.
the only thing that sucks of like when
All right.
you're bad or whomever is that you slow down the game and there's somebody behind you. If there's nobody behind
Exactly.
you, if there's nobody behind you, I don't care if you hit it 20 times every hole. Like, who cares?
No,
Like,
there was
as
this.
long as we don't slow anybody down, because then the golf etiquette kicks in.
That's
and then all of a
Chris.
sudden, you
That's
know what I mean?
Chris.
You're the bad guy. It's
That's
like-
Chris.
So that's what I don't. That's the only part.
Yeah,
that I don't like.
and then the
But if there's nobody
the
behind
guys
you-
that were playing behind us, like, they would hit a shitty ass shot, and they just pick up their ball and throw it in the fucking fairway.
That's
you know
what I
it's
do
like-
when nobody's looking. What difference does it make? Just kidding.
All right. So
But no.
next week golf.
Yes. Are you guys recording next week?
I
What
hope.
day? What do you guys?
Well, are we
do you guys
gonna-
have a schedule,
We gotta
or
do
what's-
the-
It's a short week.
Are we
it's a
gonna get
holiday
shift
weekend.
Ruli so I could text them
We
tomorrow?
usually do Sundays, but
We
unfortunately
got a holiday weekend.
we had
What are you guys doing?
Father's
for the
Day.
4th?
We had Father's Day. Whoa.
Faja.
It's 4th of July on.
Not this
Sunday?
weekend, but the following. So I'm
Wait, what's this Sunday?
nothing. Just Sunday. The
Sunday fun day.
So we're gonna shoot for Sunday.
28th.
28th. There you go.
So is 4th of July gonna fall on
It'll fall
4th
on
of July is
a
on a
Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday?
Mhm.
Oh, we'll be good. So next Sunday we're
Yeah.
gonna record.
28th, you're gonna record.
I thought we were gonna have the cook-off next.
That's what I was thinking. I think
Well,
release is 20.
I don't know if we're gonna have Rulies or Joey.
Either or.
Joey, he's a professional football player.
Really? Professional? Like right currently or
He,
next?
he played in the
He
German
played-
league,
He played in Europe.
Not the NFL. but
NFL
yeah.
Europe.
He played Yeah, in
How
Europe.
do you guys know this guy or what?
Play with the Sun
That's a
Devils.
good question.
He
Who the
went-
fuck do you know this guy? Abel?
He played with the Sun Devils. He
You
went
know
to.
him,
He's
man.
Coach Manny's son.
Holy shit!
yeah,
Is
he's
that who it
He's
is?
Yeah,
Coach Manny's son.
Manny's son.
Played it.
Oh fuck!
Played with the Sun Devils. He played with Franklin High School. Went on, played collegiate, and he went over to Europe. Got an opportunity
he's
there.
gonna record, or he's doing a cook. He's a cook.
No. We want to get him in studio. Just talk
No,
about.
he's just a guest.
Just
Yeah.
talk
Oh,
about
he's a guest.
sports and just everything pertaining to team sports and stuff like that. Peter wants to get Chef Rulies, but
That's awesome.
I
You know
think
him, Peter?
He already said. Yeah.
I think he's scared of Anthony. Honestly,
What do you
'Cause,
mean?
like-
Look, this is what he said. Look at
honestly, Anthony's gonna mess him up, bro. And
What? So what are you guys cooking?
Ribs.
Look at
Ribs.
it.
apparently, Rich.
This was the thing. I said,
I think we're gonna have to switch it to pork though, Peter. I know we told him beef, but it's hard to find fucking beef ribs right now.
Yeah, man.
I said, are you down for next week? He's ribs challenge. He said, sure. Which day? I said, next Sunday. Do you want to bring from where you're comfortable or here? He has 2 grills. And he says, that's Father's Day. So we pushed it back to the following weekend. And then I said, do you want to grill here or bring your stuff? He said, let me know the address. I can finish off on the grill there. And I gave him the address. And he said, LOL, yeah, that'll be fun. I said, sweet, thanks, bro. He said, what time? And then I didn't answer, but I
So you
said,
guys gonna do like a day?
Tiene miedo.
so I
Are you
said,
guys
so
gonna
doing
record during
ribs.
the day? Are you guys gonna be recording while you're
Sunday?
cooking, or like?
I think we thought we were gonna do like little snippets.
I think we're going to take video more.
Yeah,
And then put
but
it
then we'll do a show with him talking about
Afterwards.
it.
Like
Afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, so we say.
But Peter, do you know if his restaurant's open?
It is.
Yeah, it's
It
okay.
is
It
open?
is. Not very
He
good.
even came out in the news
very
like
good.
last week or
I
something
love
like
this
that.
food, man.
Well, I was thinking
Oh,
if you're
'cause I
still
said-
closed, maybe we could do it there.
So I said, so doing ribs then? And he said, yeah, baby back or beef? And I said, I told him time 6 to record, but if you want, you can come early to prep. That's cool. And then Anthony had said beef. And he goes, he's in trouble out of the gate. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. I'll be there.
Oh, smack talk.
man.
Fuck that.
But you know what? It's like, what do I have to lose? I'm going against a professional chef. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
he's got all to lose. You know what I mean?
And
So
then he said he's going to be filming his own clips on social media. I'm excited to do.
He's gonna get spanked.
And so
Smoked.
he gave me his number. Oh, well, you have his number too, right?
you did give it to me. I haven't reached out to him, but I do
So
have it.
tomorrow, I would suggest reaching out to him.
I'll reach out to him. I'll tell him that we'll do
details.
pork instead of beef.
Yeah. He's actually a really cool guy.
I'm sure he is, but he's gonna lose.
Well, I don't care who wins as long
Can he
as I
bring
get
some
some.
of
You
his
guys are
craft
winning.
beers and shit like that?
Well,
shit,
I don't know. So are we gonna do the
fire-
fireman? Honestly,
Well, tomorrow, Anthony, I think
that's cool, but-
I think you should call him.
I think that's
And
cool,
say
but at the
the
same time,
amount-
I just
the
want to
amount of
fucking
meat
eat him.
You want to do and
Well, that's the thing
and
too.
share,
Like,
share that detail with him. Maybe we could take some to the fire
Get
station over here.
get a nice little plug.
15.
well, I'm just thinking. I mean, originally we were gonna do one, right? So like, if it's gonna feed them, I'd have to do 2. It's on everything.
Apple, Spotify,
Well,
Google,
it's just
Anchor.
a taste. So
it doesn't matter where.
So it would
we
be like
are
one rack.
everywhere.
But I mean, it's ribs. So I mean, you only have like 8 ribs
who
in
you
one
tell-
rack.
yeah.
Who you
So I
telling,
mean, it's
Danny
only 8
Cruz?
people.
But he's
We'd have to
making
make
his
it
too.
Put it
So
on Snapchat, and he's all like,
I think we'd probably if we each do one, I think we'd probably be alright.
one or two. But I would tomorrow. I would coordinate
Nick,
with
if
him.
you're listening,
Yeah, I'll
watching,
reach out to him tomorrow.
out to
Like
brother.
reach out. You have
Love
his
you, miss you.
number and just say, "Hey, this is Anthony." Whatever. One of our listeners suggested this, and then tell him the thing, and then just come up with how many racks you would need to accommodate
I would say probably 2. If you did 2 and I did 2, it'd be enough.
for
Yeah, yeah.
for them
I
too.
think.
Well, I say like 5, so I could have some.
I think Anthony wins.
All right,
Yeah.
I think we're done. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Good night.
All right. So
Going to bed.
All right. Yeah. No. All right, Chris. Anything you want to add?
Baseball is back.
Baseball is back supposedly. They'll probably.
Hey,
Half
it's only 60 games, but
Half
fuck
back.
it. It's
They'll-
fucking 60 games. I don't give a
it was
fuck.
like a fucking Weekend playoff.
I don't give a
Like,
fuck.
I don't give a
Baseball's
shit.
back. Fuck.
Minor league,
All right.
little league,
Peter,
shit. The
anything
Chihuahuas.
anything you want to add before we close up
stick
shop?
ball.
Peter.
Nope. I am done.
Peter is
Hey,
done.
seriously, if I don't hear from you guys come Tuesday, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Whoa.
There's a
Tuesday,
challenge
Wednesday,
right there.
Thursday,
You heard
Friday.
it here first.
Not Friday, man, because I think Friday we're gonna take off to the lake.
Okay,
For
Tuesday,
4th of July.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Thursday, Thursday.
All right.
Whichever day.
Do you want
Whatever time.
Do you want all of
I'm
us,
open.
or
I don't
just
care,
Chris and I?
just Go, man.
No, I can't because I work Tuesday.
Okay,
I'm
mine
only
is Chris.
available Monday.
So we could go.
Work Wednesday, Thursday.
I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday
Yeah. Don't worry about.
Night, during the day.
during the day.
Don't worry about Chris. Don't worry about.
Could be
It
Twilight.
It could be Peter. It could be Peter and I. Chris is probably the same handicap as Peter, like
I'll hit it straight.
55.
I don't care, man. I just want to play.
I'll hit it up the middle.
All right. So, anyways, so Danny Cruz, thank you so much for joining
Nah,
us
man, thank
today.
you. Plan B is in the house.
Plan B is in the house. It was great. Pat really
Thank you,
missed.
guys.
Pat really missed out. Unfortunately, he was unable to be with us today. But there's his picture. I mean, we all
There he
have his
is.
picture. I have it over my left shoulder, like we said at the very beginning. Anthony has it
I
hanged up.
moved him closer to my heart.
Oh, there you go. Anthony has it
Oh,
over
the
his
other
heart.
way.
Listeners
The other
know
way.
where he's at. Your
Yeah.
listeners know
Yeah,
where
yeah.
he's at.
Yeah, he's in Idaho. We say it all the time.
Yeah, he's our,
But you haven't been listening, so
he's our
Shame
so
on
yeah.
PJ pro.
You should go up there and play golf with him.
No, don't.
That
do
course looks pretty
It
badass.
does look badass.
Yeah. So, Danny.
We should have like a shitty golf course, like just shit, like
Just
fucking weeds,
divots
like
everywhere. Just all fucking-
Chitos
Up there-
Lagos.
We can
Up
go,
there-
we can go to Santa Teresa, man. It's fucking
Just-
torn up already.
We should just make a golf course up there at the
At the
park. At the park.
Puro Pacific Park.
Yeah. What is it? Hidden?
The
One hole.
backyard of our
It's all one
house.
hole.
The hidden way open.
Yeah, the hidden day open. No, but yeah,
We'll go by the church by St. Jude. Fuck it.
the wetlands. The wetlands open.
Oh,
The
watch
wetlands
out.
open.
Oh, shit.
All right. So, Peter, anything?
At Tavachos.
Atavachus? Anthony, thank you so much for hosting us today. And we drank a lot of beer.
We did. We had a buffet today.
We had a buffet.
We did.
But you know what? Before
them.
the show even started, we had like a fucking, what was it? The brew? Guest brew?
Yeah.
Yes, brew.
Yes.
What
Guest
is that?
brew
Guess-
challenge. Guest brew
brew.
challenge. And Anthony won.
I
Anthony.
did.
5 for 5.
What does he get?
I don't know.
I
What's
won
your-
He
another
gets a
beer.
TMO shirt.
I won another beer.
He gets a brand,
Another beer.
brand spanking
Oh,
new
brand
TMO
new
shirt.
beer.
What did you get? What did you get?
A beer. That's all I got. I think I did my acceptance speech with a beer in my hand.
Yeah,
That was my
so
trophy.
Anthony won our TMO guest brew contest. Yeah, it was a success, man. We got
Thank you, guys.
intoxicated and it was fun. And it was nice just to have Danny Cruz once again in
Yes.
our TMO studios, especially
Definitely.
our patio studio, since we're trying to practice social distancing. So, yeah, man. So we do it again next week, right?
Yes, next week.
Next week.
All right, guys.
Hopefully-
Good night.
Hell yeah. This was The Middle is Open.
Trying to do a motherfucking podcast in here, shit.